start over.
Do we have French onion dip?
Or Fritos today.
Sorry. Are you going to wear those nunchucks the whole time? Nice.
It's a nice scarf.
God bless
Is that
you.
natural?
Yeah.
No, it's nice.
They're nice.
All right. Now I'm good.
Okay. We made it.
All right.
Looks
Everyone's
like
at
we
the
made
table.
it.
Session 2.
Chum, chum.
You guys were mad that I didn't get my character before him.
Shut up, Will. Blame him. He put us back at least an hour.
I don't know.
And then you put us
I
back.
did F us up.
It's
I
my
just wanna
fault
say for the
because
record, I
I
didn't do
should provide the
anything
mics for
wrong.
all of this shit. So I
Hey,
appreciate
no,
you guys
we're-
actually
no.
bringing your
100%.
We're figuring it out. We're good.
We're streamlining.
There's a lot of
It
stuff.
looks way cooler.
It looks
Yeah.
sick.
Oh my God, you're on fire!
yeah,
Oh no!
Oh
Got a
no.
little fire going on.
Oh, I've dissented.
There's a sun.
The Fallen Sun from El Terrell.
Of course.
Should we do a quick recap? Should we intro what's going on?
Recap it.
Session.
this is
Welcome
working.
to session 2 of Dungeons and Dragons: Baldur's Gate: Descent into Avernus. Last session, we saw
Looking
a
good.
vision from our player character, Elena.
Ilya.
Ilya.
Where?
Oh,
I just
where do
knew
you
I
get
was
the
so bad
N?
with names.
Oh my God.
Ilya.
There's no end.
There's no
Ilya
N.
had a vision of the grand holy city El Triel falling into Avernus into darkness. I practiced that one a
Yeah,
lot. at home.
In the mirror.
We jumped over to Baldur's Gate, the city next door to this capital city. Chaos ensuing in the streets.
Check.
The city is on lockdown. No one is allowed in or out as the Flaming Fist is trying to keep the city in order. The Grand Duke of Baldur's Gate is missing. Some say he fell with El Triel as he was visiting someone in the city. Some say he abandoned Baldur's Gate altogether. But what we do know is the dead 3 cultists, the followers of Bane, Baal, and Markral, are littering the streets with murder, crime, and evil doings.
Glug, 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 glug.
You all
Pay for premium at
One way or
onlyfans.com/the
found
Chumpcast.
yourselves in the city and
This is your
teaming up
ASMR for the week.
some unwillingly with the Flaming Fist in order to try to stop the dead 3 cultists from ravaging the city with their murderous crime. After getting your badges of killing, making yourselves
+1 badges of killing.
temporary sheriffs of the Flaming Fist, talk to Captain Zaj, who told you to head to the Elf Song Tavern and find his informant Tyrina. You guys helped Tyrina get out of
I
the
found
sticky
her.
situation.
Yeah, you
did,
Found parts of her.
Out of the pot.
So, yeah, I know what I mean, yeah.
Situation. Some of you got her out of the sticky situation.
Oof.
And she told
I'm
you
not cleaning that
a
up,
key
huh?
bit of information that will continue your quest. She said,
You had to watch.
Yeah.
No one can see my eyes, so there's no proof that I wasn't just closing my eyes the whole time.
Tyrina told you,
In a
several
trance.
blocks northeast of here is a public bathhouse with a
Oh.
walled
Wrote all this
garden
down.
and
It did.
frolicking nymphs
Northeast
carved
bathhouse,
into its
frolicking
front
nymphs.
gates.
Let's go.
Followers
Sick.
of the Dead 3 cult have been seen coming and going from the bathhouse. And I'm told there's a secret door inside the bathhouse that leads to a dungeon. This is where the killers are plotting their crimes and organizing against the city. So you now all know you must find this bathhouse, infiltrate it, seek down the leaders of this cult, and dispose of them in whatever murder-killing bad ways you want, in order to keep Baldur's Gate from plunging into chaos. Figure out a way to save it from falling into Avernus, much like El Triel did. Comments, questions, concerns?
Are we cashing in this quest right now, or are we going to the bathhouse?
So, before we get into that,
It's the
any
same
any
thing,
questions
man.
about last session?
Yeah, that's where we have to
That's
go.
where we gotta
also,
go.
I,
the guy on the
I
bridge
want
is
to
gonna
make.
pay us,
Yeah,
wasn't
wasn't
Oh,
Zach
he-
gonna pay us?
I thought when we got back.
We're starting the today's session inside Elf Song Tavern. Some of you are really winded and tired from a long, passionate night of lovemaking.
Was there passion or?
Or was it just
There
blind
was
rage?
Just slanging.
As Tyrina is now healthily cursed. Some of you, got drinks in, mingled with locals, turned in early for the night, but you woke up in Elfsong Tavern. Knowing that you have to infiltrate this bathhouse and find the secret dungeon, you have a few ways of doing so. You can head over there during the day, maybe scope out the place, get a beat on the place, get a read on the place, maybe even walk in as a patron, get a massage, see if you can find anything out on the inside.
Ooh,
You can try
sore.
Okay, Tripod can't go because he's already gotten his. So.
He's like how this
Equality,
porno
all right.
You can try to
Just a
sneak in at nighttime, break in, look for the secret entrance.
That sounds pretty cool,
in
though.
the dead of night, or whatever way you would like to go about it. You can wander around Baldur's Gate, look for information on maybe the cult, maybe if anyone knows who runs the cult or how to get into the dungeon, or any information on the bathhouse. You can do some quick shopping. You could check in with Captain Zodge if you want. But either way, we need to get over to that bathhouse and figure out what's going on. But your approach is up to the group. So we'll start in Elfsong Tavern. You are all now kind of at a table finishing up your breakfast and morning ales. Some of you hesitant to get the
It sounds
day
like my
going.
dog licking himself.
What would you guys like to do? You're sitting at a table much like this.
I need to hydrate, please.
Oh, you've got a tall cask of cold water.
Can I get a drink, like an alcoholic beverage, to deal with
Whoa.
what I have to deal with?
God lady's fucking drinking.
You've got one right in front of you.
My God never told me not to drink, so
That's fair. You glug it
Specifically
down
chose.
as you watch Tripod hydrate.
just
Getting those cursed
horrified.
images.
I have two things I'd like to do before going to the bathhouse. The first is I would like to visit a potion shop, get some pots.
Some stoofs.
Just pots.
Just pot.
Empty.
Really just want to buy pot.
Pretty much.
Wait, a pot?
You go to a dispensary
A
for
pot.
that.
I'll leave that up to you guys.
Just one pot,
And the
please.
second thing that I'd like to do is I would like to remind the group or tell the group the story about the artifact that I was a bodyguard for delivering on the way here.
Sweet.
And about my past.
Is this the the
And,
storyline for the film The Bodyguard?
I'm really trying to get cast in the but no. So what I'd like to do is maybe tell the group that story, and then see if they think it would be a good idea to go back there and interrogate that guy based on the number of artifacts he had, / potentially kill him and take his stuff.
As you recount last session, Doramir helped facilitate a trade, evil cult artifact for gold from his employer. He questioned this high nobleman who collects these artifacts, but ultimately decided, maybe nothing is to come of it. But now with this high cult activity in Baldur's Gate, it might be a solid lead.
Okay.
Does anyone else have anything on their agenda? Anything they want to accomplish? Or maybe an idea of how to infiltrate the bathhouse?
I would like to speak with Zodge.
Yes.
I'm also not opposed to going to get some potions with my friend.
You guys are friends now?
Yeah. After that last
Wow.
fight, really brought us together.
Yeah.
I saved him.
Picking favorites here. It's really savage.
So, do we want to make our way to a potion shop?
Done.
I guess.
Tommy, anything on your mind?
I just got to take a piss. Been
That's not
drinking
the
all night.
accent that was agreed upon,
Yeah.
I feel like.
What is this, man?
Hold on, I
What,
got-
what accent number is this? Are we in the
What the
30s yet?
hell?
40?
I just got to take a piss. All right, you see? So let's all get going to the potion house or whatever it's called.
See, I want some potions. See?
House or the bathhouse?
Tripod, anything on your agenda or thoughts on your next point in the quest line?
I am all tapped out.
Oh.
If you catch my drift, I'm along for the ride.
You are
You're
chafing.
Dermy.
No, she was along for the ride.
What is the D&D version of Viagra?
Potion?
Yeah, it was probably.
So, potion shop.
Plus
elixir
one
of
to
haste.
boner.
An elixir of haste.
Potion shop it is.
Nashima,
Yeah.
what do you think?
I just need to pick up some stuff before we kill more people. So, you know,
Some stuff.
just some easy
Ilya,
things.
do you say anything to the group?
No.
Excellent.
I need more javelins so I
Are
can
you
fail
starved?
miserably.
As you guys pay your morning tabs, gather what gear you had, you set
Can't see my
off
face, so you have
from
no
Elfsong
idea
Tavern.
what emotions
Just
going
as people are coming
I could
in
be
to sort of
excited,
fill
who knows?
up the brunch tables and the daily specials here. You make your way across the sort of market district of Baldur's Gate. Again, even this early in the morning, the city streets are full.
Ooh, is it a farmer's market?
Some
blueberries?
You could. You
I love
could. That's on the
organic.
opposite side of town, though.
Some boysenberries?
The streets are shoulder to shoulder, filled with people, overcrowded in the city. You can already hear Flaming Fist guards barking orders at people. A few bodies litter the streets, either out in the open or in between buildings and
Clean this town
alleyways.
up.
Those are
Having
nationals.
not yet been cleaned up from murders that happened overnight.
Whoa.
Nashimo left those bodies.
Did anyone hear that? Because I need to know.
You guys make your way to the market district, which is pretty close to
Who
the
am I?
ports
Be some more
of
bodies.
Baldur's Gate. Here you can find general goods stores, specialty stores, weapon stores, armor stores, potion stores, anything of the like you can find here in the market district. You make your way to a local potion shop called Elixirs for All. And inside it's a modest shop, maybe like 30 by 30. But littered with stands, shelves, tables of a different variety of elixirs and potions in different shaped bottles, containers, different consistencies and colors. Anything of the like is here. There is a gnome behind a gnome-sized counter who is running the shop.
I know Gnomish.
Tiny counter that you have to go behind.
And as you walk
Delightful.
in, he doesn't even greet you. As you can see, he's got like a big like helm contraction with like different like visors and like scopes and lenses. He's got like tools like sprawled out in front of him, and his back is to you as he's on like a working table with all these like elixirs and vials and creation concoctions as he's testing new theories and recipes. What would you like to do?
You brought us here.
Yeah, you guys wanted the potions.
Take the
So-
lead, Sketch.
You said there's specialty shops in the area as well.
Yes.
So could I do a little window shopping and then maybe see if there's a store that sells some magical items, perhaps?
Sure. Did you want to go to the potion shop?
Maybe because
Bless you.
if I buy a bunch of potions, then maybe I can't afford the.
That's
stuff
fair.
there.
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely like a magic item shop. Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
really tough when you have all the money in
Yeah,
the
how
group.
much gold do you have again?
10.
10,000?
He's lying.
I'd like
Muggin.
to ask the shop owner how much a couple of generic health potions would be.
Oh, looking for some health potions, eh? As he like looks up at you, he's got like 3 lenses on one eye, so his one eye looks like really big and it kind of startles you a little bit. He goes, "Ah, yes, I have a variety of potencies for healing, but you want the generic version, yes?"
Just
You like
give
the
me-
Costco brand.
Let's see the array.
Yeah, I just would like to see. I'd like
That's
to see
market
prices.
pantry
and-
brand.
Sure.
please?
I'll point you over here to this shelf here.
The Kirkland
And
section.
he shows you like the healing potion rack. There is a variety
rack.
from healing 10 points,
a great
15, 20, and 30. And they start at 50 gold a piece and cap up to like 250 gold a piece.
50 gold for the 10s.
Yes.
Kill him.
Do you have anything interesting
murder?
that perhaps you don't
Murder.
keep out on the shelves?
Oh, all my stock is out in front of me, but I can show you over here to the
Sorry,
to
did
the
you just ask him
display
to check
case
in the
behind
back?
the counter.
For more
Let's
expensive.
see here. I have potions of animal friendship.
Oh,
I've got potions of clairvoyance for
Getting
those
that one for sure.
early hungover mornings, if you know what I'm saying. Potions of
No.
climbing. I have potions of giant strength. I've got potions of vitality. This man over here might be.
You're gonna need it.
I want to see the other
You can
stories.
bankroll this.
And a very rare
He's your
potion.
pimp now.
This one I've only been able to create one of in my 80 years of production.
I'm intrigued.
It is a potion of mind reading.
I'd already like to steal it.
Do I know this?
Do you want to try?
Is
that what
it
it
locked?
I
Is
mean,
that
It's in a glass case locked up, yeah.
So who's got the stealth roll?
You have some
Yeah, right, this
interesting
guy.
wares here, but perhaps you could point me in the direction of a magical item shop and I could compare. See where my coin is best spent.
Wow. You're the worst.
If you're looking for my competition, you won't find my recommendation. Now, get out of here.
that's really poor service.
Yeah,
Does the Baldur's Gate have a better business bureau? Because
Went to a mom and pop shop and we're like, I can get this at Walmart.
And you were like, do you have more in the back?
Now, is anyone here willing to spend coin, or can I get back to my work?
please do your
I'd give
thing.
you 30 for a 10 healing points health potion right now.
Trying to strike a bargain this early in the morning, eh? Let me put my bargaining cap on. And he literally like, switches. As he looks back at you, his face like actually looks a little more like clean and like kept and trimmed, and he looks a bit more charismatic. All right, 30 gold. Let's see. How about 40? Make your persuasion check.
How about 35? Are we
You okay?
kill you?
I'm so worried about you right now.
Stop threatening to kill everybody.
5.
5. So I think 40 is the best I can do.
It's a good price.
Yeah, I'll do one for 40.
You're just
Excellent.
standing
Here you
there.
go.
You should
10
take
gold
it.
off for no reason.
Anyone else?
Yeah, about that vitality potion.
Oh,
Oh,
yes.
Jesus Christ.
Say I was going to try and get back in that ass later today. How much would that set me back?
I don't quite know what that means.
Wow.
But,
Let's
Don't-
just
don't
say this
ask
isn't
him.
the first rack I've seen today.
whoa, this confident one here. Okay.
I'm sorry, is the gnome turned on?
Well, there's more than one character.
He's like, is he hitting on you right now?
Let's see. These potions normally run 150 gold pieces, but let's see. Judging by the looks of you, go ahead and make a persuasion check.
Judging by the size of you, you're gonna need 2.
Judging by your lean.
You got a forward lean.
Assuming that you would
I'm gonna work on that.
maybe
I've got a lot of work to
recommend
do,
to your
but-
friends and other adventurers you meet
I thought
that
you were about to
my
say
potions
family.
of
I was like,
vitality
"Ugh."
are greater than any others, that I could give you a discount, let's say, of 75 gold pieces for such a potion.
Guys, I only have 15 gold pieces.
He already kicked me out of the store.
Yeah,
so.
I only.
God damn it.
You could have slid him some gold on the way out if you want. So to
If
be
you
clear, the
want.
potion of vitality.
75.
If you
I
want him
wanted to
to
get
continue
laid.
donating for the rest of this campaign.
If you drink it, it removes all exhaustion you are suffering, any curses, any diseases,
Any curse.
and any poison
Any
afflicting you.
curse.
For
Any
the
curse.
next 24
So,
hours, you regain the
roll
maximum number of
those
hit
dice.
points from any healing sources that you get, from spells, from short rests,
Short rest.
and basically gives you the vitality of the holiest of warriors.
Kind of seems like you should have one of these in your back pocket.
Me?
Yeah.
Why me?
Other than just healing. I don't need it.
Yeah, he doesn't want it because it
Doesn't matter.
removes
He's
any
just going to
curse.
get laid.
So.
Yeah, and it's not worth 75 gold to get
Yeah,
laid.
any affliction that heals you is really good. Any exhaustion is really good. It's a very powerful.
Yeah, strong potion, but not to go back for dwarf sex.
Well, your prices are ridiculous, and I'm going to the Walmart.
To the Walmart.
Make another persuasion check.
It's actually
To
just a
the
mark
Walmart.
in a wall.
How'd you do?
It's so early for this.
So early.
Fuck you!
Too bad.
My lord.
So sorry.
That's what you get for having a dick character.
Good luck with that name brand shit. You'll have a dead dick before noon.
It's
You
great
don't know my
value.
dick.
As,
I do. It's poking
I'm
me in the chest.
as this
right
exchange
here.
is happening, I'm gonna try to lift the keys.
Make a sleight of hand check.
Okay.
Ooh, use his dick as a
She's
distraction.
wildly
Classic.
distracted.
Yes, I'm flailing my penis everywhere.
Oh
Really
shit.
just making a scene.
11.
Hate
As
this
soon
book.
as you reach to grab the gnome's keys from his belt,
Yeah.
all of you inside the shop.
I don't get advantage for her being poked in the chest with a large.
Is this a lady?
Male
now or maybe-
appendage?
Yeah, I was like,
Oh my
Not
god.
that makes a difference.
It's 2020.
It's 2020.
Could I have been out of here already?
You're gone.
Damn it.
So as soon as you touch
sadly,
it,
I'm directly behind
all of you
tripod.
notice
just
Nachimo
like-
just vanishes from
Whoop.
the store.
Too stealthy! Too stealthy!
It's just not the
Which
first
part?
time for me. So it's
Nachimo,
cool.
You're
Yeah.
still in like a leaned over position trying to like cop the keys off the gnome.
Yeah.
And you find yourself now outside of the store at the front door, like on the street.
Yeah.
Baldur's Gate.
Yeah.
I'm like, what are you doing out here?
yeah. And as you're like walking out, he's there just like, whoa, what the hell?
Worth it.
You're my actual
The
fucking
gnome
dude.
inside the store goes,
is
by
what I get."
heavens, I will not be swindled by petty thievery and unwarranted discounts.
Dick
Now,
counts.
Either honor my prices and the quality of my work, or be gone.
Yeah, fuck this
All
guy.
right.
Let's go.
So on my way out, I'd like to use my cantrip mage hand to grab the potion of vitality?
Oh.
So it
It's
is
in a glass
inside a
case.
glass case.
That I thought it was the other one that was.
No, they all
Oh, no,
those
no, you're
high
right.
value ones.
I thought it was just the like, really
It was
expensive
just the
one.
mind one.
Just the mine one
Okay.
was. You're right. You're right.
Okay. Otherwise, I'd take the mage hand back.
So go ahead and make a sleight of hand check, but use your casting modifier. Your. Oh wait, you have a wait. How do you have a mage hand?
I had a cantrip.
Oh, because you're an elf.
Yeah.
Nice. So use your intelligence modifier.
Okay.
So just +1.
Well, you're a fighter.
19.
Much better.
And as you guys kind of get quickly shooed out of the potion shop, the gnome arguing with you all, beckoning you away, you know, upset about the cons you try to pull. The wooden door slams behind you as you hear like magical locks, like shink, 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 shink. And Tripod, you feel a little like bump on your shoulder. You look over and Dormir has pocketed the potion. Let's
go!
My man.
Well done, sir.
That was good thievery.
That was good.
All right, who we knocking over next, boys? There's a whole
Did you have a literal license to kill?
Did anyone get
That
the animal
shopkeep just he
handling
wasn't
potion?
giving it up.
Oh fuck, that's what we should have done.
We need the animal handling potion.
If you wanna before leaving try to bargain to get the animal handling potion.
Yeah, I mean, Tommy Lee didn't piss him off.
I,
Surprisingly.
So
Yeah,
Tommy,
that chick you
Look-
told
look
us
at
really sad
Look at that
story.
gnome
too.
discount.
That really paid out.
so I walk up to the door and I knock on it,
how do you
Gnome
knock?
style.
backhanded, because I don't really give a shit about this guy's store. I'll burn it down if I have to. So backhanded knock.
You see like a purple
This
whisk.
guy last week. I'm gonna burn it
A
down.
purple whisk kind of takes the form of like a face on the door, a la like
he a
Wizard of
cleric?
Oz style. As you see the gnome's face, he goes, "Yes, how can I help? I thought I told you and your friends to leave."
Let's just settle down here. We are two similar beings. Are you gnome?
Clearly,
You speak gnomish?
You know?
na na hugana.
And I'm doing the Heinisch speakers.
Oh no!
Just hear
The robots are talking. Shut them down.
the rest of you hear, well, that's an elixir of a different color. And like a gnome-sized door opens.
This guy's
in the big door,
racist.
big enough
Wow.
for you to walk into the shop.
Wow. Wow. Racist.
Unreal.
Guy's super
Can I
racist.
fit?
Alright.
Can I try to slip in behind him?
Make a stealth check with disadvantage because it's a gnome.
Yeah, how are you gonna get know? You're just like,
Please let this play out.
turtle it.
Nope. That's 9.
And as soon as you like bend down and put your head through the door, you guys see Nashimo just vanish,
Yep.
disappear completely. As you're quickly concerned with where he went, you turn around and he's just further back, away from the store, like now fallen over on the ground because there's no door there, and you
Right.
pick yourself up.
Oh, that's rich.
Can't say I
Never
didn't try.
learn.
Tommy, the shop owner goes, well, maybe you and me can have an actual conversation. Your friends are quite the bunch.
Well, let's. I'm going to stop you here and ask you first. How much for that animal handling potion?
Cut to the shit.
The animal
He's
handling,
trying to like get to know you.
like,
Fuck off.
I told you, I
Give it a
backhanded knock. I don't give a shit about this
Right,
place.
right. Burn it
quite
down.
a
My
common
bad.
recipe and a common potion. For a gnome such as your stature, I would sell you 2 of
4
them.
gold pieces.
I would sell you 2 of them for 25 gold pieces. What do you say?
Please tell me you only have 4 gold. And that's why he was so adamant.
I have 5 gold pieces. All right?
Well, even.
I'm not an idiot.
Why are you even shopping?
Don't give him
Show your whole
everything.
hand. You're right.
Make your persuasion
Yeah,
check.
you
just
can
roll it.
bid up.
Oh my god.
Jesus H. Christ.
4.
4. How many gold pieces I have?
The number of gold pieces I have.
Well, as much as I would love to cut a deal for a fellow gnome, I just can't take a loss on these potions. If you can come back with 25 gold pieces, I'll give you 2 animal friendship potions for that price.
We should definitely write
And
down
I
that
say,
guy's name.
okay, I may
Or-
be back. And then I muttered to myself, I'll be back with maybe some matches to burn this goddamn place down.
I can also give you them on loan
Whoa, whoa.
Never come back.
Hi.
for a bit of interest on the loan.
Let me guess, an adventure.
Well, I assume with the badge you wear, you go on a lot of dealings and tasks. Should in, let's say, 2 days, you can return my investment plus 10 gold pieces. So in 2 days, bring me 35 gold pieces. I will give you the potions now. And if you don't return, I'll fucking know.
Oh, he'll just know it doesn't matter. He's not going to do anything about it.
Yes, you
We'll
understand.
know.
Kill him.
What do you
Please
say?
stab this man.
What do you say?
You have a badge.
You're going to jail.
That was
You
just,
do have license to
that was
kill.
just
Supposed to
too
get
much
paid
for me
from
to care
Zod?
about, so I walk
I
away.
didn't write down that we were getting
Okay.
paid.
Fine.
Well, we're fucked next time we run into an animal.
I'm not coming back to this guy's store to
Was
give
it
him an
200
extra
gold?
Come back.
Yeah,
He
that's
said
it.
2 days. Or
He
He
would know.
would know. He didn't
He would
say
know. He
could
didn't
do
threaten
anything.
you.
We're getting
threatened
paid from
me.
Zod,
He
right?
didn't threaten you,
He's
though.
gnomish.
You can check
Wow.
in with Zod.
Yeah.
Fucking
so
coward.
maybe-
So you're now all standing outside the gnome shop, having successfully bought and stolen a potion.
Awesome.
I'm
Well
a
done.
potion guy.
Can we all ridicule Tommy Ween Holmes for this, please?
Yeah, why are you shopping with
fucking
5
idiot.
gold? Just go do a
my
different part of the
asshole.
quest.
So do
We were
wanna
kidding about
go
Walmart
to the
earlier,
item
but
shop?
really.
Magic item shop.
Sure.
No, can we go? I think, aren't we getting paid by Zod? We should.
Should we
we
check
should
in with
go,
Zod
we should go
I'm
get
gonna
our
go
money
there.
so that we can stock up on
That's
weapons.
absurd.
We're already here.
How
aren't we?
dare you?
All right, well then I got some pickpocketing to do. I'll see you guys.
So you guys are in the market district. Zod's station
I'm a
is
poor
at the
man.
Worm Gate, which is like the next district over. Just want to head over there.
Just walk in, see if he'll give us some money.
Yeah.
Perhaps.
You guys make your way through the
Just be like,
bustling
"Hey, give us
market
money."
district and find yourselves at like the ports of Baldur's Gate into the entrance of the Great Worm Crossing. Zodge is stationed in sort of the guardhouse there, and you flash your badges to the Flaming Fist guards that are stationed and make your way to the guardhouse.
Flaming Fist.
I didn't do anything.
Zodge welcomes you inside. He goes, "Oh, back so quickly. I hope the venture was bountiful. Now tell me, what information do you have on the Dead Three?"
All right, so before we walk in, I'm just gonna let you guys know, like, I've been working with Zod for like a little while, so I got this. All right,
Since when?
don't worry about it. You could just let me. I got this.
Okay.
All right, Zod.
Hey, good to see you, Nashimo.
Yeah, bud, we're gonna need more stuff. Like, these are great. Not giving this back, but we're gonna need some more weapons, like to restock a little bit, some potions if you got some laying around.
Why the fuck did we do this in the first place?
I'm sorry.
Because you wanted a boner potion, so we had to go to the
Just play
specialty
D&D
store.
Damn it.
So I know like everybody's out doing their own shit, so I'm totally cool to just like hand me the key, we'll run down, load up, I'll bring it back, and
Whoa, hold on.
Yeah.
The Flaming Fist's supply stock is stretched awfully thin.
I know, but
So before I can allow such intrusion,
Yeah.
you must tell me what happened with at Elf Song Tavern.
Well-
What happened with my informant?
tripod boner.
Quick reference for you guys. Here is the Great One
She's
Crossing. This
Happy
map
and
is falling.
satisfied with her care.
Can we see it? Okay.
Ooh.
And the guardhouse is
Okay.
sort of
Ooh,
here
it's
at the
pretty.
center.
Throw
You guys
somebody
know
into
from
that
the
water
Harbor
at the
District.
back.
Oh yeah.
Tell me, what happened?
Yeah, so it turns out shit's going sideways. All 3 of the death cults are active and held up in the same place.
Okay. That's good news. Do you know whereabouts?
Yeah, bathhouse, the frolicking nymph.
Ooh, that is a quite established bathhouse.
Yeah.
You're sure that's where the Dead Three are?
That's what she said. Tyrina said.
That's what she said.
This is troublesome.
Oh my god.
It's
It's canon.
the only way I know Tatiana spoke the truth is if she got totally railed at the.
Oh yeah, no problem.
So we got this guy.
Handled.
Then this is a more dire situation than I thought.
Yeah.
And you're prepared to take
Jesus
your
Christ.
band of adventurers and infiltrate this bathhouse?
I
we're
mean,
a band.
I'm offering y'all a lot of loot right now with sweet stuff. So scratch their back, they scratch ours.
I can easily be bought, yeah.
Okay, sweet. Yeah, they're in.
Yep.
Excellent. So, what do you require of me?
Just the key to the vault.
Well, like I said, the Flaming Fist's supplies are stretched very thin right now. I do have a small stock of personal items I can lend you and let you use for such an adventure. I feel like there's
Oh,
something
classic
in my
tripod.
face.
Classic
Putting this thing in people's face.
Why is it so salty?
That's sweat, baby. Pure sweat.
Icky.
And it's not mine.
Upon already having jurisdiction as flaming fists sheriffs, I can bestow each of you 2 minor healing potions.
Beautiful.
Fuck me.
These will heal you. I think the label
Some
says
idiots
10
tried to
points.
buy
Not
them.
quite sure what that means.
2d4 plus 2.
10 points.
10 points
Just
flat.
heals you 10
It's
points
so much
flat.
easier to just do your potions as flat numbers because it's too confusing.
I can also offer you all any restock on items, weapons, adventuring supplies, and basic armor. All magical items are being used right now by
course.
Flaming Fist lieutenants. So any extra javelins or arrows, swords, axes, shields, anything of the like is yours to take.
Sweet.
Does anyone want anything?
I need javelins.
Sure. Here's a bundle of 6 javelins.
Ooh.
I'm
some
going to
throwing
ask him,
hammers.
I'm going to say, Zaj, I know we had previously spoken about perhaps arranging a meeting with Thalmara.
Yes, Thalmara. She's kept under close guard right now. Curious, though, not guarded by the Flaming Fist. Usually in such events of crisis like this, the Flaming Fist guard the Dukes of Baldur's Gate. But she has employed her own mercenaries and is segregating herself from our order. I don't know what is going on with her, but I don't have the time to figure it out.
Well, perhaps
She's
after
real
this
moody.
bathhouse, we could look further into it.
Well, that's the coincidence of the thing, isn't it?
Oh,
The
no.
bathhouse is owned by her family.
No bueno.
Oh, no.
So if there is
What was her name?
Palmyra?
Um,
Paul
Guy
Anderson?
Fieri.
Sorry. Didn't I
Good-
thought do you have it
good
written down
fear.
what her name
right
is?
here.
The Duke you're looking for.
Thalmara.
Thalmara Van Thurper.
Yep, Vanthapur. I believe one of her sons owns the bathhouse. If there really is such evil tidings happening there, maybe we can connect the two.
Maybe
Sounds
have
like a
to
plan then.
torture him.
Yeah, so you
Why
have
do
the
you- why do
badges.
all of you in this group go to the immediate darkest place?
I mean that's
Ass.
that's
I
a
don't.
character
No, I
thing.
didn't, I didn't
I'm just
torture
watching
anybody.
it.
Pound out.
I didn't want to. I wasn't like, I'm going to stay in the room.
I asked you to
Like,
leave.
I have a vision.
So yes,
Do you have any torturing tools?
yes, you
Anything
can
can
take
be a
this.
torturing tool.
He hands you a mobile torturing kit. It's
This
got
is
like
terrible.
prongs and
Isn't he a cleric?
You never know.
no, he's
No,
a
he's a
barbarian.
He's a
barbarian.
barbarian.
Oh, thank goodness.
I don't know if this
We
guy
have
can be
a
trusted.
Barbarian,
We
no,
Small,
Tommy, we
small
know.
surgical knives, prods, gags, the whole route.
Gags?
Torches, yes, I can give you a bundle of torches as well. Here's 5 torches.
I just
can't even
I just
see in
want
the dark.
all the throwing knives.
Do you have any
You
torture
can carry
torches?
6 darts.
Done.
Or either 6
Torture.
darts or
Torture.
3 daggers.
Do daggers do more damage?
Daggers do
I've seen him do it before.
no, they do the same damage. I think.
Are they
you
easier
have
to
look at
recover?
theirs.
Okay, all right.
So would
I'll-
my
I'll-
character believe that going to this bathhouse would maybe put me in bad standing with this lady that I'm actively seeking her help from?
It might make a history check real quick.
16.
So yes, the bathhouse is presumably owned by one of her sons. And whether they know who you are, or maybe if you disguise yourself, or maybe remove your candlekeep robes, you could disguise your identity.
Okay.
You know, or
Just take off
you
your
know,
fucking robe, dude.
there's ways of masking your identity.
Okay. I have a disguise.
It's a
kit, so maybe
bathhouse.
I'll
You can
do
be
that
naked.
beforehand.
Exactly. Any other questions of Zaj? Or any other gear you want to take from him?
I'm just gonna take the darts or whatever I'm.
Sure. Sure.
Extra throwing hammers.
Yeah, so you can have 2.
Got it.
I'm happy.
Excellent. I also understand
Thanks, Zaj.
this infiltration is a step beyond what I asked you to do, and I
Can we
intend to
collect
make
on the
good on the
first?
promises I've made to all of you. Here, I can give you each 100 gold pieces.
Beautiful.
Yes.
Let's go.
Any more for Tripod's infiltration last night?
I believe he's
It's a-
already
it's a
reaped
tip.
that reward.
I believe she should have tipped him for this.
But let me give you this bit of information.
You're not.
Here
the
is a
first.
wooden condom.
I know all of you seek gold, treasure, ways out of the city, meetings with important people in the city. But unless this cult, these dead 3 worshippers of these evil gods, are stopped, I cannot do good on any of my promises. They are making it so difficult for the Flaming Fist to keep the city in order that I fear soon we will have to abandon the city altogether. Without our commander, we cannot stay organized against them. So please, I beg you, search your human sides of you and end this torture of our city.
Yeah, man, there's a lot of corpses out there.
We'll think about it.
Yeah, so the corpses will stop if the dead 3 are stopped. You understand this?
It's true.
Very good. Now, take the provisions and set off as soon as you can.
Excellent.
Good.
What did he offer us as payment for this one? Did he offer payment?
Nothing yet.
Torture tools.
Not to my knowledge.
He yes. Upon completing this part of the quest, will certainly give you more gold and a favor. You
Okay.
know that the Flaming
Oh,
Fist
a
has
favor.
on it. Yeah. You guys make your way back out to the Worms
Bathhouse
Crossing
favor.
as you hear rioting still happening on the bridge. Farmers, people outside the city still trying to get inside the safety of Baldur's Gate. You guys make your way back into the market district. Do we want to revisit any shops? Do we want to...
I would like to tell them that I want to meet them at the bathhouse later.
The Vanthapures? Or...
Tell the group.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Because I don't
You tell
necessarily trust you guys as shopping companions anymore.
Wow.
What?
You got kicked out first.
So
What?
I'm gonna tell them to meet me at the bathhouse.
Eh?
Absolutely.
Didn't he?
So you set off. Where you want to go shopping first?
I would like to disguise myself.
As?
Rudimentarily, just like change some minor features and
Just some glasses.
get
with a
rid of
mustache.
like any identifying
The actual,
school
like the
marks.
ones with the
Sure,
nose.
sure.
and those two.
And you don't want to be like Harry Potter shopping these streets, you know?
Yeah, just nothing too crazy, just
Yeah.
basic stuff. And then I want to head to that item shop.
Sure, you make your way there. Would anyone else like to shop for anything specific? Adventuring supplies, magic items, more potions.
No, but when that gnome goes to lunch, I'd really like to try to break in.
He brought a lunch today.
Damn it!
Can I shop for a maybe small pet rodent?
Yeah, absolutely.
damn
Pet shop.
Mousy
Go to a pet
2.0.
shop.
Mousy 2.0.
Just send him through a summoning circle.
Do you want to go to the pet shop together?
Obviously, I want to see the pets.
I'd
Hard
like to head towards.
Even I'm
I'd
like,
to go check
yeah.
out the nobleman's house. Head back that direction.
Sure, you want to head back to the upper city?
Yep.
Excellent.
Poisons? Where can I get poisons?
Poisons.
I'm gonna go with him actually.
Okay, going to the upper
Who's
city.
coming with
Let's go.
me?
Let's slang some dick.
But we have the understanding to meet at the bathhouse later.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Okay.
We set a time.
Okay, you
like
can
we
go.
all know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ilya,
Yeah.
are you following
Yeah.
Tripod to the upper
Yeah.
city? Who's following Dormir?
Yeah.
And Nashimo, you're going to the pet store.
Chose the
with
wrong
Tommy?
bag.
No, I need to get some poisons. I
Okay.
need some poisons.
Yeah,
Poison
you
shop,
know,
item shop, pet
you
shop.
know
I know
where
a
to
guy.
go to get
Yeah, I know
poisons.
a- yeah.
There's
You
not
know-
a
you know a
shop
guy. I
on
know
the
a guy.
street for it. Yeah.
Finally.
I like the whole splitting up thing.
The
Yeah.
purple worm.
All right, gang.
we'll meet up in a minute.
Gib, you head to the magic item store, which is actually much more than a store. It's kind of like a
Target.
monument, right?
Oh,
It's
Target.
this 3-tiered
Oh.
like open aired venue. Okay, on the first floor is like a shop, right? There are like rows of shelves with magic items on them, and there's like a center circular counter with like wizard cash registers, checking people out. On the second floor is actually like an enchanter's floor, right? Here you can like make an appointment like at the Apple Store and bring a weapon and get it enchanted to your like specific spec.
Sorry to repair this is going to be like the price of a new MacBook dagger.
Right, yeah, get a new one.
You might as well buy a new one.
And then on the third floor
new
is like the
Dagger X
showroom
Pro.
floor, the collection floor. The owner of like this magic item enchanting establishment, his own like personal
He's got some
archive
stuff.
of magic items that he like shows off to people.
Nice.
So he's pretentious then.
Exactly.
I
Wait,
like
so
that.
there's one person working here, or do they have like?
There are
Yeah, we're lit in this place.
I only need to knock out
So
one.
Are there enchanted geniuses like coworkers that are like?
Exactly. It's like so. There on the enchanting floor, there could be anywhere from like 10 to 20 like enchanters that are students, master enchanters, and in between that you can set an appointment with.
That's
and get
awesome.
something enchanted. On the first floor are just like employees who run the magic store.
Yeah.
And then the third floor is like the high-end noblemen, like, hey, come out, have a glass of whiskey, check out my sick magical items.
Like it.
So you make your way in.
This and start working here.
And it's pretty busy. Some people are shopping. Some people are just trying to get away from the congestion of the streets of Baldur's Gate. But you find your way inside.
Some people are just tired of being tired, man.
What would you like to do?
Oh my god.
So I know the layout.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Okay. So I guess I want to first see what's available on the first floor.
Sure. As you start walking up and down the aisles, they are kind of like open-faced shelves, like bookshelves, with the magical items like hovering in between each shelf. You see a variety of things. There are magical weapons, shields, amulets, boots, brooches, cloaks. There's a broom. You can guess what that does.
Stands up straight.
Gauntlets,
Sweeps things.
hats,
Sweeps.
Sweeps.
Yeah.
rods.
Is this a Harry
staffs,
Potter
They had
collab?
tripods here?
wands,
D&D and Harry Potter.
and bags the like. Is there anything specific?
I mean, he is a wizard, Harry.
That broom is sounding pretty good.
Happy
Yo,
Christmas,
that
Harry.
Sure.
thing is literally gonna cost like your soul.
It's a
Do
broom of flying, of course.
Cute.
Wait, how many gold pieces you
It's
have?
only got.
We just got 100
I have
more.
a decent amount.
You had like 500 before.
I'm assuming I can't afford anything on the third floor, so I'm going to skip
can't-
that
I don't
until
think
I'm
you
a
can
little more
afford anything on
You
the
well
don't
read.
have
first floor.
access to the
Yeah,
third.
yeah.
You walked
Wow.
into like, I don't know,
That broom would be
The
clutch,
Nike
though,
I
for
wave
any,
over,
level battles.
cleaning.
mile.
Who do I believe
Any
is in
dragons
charge
or
of selling
anything?
things in this area?
There's Burke Malort.
So
Oh.
as you check,
Well,
Very
don't
sorry.
roll any more than that ones, dummy.
as you check the price of the broom, you see that
You're
it
gonna throw
costs
up. You're not in the brick seat. You can't do that.
5,000 gold pieces. It is a like wondrous magic item.
Yeah, that's a little bit expensive for me.
Just a little.
I wave somebody over and I say, "Hey, this is maybe got an extra 0. If you
That's
have
actually
anything."
on sale today.
Oh, I see.
5,000 is the sale price.
Yeah, that's the sale price. I would be a fool not to buy it then. But alas, anything that the shopkeep thinks is cool for around 500 gold pieces.
Around 500 gold pieces, you say. Well, there's not quite a
The
lot.
exit
It's actually free 99.
right here.
You might be able to grab a wand with a low
the
amount of
clearance
charges
section
imbued
somewhere?
to it. You might be able to find a ring of the protection variety.
Ooh.
You might find some cloaks suitable to wear, and maybe some brooches.
I'd be interested in this ring.
You look great in a brooch.
Yeah, get a nice bumblebee brooch. It'd look lovely on your wizard
Yes,
cape.
well, let's look at the catalog of rings right quick.
Getting engaged. Cute.
Let's see.
So,
Who's the lucky dwarf?
That's good.
I'm human.
In your price range, you could probably afford a ring of animal influence. You could probably afford a ring of jumping. You could probably afford a ring of mind shielding.
Ooh.
Let's see, a minor ring of protection and a ring of resistance.
I'm drinking him like
I will take this ring of mind shielding.
Yes, it will be 500 gold pieces.
I pull out a satch and I say,
Sure. So as like, are you officially buying it? So as soon as like you take the ring, the gold just disappears out of your sack. It's just gone. And you hear
That's actually also how vasectomies are performed in Baldur's Gate.
Just right out of there.
you hear like a ching come from the register at the center as the gold was deposited.
Can't dupe them. They are duping
Yes. You must be worrisome of people peering into your inner thoughts and desires, or trying to damage the very mind that powers your body. You slip the ring on, as it requires attunement. So make sure you notate that
Yeah.
the ring requires attunement.
Can we get the ASMR of the ring going on? Just
While wearing this ring, you are immune to magic that allows other creatures to read your thoughts, determine whether you are lying, or know your creature type.
it's called mind shielding.
Mind shielding. So people, they cannot read your thoughts. They,
It's nice
they
to
have
have
a harder
money,
time
isn't it?
discerning
Doesn't
if you're
that sound
lying.
really cool?
And they can't sense like what your true like creature form is.
And it's a long rest to attune.
You will automatically attune because we're in downtime. Also, creatures can telepathically communicate with you only if you allow them to. You can use an action to cause the ring to become invisible until you use another action to make it visible, until you remove the ring or until you die. So you can have it invisible on your hand so people don't know you're wearing it.
I'm going to do that then.
If you die while wearing the ring, your soul enters it, unless it already houses a soul, which the ring does not.
It's a Horcrux.
You can remain in the ring or depart for the afterlife. As long as your soul is in the ring, you can telepathically communicate with any creature wearing it.
This is so cool.
A wearer can't prevent this telepathic communication.
Even if I die, I ain't going
So
nowhere,
you have
baby.
a voice in someone's head.
Can he be brought back to life? in any way?
By extreme and powerful magic, your soul can be
Just gonna be talking to you for a
resurrected
while.
from the ring. But yeah, should you die, you Horcrux into the ring, and there you stay.
I'm happy with my
Until I
purchase.
stab it with a
I make it
basilisk, right?
invisible. And I thank him. and
Excellent.
Stab a
I
ring
take
with
my
a
leave.
basilisk.
Oh, yeah.
As you take
grab
your
it.
ring,
You just
you walk
get
out in the streets of
fucking-
Baldur's Gate. Let's go to the pet shop. Let's go to the pet shop.
Do you have any mice?
God damn it.
Tommy,
Do
you
you have any
make your way
Tommy
over
boy.
to the Beasts Emporium in Morium.
Any dragon
And
ferrets?
Morium.
What?
Standing outside
Dragon
this,
ferrets?
this modest shop,
Sounds cool. Dragon ferret.
you hear, the rambunctious noise of like animals, like if you went to an animal shelter.
Yeah, normal animal shelter. Normal
Standing in
dragon
front
noises.
of the shop is a massive statue, probably about 20 feet tall. The statue depicts a human man, bald with like studded leather armor. He has a purple tattoo like up his head that monkey tails like around one eye, sort of like Avatar style, Avatar around one eye. He's got a grand purple cape on, a massive claymore in one hand, and in his other hand is a mouse. Or probably more hamster than mouse, but like a big mouse. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A rodent.
Fluffy and cute.
And it's gray with white spots. Make a history check.
19. Do I have any history? No, 19.
So you know this to be the very famous ranger Misk.
Wait, hold on. History has a multiplier and...
No, that's advantage.
Oh, okay.
It's advantage against specific things.
Got it. All right.
So this ranger is a famous ranger known as Misk, and his companion Boo, the mouse.
Cute as hell.
Misk has helped Baldur's Gate several times, saving its people, defeating evil creatures, devils, demons, undead, the galore, and he is the most paladin ranger that exists.
Yeah.
And his companion Boo came from this animal emporium. They are a famous duo, a famous tag team that all of Faerun know. So you kind of like get inspired of like, hey, maybe I could be the next Misk and Boo as you walk inside the emporium. There are a lot of animal handlers spanning over a lot of cages. It's sort of like a big barn, right?
So you're
They're like
handling
open
animals?
first level
Juggling them.
with like a lofted second
Sir, you
level
can't juggle the
for, like,
animals.
storage and that sort of
Sir,
thing.
sir, stop.
Sir, please
we'll
stop.
go through the list of animals you can buy real quick. You can buy a bat. You can buy a boar. You can buy a cat.
A boar?
You can buy a snake. You can buy a frog.
This is way
You
better
can
than
buy a
Hogwarts.
hawk or a falcon.
Ooh.
You can buy a mastiff. You can buy a mule.
Be bigger
an
than
owl, a panther, a poisonous snake.
A fucking panther.
Pseudo dragons are probably like the top tier of animal companions. you can
Ride the
purchase.
panther like Cringer.
A rat, a raven. Yeah, you buy a reef shark.
A reef shark.
You have to carry an aquarium with you everywhere, though.
And that's it.
It's in a little wagon behind
All
you.
right, so I only have 4 gold pieces.
You have 100 in
You
four.
have
gold.
104.
Remember, Commander
Oh,
Zod gave you
yeah.
100 gold.
Okay.
Wow.
You gotta start writing stuff down, bud.
You're too busy juggling animals.
I have the 2 10-point healing potions or whatever,
You
right?
could barter with those if you like. Did you not
You do
write
have
this stuff
those.
down when I said you got it?
He didn't even level himself up,
That's
so
fair. That's fair.
what do you expect?
I'm always next level.
Anything
I'll see
I
else?
myself.
hate him.
Yeah.
Kind of want that
hawk.
owl.
You want me to go through the list again?
What do you guys
You
think?
want the
What do you guys
fucking
think? Let's talk
We're
about
not
this
with
as a
you,
group.
bud.
Not anywhere near.
Where you can't meta this.
I think you're a gnome, so you should just get the biggest animal you can, like a mastiff, and just ride it everywhere.
I'm really excited.
So you
I chose
are-
not to
are
support you in
gnome
game. What
size.
means makes you think I'm
Right.
gonna support you out here?
Call it Cringer. Call it a fucking day. Like He-Man gnome it.
You can also ride it.
Fuck yeah.
Good.
All right.
Okay.
He could
How much?
probably ride the mastiff.
Oh, we just
Yeah,
said
there's a
that.
mastiff and a
my
panther.
God.
Could ride
And
the
you're
Should I ride the
choosing the
panther, though?
owl?
fucking panther.
No.
That panther would definitely murder you.
The panther is not a rideable creature.
Bullshit.
100%.
I have watched He-Man. They can
That's
put a
fair.
saddle on
Okay,
a panther
we'll put it this
or
way.
a tiger.
The mastiff is gonna come like out the gate more willing to ride. The panther is gonna require more like animal.
I'm really
training,
sorry that I
like,
brought this
more
up.
Synergy.
More handling.
Just
Beforehand,
like
you don't have those
regular
potions,
women.
I did this.
Shit.
What do you think?
Let's do the mastiff.
The mastiff. The
And it
mastiff.
worked.
is
He changed his answer.
It has keen hearing and smell and a bite action. And you can mount it as a small or smaller creature. There's a few different mastiffs kind of in the mastiff pen. They range from like bigger ones to smaller ones. If you want ones that can maybe bite harder, ones that can run faster, ones that can take damage a little better, and a variety of like breeds.
Hold up a photo.
That's exactly it. That's
Yeah.
exactly
Oh my god.
Actually, I should have brought the miniature. I have a riding mastiff miniature. Show it to
The camera.
Cute.
That's what it looks like. Riding mastiff.
Does he get the saddle with it? Or?
Yeah, saddle's extra.
Of course.
Saddle's extra.
So,
Saddle's extra.
are you interested in one that rides
Are
faster?
you jealous?
Not,
Is it the one that
not
rides
even
faster?
slightly.
I mean, yes, though.
Rides faster, bites harder, or can take
He
more
doesn't have
damage?
to walk.
I'm fine.
Bites faster.
That was not an option.
Bites harder, I mean. Bites,
Unreal.
bites harder.
I'm so proud of
Grab me
you.
another beer.
Specifically because of that.
It's incredible.
So, bites harder.
No, hybrid. Bites faster.
I'll take the
That
hybrid.
loss.
It's
Okay,
an
you can
electric
no longer
and
buy a
gas.
mastiff.
Get out of my fucking pet shop.
Fuck, but now I'm going to have this mastiff to take care of the whole time. I got to like
Exactly.
feed it,
Yeah.
give it water and
Yeah,
shit.
have fun.
Yeah.
It's called ownership, bro.
Welcome to it.
Aren't you going to be a dad soon?
Not in game.
What do you think?
Just buy the fucking
Just get the damn
Get a
dog.
ring.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, I'll get the mastiff.
Name
Excellent.
it Remy.
So you wanna get one that bites harder?
He's just gonna name it Mousy Point.
Yes.
Okay. Describe me what he looks like. Does he have thick fur? Is it
Three
short
legs.
hair?
Good dog.
What color is it?
Good boy.
It's a good
No,
dog.
you need 4 legs.
Three legs is
it's
another
brindle.
tripod.
Shout
it's
out to
tripod
Moose.
junior with
Shout
Shout
three
out to
legs.
Moose.
Shout out to Moose, my
Moose.
Frenchie. Sprindle.
Moose.
He's actually his ears are pinned up for whatever reason.
Pinned up.
Excellent.
Yeah, like clipped, like a Doberman.
Oh, that's cool.
Wow.
That's just
Wow.
mean.
And this
Savage.
mastiff's
Well, I'm
Even in this
gruesome
fantasy
and,
world,
and
you-
brutal, and I have torture tools on me. But so
His,
is this
uh,
mastiff.
Mastiffs are so
his
friendly.
canines, his
looking,
jaw,
like-
his teeth are much more sharpened and ready to like tear into flesh. He has like orc tusks that
There's
like
the
come
ASMR.
up from his bottom jaw, and you can see that all of his teeth, even his molars, are like sharpened. So
Who did that?
go ahead and write the following down on your character sheet. These are the mastiff stats. Stats.
Stats.
His armor class is 12.
Jesus, he's got a better armor
Not
than you
gonna-
have.
He's not gonna write this down.
Little
His
bastard.
15
Can't
hit
cast
points.
spells.
I don't know. Maybe he can ride. The gnome can ride him though.
His speed is 40 feet.
Ooh.
You should always ride him.
Can we all get
Is any-
mastiffs?
Is anybody else seen The Labyrinth with David Bowie? Is anyone else just imagining the
there's one.
little puppet riding in on the dog right now?
Yeah.
With the
There's one.
lance, like the full armor, like.
His strength is +1, so STR
It's
+1.
just a marionette puppet that's been.
DEX +2.
Been brought to
CON
life.
+1.
You now
Who's
have another
Pinocchio?
character.
He's losing
Shit.
Pinocchio and.
Intelligence INT is -4.
He's a big dumb boy.
Wiz
Good
is
boy.
+1,
He's a
and
wizard.
Charisma CHA is -2.
Good
Oh.
boy, plus 10.
He has +3 on perception checks, so +3 perception.
That's actually pretty good.
See shit.
He has an ability called Keen Hearing and Smell. The Mastiff has advantage on all perception checks that rely on hearing and smell.
Should have gone to the pet shop.
His action is bite. It's a +3 to hit.
So cute.
It does 1d6 plus 4 damage. And
You just quoted something.
your
Fold them up.
added effect for getting one that bites harder.
Yeah, toss it.
If
frisbee,
it hits
throw
a
it at
creature,
people.
the creature must succeed on a strength saving throw or be knocked prone as the mastiff like drags him to the ground and starts like zipping his face.
Oh my
So make a
god.
note. Just strength save versus prone. And the mastiff with the riding saddle and harness will cost you 85 gold pieces.
Oh
Done.
my god, that's a steal.
It's way cheaper than everything else. We should just
How
all
much
buy
is the
animals.
food, and has it already been spayed or neutered?
It has
was
not
about
been
to
spayed
ask
or
that.
neutered.
Ballpark.
That's like
Oh.
four. That's like
We're
four.
gonna be in battle. He's gonna start humping everything.
If you want to buy enough food and care products for him now, to last for 4 days, we'll say another 5 gold pieces.
Don't turn it down. Don't even look.
Don't look at me like that.
What
What am I gonna do for
Oh
you?
my
I
god.
need you to carry it for me.
He's like, I got 4 days out of it. I don't give a
Have to
shit.
feed it.
So let's say his upkeep is 10 gold pieces a week. We'll say that.
All right, that's fair.
So subtract
some
another
money,
10
bitch.
now.
How much can I take with me at once?
Enough to feed him for 2 days.
You said 4.
Sure.
Got you.
That wasn't what I meant by 4, but I'm not going to argue.
Oh yeah. Done.
Excellent.
So,
As
it's massive
So I
last
spent
4
what?
days
90?
Then, right?
Wait, was it 5?
95.
95.
Never
all right.
buying food for it.
Dora,
You know we're gonna end up taking care of this
We're
dog,
gonna
right?
take care of this damn dog.
The kid and dog. I'm the one taking
4
out
days later, he's gonna be like,
Dormir,
"Oh, I don't want it."
Tripod, and Ilya.
Yep.
You guys make your way to the upper city. You find the house, Dormir, that you escorted your merchant employer, where you dropped off this evil idol. It's this magnificent mansion. Think of like Hollywood Hills, with the big pillars up front, nice siding, the pull-out back, all that kind of fun stuff.
What a pool in hell.
The massive double door entrance is guarded by 2 mercenaries. They are Flaming Fist mercenaries.
Okay. So,
Okay, so
Yeah,
let me,
yeah, please.
I've got stone cunning. I know a lot about masonry. I want to know what can I divine from just looking at this place.
Sure. Make a history check and add double your proficiency.
Rock lover.
points. So it should be +4 plus any other history bonuses you have.
Just 10.
10?
Yep.
So this is an old house that was built in Baldur's Gate when it was first being established, but its upkeep makes it look like it's brand new. The stones actually come from the mined out harbor that was a man-made harbor. They took the stones from the mining from building the harbor and built a lot of the houses with that stone. You definitely know that there's a cellar entrance commonly built in these types of houses that can be used for escape means, for smuggling, for hiding, all that kind of stuff. And it's usually found around the sides or the back of the home.
Okay. Wow. Well done. Great job. That being said, do we go in right up to the gate to talk to the guy? Do we try to go into the cellar, sneak in? I have a little bit of stealthy.
Keep in mind too, it's Flaming Fist guards that are guarding this
We've got
house.
these
Oh, we have
badges.
these
You guys
badges.
have the badges on. Your
Yes, we
badges
just
upside
go in.
down, so they might think you're weird or something.
Throwing up the gang sign. Upside down.
Okay, so do you want to just go direct route first?
Yeah, might as well.
Okay, so walk up to the guards, say hello.
Good afternoon.
Hello.
So you two are walking up together. Are you in line with them, or are you staying a ways back?
I'm just shadowing
She's
Tripod.
literally my shadow.
But are you
hate
on
it.
his cursed dick, or are you 20 feet away? You know what I mean?
That was the other lady that was on his Christic.
For now.
Wow.
No, I
Going
mean,
for it. All right.
I'm close enough to
soon.
intervene at all times.
Sure.
But not right behind
not
them.
like an actual shadow.
Yeah, I'm not
We're a triangle.
in line with
He
them.
and I are next to each other.
Yeah.
She's
yes.
right behind us.
Yeah.
So walk up to the guards and I say good afternoon.
Oh yes, good afternoon. Even though it's clearly morning, but
Fuck me. Good morning.
It was a long night.
We've been sent here by Captain Zaj on official city business Flaming the fists. Flaming fists.
Flaming the fists.
Our fists are on fire.
Flamey fisties.
They're
Flaming
on
the
fire.
fists.
Hot ass fists.
Flaming
And
fisticuffs.
we need to ask the owner of this residence a couple of questions.
You say you work for Zaj?
Yeah.
That is correct.
And the two gods.
Oh.
Gods.
Oh my
Two
god,
guys.
no.
Stick to that.
This is different, this is different. I leave,
It was unbelievable.
Smite me, oh smiter.
Bad guys in this campaign.
The two guards
We all should have gone to the
look at
best.
each other and look at you three, kind of like sizing you up almost.
Oh, fuck.
Got some good size to you.
The other guard speaks up and
Fit.
goes, "Well, we take orders from Captain Morcrow."
Oh boy.
As you kind of like put two and two together, you know the city is in chaos.
That's
The Grand Duke, who's also the leader of the Flaming
Grand
Fist, is
Duke.
missing, and all the captains of the Flaming Fist are trying to get to the top rank. Right? There's like a power struggle, a power imbalance, and everyone has their divisions and is trying to claim as much authority as possible. These guys serve a different captain. Morcrow.
Can I size these guys up to see what they're
Make an
looking
insight check. The three of you can make an
Or-
insight check.
like? I only get 9.
6. I'm too far away.
14.
14. Tripod coming in with the 14.
build.
As Dormir sort of talking to them, you're sizing them up too. They are definitely a little more tricked out as far as Flaming Fist guards, though. Their armor has like a few extra plates. Their weapons look a little sharper. They have like shields, and have definitely have like scars and like bruises on them. Like they've already battered some people away from this home. They look a little more capable of combat.
All right, it's 3 on 2. We've got healing potions,
Oh,
but we could also sneak around the back.
I think we should, before
Sneaky
direct
potions.
engagement, do a little sneaky snake.
Okay.
Um,
Well, wait a second.
Make a
We don't-
snack.
Just because they report to somebody else doesn't mean they're not going to let us in. They haven't directly said
Okay,
that.
yeah, okay, so I request, so it sounds to me like Captain
Captain-
Zaj and Captain Morcrow are both trying to keep the city, free from the troubles of the 3 undead fucking gods and their cult people. And evil.
No, yeah, keep going. You
We're on
got
the
it.
same page.
No, keep
Okay,
selling it.
yeah.
Keep selling
Nailing
it.
it.
Don't quit.
Confidence is key.
And we really think it would be beneficial at this point to ask just a couple of questions to the owner of this home. I did business with him. Just
There
a few
you
days
go.
ago.
There's your
Make a
in.
persuasion check.
Get the fuck out of there. Oh, he doesn't. He doesn't do it.
10.
He does it?
As the one guard looks at the other and goes, "Oi, maybe we just let him in.
Nice.
If there is something going on with this nobleman we're guarding, then they can take care of it. He creeps me out anyway. I don't want to be stationed here anymore."
So now we know he's creepy.
As the other guard looks over at you and goes, "I would certainly hate to get undermined by followers of Captain Zaj, but my companion here has a point. We're pretty tired of this guard duty. How about this?
Duty.
There's a secret entrance into the mansion round back. I'll drop a key in the bush over here and turn the other cheek if you want to make your way inside. If the nobleman should call for help, maybe me and my companion here will be out to lunch."
You can turn both cheeks, baby.
Let's go. Excellent. As he kind of like turns around and like walks away from you closer to the fence line, he drops a key like in the front bush.
Tight.
Nice.
As they get closer.
One in the hand, 2 in the bush, if you know what I'm
So you don't
saying.
even have to murder anybody.
Dope.
Sometimes you can just talk to people.
Wait, did you say murder?
He just shows up.
He just pops up.
I have the key.
They're dead, like on the ground. He just gave it to us. No, I had to kill him for it.
So you
was
guys
extra.
pick up the key.
It's a real problem.
Make your way around to the side. You have to like hop like a wrought iron fence.
It was a tough
You kind of
childhood.
stay a little closer to like the house line. As there's like a nice deck out back. Again, there's like a pool. There's some
a
people
nice
out
spot.
back. You can hear commotion, but the cellar entrance is like right at the side of the house before it actually turns the corner. Use the key. You open the lock, and as you notice when the lock opens, like a poof of like green magic spilled out of it. The key also disabled the magical alarm that was on the lock. You pop open the cellar doors, much like Annie Ann's, Kansas house barn, and make your way downstairs into the cellar. The three of you down there see a grand wine cellar. There's racks of wine bottles, barrels, and casks, and a spiral staircase sort of in the center of the cellar that goes up to the next floor.
Okay.
What do we think?
I want to snag one of those bottles of wine.
I'm also going to snag a bottle of wine.
You want a bottle of wine?
No.
Both of you
I'll take
snag
hers.
a bottle of purple grape mash number 17.
I've heard that term before.
What?
You just
What year is
reuse
it?
the wine names every
What's the
campaign.
vintage, Mark?
Yeah.
The vintage is Barovian stock.
Year 1.
Yeah, a little bit.
Hell yeah.
It's old.
As you quick, like, you guys like, okay, we gotta get this information and get out of here. There's also a dick ton of wine. So.
Hold on, guys. We can actually just
Probably
not
grab
even.
some more on the way out.
Yeah. All right. Excellent. So up the staircase.
What's your approach? Are you stealth going up? Are you just walking in?
You've met this guy. Is he gonna be fucking terrified?
He's not going to be happy because I persuaded
Yeah,
him a
okay.
little bit. So stealth approach, quiet, not as good as Nashimo, but we're
Someone say
tiptoeing.
murder?
Tiptoeing in my Jordans. The
Got it.
neon icon
Stealth
up
goes.
the stairs.
Stealthy.
All three of you make stealth checks.
Oh, boy.
This
I
won't be
believe
good.
you, Tripod, and you, Ilya, have disadvantage because
You
you're
were in
heavy.
heavy armor.
I went for 19. I'm quiet as fuck.
I rolled double 4s.
Nice.
It's a 4.
You guys are heavy as shit.
You're,
You're heavier than
you're
you.
doing really well, and we're just like clanking.
You like tiptoe up the spiral staircase. Jimmy the lock on the
Who's
trapdoor
Jimmy?
hatch. Open it up slightly, see that it's clear. Fling it open enough for you to sneak out as you get behind like a counter in the kitchen of this house. And as you do, you see the kitchen's clear, and you also just hear think.
Just Reinhardt.
Think.
Fuck you!
Just Reinhardt
And
busted
like
in.
as the trapdoor like slightly opens up, you hear Tripod say, "Can you seriously not fall so close behind me? Like, come on!"
I
Like,
can feel you breathing on my neck.
and then just no response, and he's just like, "Fine, let's just fucking do this thing." Flings open the trapdoors, it thuds on the marble floor, almost cracking like the wooden door. As
failed the stealth check.
as Tripod's head just
I
like
rolled high. A
peeks
4 is
out.
nice.
And now we've created a terrible
all of a sudden you
audio.
hear from like down the hall and towards the front of the house in the direction the office was, like, by heavens, what's going on out there? A familiar noble's voice.
Nothing.
So I step in front of the group because I am the only familiar face. Is he approaching us?
He just
can't
kind of
see my
called
face,
out
so I don't
From is it from the room that I had the meeting
from
in?
the office. Yep.
Then
He's
I would
waiting for like a response.
then I would like to stealthily try to sneak in like to the room, get up to there, so he only thinks there's 2 people in the house.
Make a stealth check.
You gonna try and rob this motherfucker?
He's got a lot of money.
He's got a lot of money.
I didn't do it.
I actually
6.
didn't realize that's the house you were going to. I
actually
probably
did.
would have
You
come
were
with
before.
you.
Let's go.
So you get like right up to the
But
door
still
of
in
the
a long
office
way,
as they kind of like emerge from the cellar and are like clanking down the hallway towards you. You peek in and you see the nobleman. He's got like his readers, he's holding. He's got like a big tome, a ledger open on his desk. He's like peering over his desk, trying to see into the hallway to maybe who's making all this noise inside his home.
Very casual.
Do you like want to
clanking
like
coming from
walk
a
in?
cellar.
Do you want to do something?
Where are you guys like
Okay.
walking towards us?
We're gonna distract him. We're gonna lie to this motherfucker and say we're his new guards because we've got the flaming fist badges. My hands are on
But he
fire.
knows who I am then.
That's fine. He doesn't see you. You're stealth.
Yeah, he doesn't
So
know.
okay, so he doesn't know I'm there. So what are we
So-
going to try and accomplish with that?
Why don't
She's
we-
not going to talk.
she might.
Oh, okay. She doesn't settle.
I'm lawful neutral, so
We?
I will not be lying.
No.
Sorry.
Fine, I'll handle the lying because I don't believe in God anymore.
That offends me.
Really talk
Well,
more.
you didn't see the shit I saw, okay?
I did. It was in my head. I saw literally
You
everything
weren't
you
there.
saw. Fuck off.
All right,
You didn't live it.
Geography joke. You had to be there.
we're just gonna. I'm gonna yell upstairs
Never
and
get
say, what's this guy's name?
We don't have his name, just nobleman.
But
Just say your two.
Buddington.
Just say the 2 new
His
guards.
name
are
is no, you do know his name.
Oh, we do?
Nico.
Sorry, Mr. Nico, sir. We're just here relieving your former guards. We're here to cover the premises for you.
Make a deception check.
17.
Oh, very good. Just mind the noise, please. I'm in a lot of work right now.
My apologies.
So what did we accomplish with that?
So he's no longer looking for you.
Okay.
We're already downstairs, or
You guys are now like in the.
we're not in
kitchen,
his.
too.
Okay.
So yeah, you
More
two
than
are
on his
radar
He knows
You
we're
just
here.
yelled
He
down
doesn't
the
think
hallway.
that you're there.
Yes.
Okay.
So if you want, a good opportunity would try to be to like get some dirt or like look around his papers. Since you know you guys are there, you could like maybe try to back him out into the kitchen to talk to him, giving you a chance to slip into the office.
Yeah, do you guys
and
wanna
maybe
try
look
that?
Through his notes or something like that.
Should we tell him that somebody's been stealing his wine?
Actually, I could. I literally
That's
could.
not a lie.
Yes.
Well done.
I would like to go directly up to him while he's sitting at his desk and be like, "Sir, you need to up the security on your wine. People are definitely stealing."
So do you
it."
want to call him out of the office?
No, I
Okay.
want to go up to him.
Okay,
at the
sure.
office.
You go up to him. Do you follow her now?
Yeah, I
The
guess.
twisted world.
Oh, how the turntables have turned.
We have to make a presented front, united front. And
I look
You
for
round the
cooler,
corner
so-
and you tell him. What do you say?
I literally just walk up and like, same as the last guy, disrespectful.
you're very table slamming.
Yeah, absolutely, because that's the only way I know how to get at people's attention.
Yes.
People are stealing your wine. You should probably.
He
up the
stands
security on
up
that.
immediately. He goes, "My personal stock from down in the cellar?
Yeah, absolutely.
I knew I shouldn't have invited my mother-in-law's friends over. They're always taking my things. Now, come quickly with me. We must see what's been taken from the inventory and question those out back. I swear, if she has another party in the middle of the week, I'm gonna," as he just like muttering to himself, make another stealth check.
Drunk middle-aged women still in this world, drunk moms.
18.
As you like slip behind a statue in the hallway.
Behind the door. Just,
Yeah. He marches
Oh, that's a
down
new
the
statue.
hallway.
Where'd I get that?
Ilya, do you want to follow him? Mm-hmm. You follow him. Tripod, do you want to follow them?
I'm going to stay behind.
Sure. So you say like in the kitchen or the hallway, maybe as like a lookout.
Look out in the kitchen.
Cool.
Excellent.
As he goes down in the cellar, Ilya, you follow him down in the cellar. Again, he's muttering to himself.
on the door.
You now have free reign of his office.
I'm in the office,
Yes.
and I'm looking
I'm in.
around, starting on the tome he was reading.
Sure. So there's a large ledger on his desk. As you peer around to the back of the desk, you can see it's like a merchant's log. Incoming, outcoming invoices, stocks and trades and bonds that he has investments in. Make an investigation check.
15.
You do notice, out of all like the businesses that he either owns or part owns or have investments in, the Grand Nymph bathhouse is on the list. The same bathhouse that you've been tasked to investigate. Make an intelligence check.
Oh, I thought it was like that you're like tapping on his laptop. Like, I'm in.
The files are in the computer.
Ah!
It's up top. 12.
As you take a quick count of the numbers, noticing the profits of the place, you can see that he's either skimming money from his investments at the bathhouse or laundering money from the investments at the bathhouse. One of the two. He's either stealing
You gonna write him
or
up
helping
on this, too?
facilitate.
Yeah.
She doesn't know.
I have a little notepad
Yes.
where I just write down every
Okay.
unlawful offense.
That's fine. So I've got that down. I would like to. He's got the relics all over the wall, right?
Yeah, so he's got like one wall of his office that has like all these undead, demon, religious relics, statues, pieces of jewelry, all that kind of stuff.
So I'd like to find the relic that Norfin sold him in the beginning
Okay,
and take it.
make an investigation check.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Is it unlawful for him to have all this stuff?
No,
No,
he
there's
acquired it
nothing illegal
legally.
about it. A lot of it is like ancient relics.
Just wondering,
Like-
is this Indiana Jones style where you're stealing artifacts that belong in a museum? Like,
Yes and no. I mean, he's bought them rightfully and like
Yeah.
hired people
But
to
the money
recover.
that
Was it
he got-
illegal for Nick Cage to own a Tyrannosaurus Rex skull?
Maybe.
yeah,
No.
I think so. I think it is.
13.
I would say like ultimately no. There's nothing illegal
Okay.
about what he has. Like creepy and suspicious, yeah, but
Yeah.
like not illegal.
Okay.
You rolled a
13.
13.
So I have no problem
So
with this guy.
Nico is down in the storage room and has finished kind of like a quick glance of the inventory and it has discovered, yes, bottles of high vintage wine are missing. He turns to you and says, "Now come, We must go upstairs and question those who are here. See who's stolen this wine. I must be reimbursed. And he starts heading up the stairs. Do you want to try to keep him downstairs or kind of let him go?
I don't have anything against him. He's not doing anything illegal,
Okay.
so.
So yeah, he's going up the stairs.
But I will loudly talk to him. Out of character for me.
Sure.
Just so they can know that we're coming back up the stairs.
Okay. And Tripod, you hear that they're coming back up the stairs.
I was gonna be like, yes, sir. It is unreasonable that someone is stealing this wine. It's completely illegal that someone should do this.
Excellent. So what was your investigation check?
13.
13. You find the idol almost on like the center shelf. You grab it off real quick. Do you want to pocket it? Do you want to search it?
Put it in the pouch for now.
Sure. Search it. Yeah, you put it in the pouch.
What's it called? Do we have a name on it?
Just put demonic idol.
Then I would
hate
like to slip into the shadows
it of you.
inside the office, maybe behind a curtain behind his chair.
Okay.
Just
sure.
see feet.
Make yourself check.
It's gonna
Just a body imprint of the curtains.
You have to hide under the
be in
desk.
the middle of the room.
Like in every freaking
22.
22.
movie.
Yeah. So you find a spot like behind like a corner chair in the office and just like crouch down behind it. As he services back up into the kitchen and sees you, Tripod, he goes, "Well, what are you just staring at? Come along."
Sure.
As he gets to like the sliding glass door in the back, he looks out and sees that there's no one in the backyard anymore. Those that were partying either left or now in the house. And he kind of like turns around and goes, "God, incredibly frustrating. I'll talk to my wife later and get to the bottom of this. Now, please, you two should be out front now, guarding the entrance. There are murderers in these streets. Get back to your posts." As now all three of you are like heading towards the front door. So like the front door's here and the office is right here. Do you guys want to walk out the front door?
Was there anything else we wanted to steal from this guy?
I want to interrogate him.
Okay, so you're gonna like.
I was gonna go for
I mean,
it.
we could like as he's
I could also just
as he's taking us out, you can come up behind us. And
Yeah, we could just.
that's
My thought was that once he came in, I was gonna pop out when he was back in his
He'd
chair,
be sitting on his desk, like feet up on the.
and then you guys kind of like came in to block the doorway so he wouldn't run. But if
That
that's
could
too
work.
much,
No, that could work. Absolutely.
Well,
I won't.
yeah, I was
Yeah,
gonna say
I
you're
won't
not gonna
do that.
That's
because
fine.
It's not.
I will back you up with my giant fucking glaive, just like pound it into the floor.
yeah, I don't know.
Intimidating.
Do you think that's too much? Should we just take the idol and get the fuck out?
What are you gonna try and get from him?
Well, if he owns a
entrance to
bathhouse,
the bathhouse?
yeah, the entrance like at the bathhouse as to how to get in.
If we don't have to do the work for the secret entrance, it's a big deal.
I'll
on board
be
with
there
that
for
so
it, but
far.
if you hurt him,
Sorry.
I won't help anymore.
All right,
That's fine.
I don't mean
that's
to
fine,
meta.
because all we need to do is threaten him because you
And I
know
will-
he's
just a
either
little bit.
laundering money
Right.
or skimming it.
I don't know that he's doing
why I
that
took us to
unless he
Dodge.
tells us that.
So okay, well then, can you come up behind him as he's glazing the door and just
So
stand up?
this how it's gonna play out.
Okay.
You guys, he was walking in
There
front
he
of you two. He turns to go in the office. As he sits down, you guys are like lingering in the foyer, and he looks up and goes, "Well, I told you, get back out to your post." As you jump up behind him and like rope or like tie him down to the chair from
Like a
behind.
hot wire.
Tripod, you round the corners. You're now standing in the doorway of the office with Ilya kind of like looming behind you.
Can I be fully erect?
I assume you're
I don't know. Can
Can
you?
you fit through the door that way? or-
May I?
Is that how?
Yeah, that's fine.
As he looks up and sees you, goes, "By heavens, who are you? Quickly, help me! Obtain this man! Arrest him!"
Surprise.
No, we want to see some things here.
What? What things are you talking? Who? Wait a
So-
minute.
Hey, Dormir, what'd you figure out?
I know you. You're from my dreams.
Cute.
More like nightmares.
Oh
Oh boy, here we go.
That being said, we know that you own the bathhouse.
Whoa! What heavens are you talking about?
It's not illegal to own the bathhouse, sir. It's illegal to do with the money what you're doing with the money. I said that loudly so that Ilya can hear that.
I like to think that I'm sort of trying to get into the room until he says that, and then I back out. You know what I mean? Like the minute that he says anything about laundering the money, then I'm like, okay, well then I don't care anymore. Like,
Great.
Yeah.
So you're on board again
Yeah.
with that, the fact that, yeah, okay. So I know what you're doing at the bathhouse. I know the money that you're moving around in an illegal fashion. I'm going to ask you one question, and I know you know the answer to it. Where is a secret entrance
There you go.
to the cult pit of doom?
The chamber of secrets.
These allegations you are acquiring against me
Who's your daddy and what does he
make
do?
an intimidation.
Who is your daddy and what does he do?
12.
It's not a tumor.
Your accusations that you are making against me are partly true.
Definitely back down. I go just sort of.
She's more chill
great,
than
I
she's
don't
ever
care.
been in 2 sessions.
I'm so chill now.
I don't own the bathhouse. I merely help facilitate its funds and investments for those who do own the bathhouse.
Stop drinking it then.
Yeah.
Who owns the bath? We know who owns the bath. Do I know who
And
owns
got
the
another
bathhouse?
We
one.
should ask who owns the bathhouse.
So who owns the bathhouse then? Who do you work for?
You Baba.
What'd you call me? Let's see. His name is Amok. Amok Vanthapure. He's one of the sons of the Grand Duchess Vanthapure.
Uh-oh.
Bud.
I was gonna say that name's familiar.
That's a name drop.
I don't know.
Amok owns
No,
the bathhouse.
you don't.
Now, I know Amok
It's the hardest part of this
has
game.
some interesting deals, tidings that happen inside the house. I don't know of a secret door or a doom pit, as you called it. I just...
Who called it a doom pit?
He did call it a doom. Does he have any love interest? Maybe we can just hold her hostage.
For a little bit.
Him or her. Yeah, it's 2020.
I merely, for a lack of a better term, launder the money that his family makes illegally through the bathhouse.
How does he make this money illegal?
I want to try to push through tripod now through the door because he's admitting to doing a lot of things. And
heavens.
I'll just step out of the way.
Yeah.
Fuck. There goes my interrogation. Just killed him.
Take that
Look,
book, though.
you have to understand something. You have to understand. I did it for...
I'm holding my maul, walking up to him.
I did it for my own safety. If you turn down a deal from the Vampapures, your family, your wealth, your safety is at risk. I do it because I had to.
I slam my maul down.
Make an insight check.
Little bitch. It's a 6. I don't know anything.
You can't get a good read on him because he's so panicky. But you still don't like what he's saying and what he's doing. Is that you slam them all down.
How are they making money illegally at the bathhouse?
Okay, I'll lay it all out for you. All right. I don't know where the money is coming from. Honestly, I
You've been
don't.
growing koi in the water with
it's
the people
from
for years.
illegal deals, pacts with demons and devils, or it's being sourced from somewhere else. I do not know where
It's
it
like
comes
when I
from.
slam my maul down again.
I honestly, I don't.
So pissed
All
off
I
now.
know is that when large funds of gold come in, I launder them through the bathhouse, through the money that it makes on a daily basis. It's Armac. Any more information, you're gonna have to find Armac. Maybe he's at the bathhouse.
Is he the only one that you believe would know where the entrance to the Doom Pit is?
He certainly would. And if there is such evil tidings going on there, maybe the employees of the bathhouse are in on it. They might know what doom pit you're looking for. Okay, I guess I should also mention he has a brother too. Well, 2 brothers, but one of his brothers, Mortlock. He's often at the bathhouse as well, though I haven't seen him in several days. He usually is the one that brings the money to me to be laundered.
What's his other brother's name?
His other brother's name, I can't.
What's his other brother's name?
Make an intimidation check.
I want to take my maul and hit some shit.
The vitality potion's missing.
I feel like we have to get to the
Can
source.
I add an intimidation?
I'm sorry.
We gotta get to the bathhouse.
So okay.
So I want to take my maul, when he's yelling at him, and I want to take my maul and break
Roll
some
with
of his
advantage.
shit.
Yeah. You just smash the lamp on the desk or something.
Oh,
Roll
that's a nice lamp.
Lamp.
You roll with advantage.
Oh no, I
Roll
didn't.
another d20.
14.
It's better.
Okay. I'll talk. Goodness. His other brother's name, and honest to God, this is his name. Okay. In the book, I'm even checking the pronunciation guide.
Tell us his name.
What's his name?
Is Thrustwell.
Tripod, is that your brother?
Thrustwell Vanthapure.
No relation.
Literally all caps Thrust.
Wait, there's another brother?
Well.
Thrustwell.
So it's 3 brothers.
There's 3 brothers.
Thrustwell, Mortlock, and Armek.
Thrustwell.
How much you want to bet these are like the
So-
3 leaders of the cults?
So, and from what I understand, their mother
Did you read the book?
favors
Play Dungeons and Dragons,
Arthrak the
bro.
most.
3 brothers, 3 guys.
Or there could be 4 brothers,
yes,
one
yes.
of them being Mark Wahlberg, and they're all orphans.
Marky Mark.
They're all.
So Armrock is the guy who he's dealing with directly.
So okay,
So
so
he's probably the face of it. Mortlock is probably the idiot brother. Thrustwell's the guy we got to get to, because he's the one he didn't want to give the name for.
As far as I know, Thrustwell has no tidings with the bathhouse. He owns a very prestigious tavern inn, a very high class, mind you, down at the docks, called the Dim Light.
Thrustwell owns it?
What was it?
Yes, he thrusts well.
In the dim light.
In the dim.
Correct.
With more.
so while you're in
The Low Lantern. Sorry. It's called the Low Lantern.
Damn it.
the dim
Sounds
light,
even more like an
Yes, the Dim Light is called the Low
Can't
Lantern.
wait, I just want to stab
Hello,
them.
Lance.
So while you're still being intimidated right now, I'd like to
low.
double down on my
As you,
why.
as you tell him that, so while you're being intimidated right now,
Why do you have such a high level of conviction or passion for these demonic artifacts? And basically, I'm tightening my grip on your fucking neck.
sure.
You
as,
sick
as
fuck.
he's like choking, trying to get the words out.
What are you doing right there,
You-
guys? He's rolling his dice. Oh.
Make your intimidation.
Just stroking them off.
I just wanted some.
15.
I just wanted some poisons. I don't know.
You let loose enough just so he can like gurgle words out of his mouth.
That's Dungeons and Dragons ASMR again. Do that gargling, choking noise.
He says, I don't worship any of these idols, any of these demons. I'm just fascinated with the cultures behind them. I do believe, yes, that the Vampires have something to do with the Dead Three.
There it is.
And should she reign supreme, should the Vampires control the city, I certainly want to be in good relations with them.
Okay. I let go.
Now, as he looks up, his neck still red from the tightening of the rope, he looks at you three and goes, I have put myself in grave jeopardy telling you what I know, and I am willing to strike a deal with the three of you for your discretion of the information I just told you. As I'm sure you're going to be talking to the Vampires and infiltrating their bathhouse, if you could keep my name out of things, I would surely pay you for your loyalty and silence.
500 gold a person.
Get more gold.
Make a persuasion check.
Get
I
more.
accept
Get
no
more
bribes.
than that.
You
I'll
accept no
take your
bribes?
bribes.
Sorry, 750 for me. Tripod.
For me and the big dick kid.
You said intimidation?
Yeah.
16.
Yes.
Are your fucking
Adding my
dice
mask.
weighted? You're just rolling 14, 15, 16.
over there tonight.
Cracking, baby.
How about this? I'll pay you each 20.
Shut up, Tommy.
Fucking we know.
Walks down me.
Walks. Why aren't you on your dog? You already lost it.
Trotting.
I'll pay you each 50 gold pieces a week from now until the rest of eternity. For if you do give me up, I'll surely die, and a steady flow of gold will cease from entering your pockets. And should you keep my secret to yourselves, you can earn a
How long
bit
do these
more.
campaigns usually take, weeks-wise?
is this
I'm a
direct-
numbers guy,
is this-
so...
The last one took 2
Deposit, or
years.
do we have to collect? Or
Yeah.
I will make sure it's transferred to your account.
Automatically every week.
Every week, I'll send a runner if you're not in the town
So-
or I can't access you.
Breaking from character, just so I understand, will that mean that when we come back and have our sessions, every time we sit down, I'll have 50 gold in my extra gold?
Well, as a week
In-game
progresses in the game.
In-game
Yeah.
time.
We're talking
50
game
weeks.
day.
But that's not bad.
It's been 2
It's not a
weeks
bad
since
deal.
last.
No.
Right,
No, we're like the morning after the
Yeah.
fight.
Okay.
Yeah. This is the morning after the
In-game,
fight.
yeah.
In-game time. In-game time.
In game is
Which
far slower than
it can be slower. It can
Yeah,
be
So
it's-
these gold
saying.
pieces just appear in their pockets.
What is the better deal?
Yep.
Taking
No,
taking the
fuck off,
50
you
gold
weren't
for
even-
life. You
I
always
don't
take
accept
money
that.
for life.
So
Transport.
that's fine, but I'd like 100 up front
Literally
today for
free
both of
money.
us. And then
Fine.
50. Yep.
Yes, very well. Good.
What do you say?
I'm ready.
I'm just
Wonderful.
staring him down.
Now, please, as he's looking
Should have
back at
renegotiated
you,
for 75 apiece. You guys
if
are bad
would
at
be
this.
So
You
kind
guys are
to
so
leave
bad
my
at
home
this.
And take that
I'm kidding. I love you
thing
all.
with you.
Is he pointing at my dick?
Take those things.
All right.
Sold.
You guys good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Let's go to the,
I'm gonna go up to him as we leave and
fuck.
tell him that he put his own life in jeopardy the minute that he started breaking the law, and that I cannot be bribed, and if asked, I will easily give up his name.
He looks up at you, and with like one last
already gave us some
attack,
money.
Buzzkill.
Says-
your boys' passive revenue streams.
name your price. Name your favor. Anything in my power I can do to keep your silence, I will do it.
Your death would be the only thing to gratify me now. Then I walk away.
Come on.
Murder.
Oh, yeah.
As he just like slumps. Remy.
Remy's like, no.
Remy's like, yeah.
Where's the murder?
As he just slumps down in his chair, defeated. You guys leave his home and make your way maybe in
The
the
tale that
direction of
changed
the
a
bathhouse.
life.
Cool.
Nashimo,
Yeah, I just wanted some poisons, bro.
Hey, it's okay.
you make your way. You in like the market district.
Thanks a lot, wizard.
You go down an alley. You turn a left.
Yeah.
Then you make a right. Then you make another right and you make a left.
Sweet.
You like circle back around into this like small courtyard that's like a junction in between two, alleyways. Walk up to a small pedestal there. Knock 3 times in rhythm.
Fall.
As the pedestal like sinks into the street ground, and as it sinks, a door opens
Sweet.
on one of like the side parts of the alleyway.
Love every part.
You make your way inside. Inside, you hear like the soft like beats of like a drum, like boom, 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 boom.
Well, this place is legit. I went to the den, man.
You walk into this small hidden shop.
I
A
love it.
large red rug with gold trim guides you from the door to the front counter.
Sweet.
There are like these big glass tubes of like different color liquids, reds, greens, blues, flowing up the tubes like into areas above and around the shop.
Did you
With
fall?
large
Body
cauldrons
piercing
of
everywhere.
liquid that are being
You okay?
self-stirred on the floor in front of you. You make your way up to the counter. There's an old woman with like a huge nose and white hair strung back like the bristles of a broom.
Sweet.
Her large eyes like look up at you. Her like pupils move, but her head doesn't. And she goes, welcome back, Nashima.
Oh, yeah.
You're here a little sooner than your usual pickup.
Yeah.
Need extra poisons today?
Yeah, new job.
I have a variety of new poisons in. Would you care to hear? what the
Yes,
list is?
I want to know everything.
Very good. I have the following potions that require ingestment.
Yeah.
Is that the right?
Yeah, to inject it.
Ingestment in order for their potency to take force. Assassin's blood, burnt of fumes, and pale tincture poisons.
Pale taint.
I have poisons that, upon contact through weapon or the like, will
pull you down,
inject
let go.
lethality into your
Okay.
enemies. I have Karen Crawler mucus. I've got Drow poison, your favorite.
All my favorites.
And of course,
Ugh.
I have Malice.
What's Malice do?
Malice, yes, of course, Malice.
Hate everything.
It's a new
everything.
one I just
Hot
got.
topic
To.
and a
Malice, a creature subjected to this poison must
my beautiful
must endure an incredible amount of constitution, or be poisoned and blinded for at least an hour. And of
Okay.
course, if a creature is poisoned, it has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks, whatever that means.
Sweet. And of course, and what's the drow poison that came in?
You're asking me. You could tell me, but for fun, I'll tell you what it is.
Thanks.
Of course, this poison is typically only made by the drow in a place far removed from sunlight. Should the
Sucks down
creature
there. It's
fail
really not
their
much of
ability to constitute its injection, it will be knocked unconscious instantaneously
Okay.
and can only be awakened if cured from the poison.
Beautiful. And just carrying Crawler real quick.
Oh, yes, Karen Crawler. Large centipede-like creatures whose mucus is poisoned to the
know it
touch.
is.
Very acidic. This poison is deadly. Should it be, should it come in contact with just your skin, a creature could fall paralyzed and take consistent damage under the poisoning of the mucus.
All right, for Drow and Carrion, how much?
1 vial of each?
Yeah.
Is that a mosquito?
Yeah, give me one of the.
Oh,
That was gross. That was
Sorry,
unnecessary.
I've been tracking that skeeter down for hours now.
Gross.
50 gold for both.
Disgusting.
All right, I'll take 4 total, 2 of each.
Excellent. Pleasure doing business with you. Oh, wait, do you have your card?
Yes. Oh God, that's
Punch
right.
card?
I
And she
think
takes
I'm
out
at
a
8.
whole
Is that a
bunch.
free one?
Free Sammy?
Oh, you're 4 punches away from a free poison.
Son of a bitch.
Thought you got her.
I'm writing that down.
Scoop of the
You are.
day.
Oh yeah.
You should.
Where are the My Chemical Romance t-shirts?
All right, then I'll go wait at the
I was
bathhouse.
looking for nose.
Excellent.
Oh wait, before I leave,
Oh!
you know the secret entrance to the bathhouse? I always forget.
Chamber of Secrets.
I've heard of such entrances.
You fucking kidding me?
Guy's streamlined.
If you roll, if you roll a 1, you better take a shot.
She rolled a 19. Okay.
We're just really good friends.
No, she made a history check to see if she.
I asked
Yeah,
her.
calm down,
Hey.
Tommy Lee.
Hey.
All right.
Okay.
Tommy
Lee.
Dungeon Master.
If he rolls a 1, he'll die.
Let me Dungeon Master. So, as I'm a frequent patron of the
Yeah,
bathhouse,
of course.
I've heard the masseuses talk to each other.
Mm.
They think I'm
Sexy.
sleeping, but I'm always listening.
They think
You're
you're
a creep.
sleeping during massage. They're like, yeah, this old lady just passes out.
From what I know, in the back of the massage parlor is where such an entrance might be.
Okay.
I would be cautious, though.
Yeah.
I think some of the employees there might be cultists in disguise.
Okay.
They don't give you
Say
a
disguise
handshake at the
again?
end. That's how you do
That's
it.
not the happy ending.
Yeah.
Disguise.
This guy, see?
Disguise.
These guys.
These
Okay.
guys,
Beautiful.
these guys.
Very
Bathhouse
good.
time?
These guys.
And now, if you wouldn't mind, compensating me for such information?
Yeah.
Or I could punch your other card.
Oh God, no. Nope.
Do you have a secret
innuendo?
informant
Yeah.
card? What?
No, I give her 15 gold.
Trousers on.
Oh, yes, the gold is totally what I meant. Yes, I'll
totally.
accept that.
Okay.
Thank
Shit,
you.
old
No problem.
pervert.
Thank you.
I'm back down to 5 gold, by the way, guys.
I'm broke. I'm already broke.
Very good. I will see you later.
I'll see
Later.
you on another time.
Benji's right now.
Later for
Does
Benji.
anyone else want to get anything done, or are we ready to meet at the bathhouse?
Ride the dog over to the bathhouse.
Seriously, why don't you just like take a lap around the city?
I got the mastiffs in the back.
Does he have to
Dog
feed it
ears
more?
are
He's only
tired.
got
I've been
4
teaching
days
it many
worth, so.
tricks, and I'm thinking about actually selling it now.
Jesus Christ.
It's actually been his
You
business
wouldn't
model
need
the
the
whole
portillos.
time.
I got for it. Yes.
Okay, you guys
Training
get
the
to
dogs.
All right, we're at the
Thank
bathhouse.
goodness.
Fast
Yay!
travel. Yeah.
Yeah, bitch, yeah.
So you guys are just at like the entrance at Baldur's Gate, the actual gate that separates the upper and lower cities. The bathhouse is in the upper city, but like just past the gate. Very prestigious, very high end, but will accept anyone who has the coin to pay for services.
I have an
Any
idea.
job you want.
You guys are standing just on the outskirts of it with like the vision of it at the end of the block. It's probably early afternoon at this point, so the bathhouse is actually quite busy right now. I'll give you a quick description of the exterior. The bathhouse is a one-story stuccoed building with stained glass windows and clay roof tiles. 10-foot-tall walls enclose a large courtyard outside the southeast corner of the building. The closed wooden doors to the courtyard are engraved with images of smiling nymphs dancing and frolicking in the water. Out front of the doors, there's like a host stand. Think of like a valet, an employee who's like taking appointments, showing people inside, and getting them to the rooms and the services that they're indulging in. You can hear commotion and like water fountains like spewing in the enclosed courtyard that's like open to the exterior. But the rest of the bathhouse is enclosed in the stucco walls.
One guy's swirling his Chipotle bowl.
label.
Your
I hate it.
approach is up to the group to decide.
I have an idea.
You can talk to like the host out front, try to scope the building, like walk around it, get a read on it, or confer to your Duramir.
Yeah,
I'm a sneaky ass little bitch. I have a cloak of ball in my backpack.
You have a cloak of balls?
I have a balls cloak in my backpack. I picked it up off the dead guy that Nashimo killed.
I mean,
Scene.
it kind of worked out that I checked out the building and last time.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Good call.
I feel like me and Gooby should just go full speed.
I'm sorry, is Gooby your dog?
Gooby's the dog.
Oh, okay.
Nashimo's the
That
only
was
one who knows about the
established.
secret entrance. Correct?
Well,
Sorry.
Nashimo's the only one who knows about the secret entrance at this point.
Yes,
And
about
that's
its
inside.
potential location.
you should definitely.
He's gotta
do
tell
what you
us.
did
So
last time.
yeah.
Yeah, well, when he comes back down,
It's all going
in the
full
back.
speed
Go-
with
Where the
Gooby.
boiler
check.
man is, you go down the stairs. Ask him for a job.
history
Ten.
check plus
The
your double
tarantula.
your proficiency.
The Spider-Man.
Be a
so an
good
extra
D&D
two.
character, honestly.
12.
12.
Yep.
The
So
soup balls.
your stone cutting check, you don't like take a lap or anything. You just like look at it and you understand its construction, like you know, and just general information about
Like
Name.
Terminator a building. You're like.
So you can
Weaknesses.
tell just by looking at it. There's really nothing outwardly suspicious about the bathhouse. It's very well
I'm here.
constructed.
Don't worry.
Very well kept, and actually has the most sophisticated plumbing system in all of Baldur's Gate.
Suspicious.
Is it made from wood or stone?
It's a stucco building. It's made of stone.
Nobody
with,
knows what stucco is.
Stucco is
Can't
the
burn it
worst thing
down.
to happen to
Can't run through.
architecture.
Burn
Don't
it
at me. Okay.
Whoa.
So.
Hot takes over here about
Popular
architecture.
opinions.
Stucco.
So okay, so I do have that cloak, and do we think that the employees are kind of in on what's going on there?
Oh yeah.
Why wouldn't they just let us in if it's a bathhouse?
Well, because
They're
we probably
gonna.
have to tell that lady
We
what we
don't
want
wanna
for
go
services.
in
You can't
Yeah,
just
we
walk
want
in.
They might
massages
charge
in the
cover
back.
and I only have
Where the
4
door
pieces.
is.
Then we got to pay for it.
Okay.
Well, I'm just saying, hey, what if I walk by, flash a gang sign, and like, hey, heading to you know the meeting?
I can
Don't
try
get
that
jerked
too.
off.
Yeah.
It's waiting for someone to say it.
Do we
Yeah,
want to? I
that's
mean,
secret
would you rather pay
entrance.
for services? He's got 7 cents left, so we're fronting.
4 gold pieces.
Hang on.
And a mastiff. Yeah, you guys see Tommy with the mastiff now. Like,
Yeah.
You also
Yeah,
have
this
it.
is a new thing to all of us. You just ride
Are
up
you
on
telling
a
us? Do you want to
mastiff.
tell
Well,
us
we're
where
all
the
together
entrance is? We
now,
don't
so
know.
why don't we just go around the
yeah,
table
I-
and figure out what we fucking learned?
Oh yeah, my bad. The door's in the
Okay.
back, guys. We just got to get to the back, and I'll find the door.
Excellent.
Back door.
It's the whole thing is run by the fucking Vanfamirs.
Oh shit.
Oh no!
Yeah,
Bro.
so there's 3 of them. There's
Oh,
Mortlock
no.
and Armok and Thrustwell, which is
Oh
not.
my god, wait,
Loser.
Yeah, so what did you guys learn about Thrustwell?
I'm
We think that
upset.
Thrustwell is the suspicious one because the demonic lover guy that we held up and
Nico.
choked out.
I need you guys to promise me whoever kills Thrustwell will thrust a blade into him and have a sweet freaking catchphrase.
Was that
once
done?
They do so.
Well,
Thrust.
Did that thrust feel good?
He's waiting for Well. He's like,
his eyes even faster.
Okay, what else? What
Hate it
else?
here.
Okay, what
I
else
think
did we
that's it.
learn?
We're good. You're all
you still
paying
got
attention,
the,
right?
The fucking,
I've got the demonic. Oh, can I pull the idol out
Yeah,
and try to see if anybody knows anything
Slow
about
us
this?
down, to be fair.
Slash, also, do I know anything
Which
about
symbol
it?
was it?
Everyone make a religion check.
Was it my guys?
ooh, I have religion. Ooh, +1. Oh my
Oh,
god.
never mind. We're good. We're
Ooh,
covered.
nat 20.
Shitting.
We know
19
everything
plus
about these
one.
I
guys.
slap it out of his
20
hands.
for
I
me,
fucking
too.
hate it.
Ow.
Yeah.
Or dirty 20.
I have 19 and
You
then
got a
+1 because I have
That's a dirty 20.
That's a
dirty
dirty 20, my
20.
dude.
dirty twins.
I got a clean 20.
So the idol is very well sculpted.
Yeah, it is.
The body of it is
what
like
she
a
said.
human body with like large pectorals, like no shirt, large
It's ripped.
pectorals,
It's ripped. That's
big
what I'm saying.
arms, and like
On
padded
jacked scale.
pants.
How's the bulge look?
The balls-
It's weak compared to you,
Average.
son.
It's literally
no
Conan
tripod.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
There's no point in even talking about it.
How many
The-
times have you looked at Arnold Schwarzenegger's dick? To have
the
a
head of the
Wait,
sculpt,
are we at his dick yet, or are we
Bunch.
just talking about his pecs?
the head of the sculpt
Well, he has
is
about
a
bulge.
skull with no flesh. The flesh has been completely flayed
Gross.
off the
So
skull.
it's a skull.
Ghost Rider.
The and it's kind of standing in like an arms cross with like two like jagged daggers in each hand. You know this symbol, this idol, to be representative of Myrkrul, the god of bones, and one of the dead three.
Myrkrul?
Oh.
Myrkul.
God of bones. Myrkrul.
What was the
Myrkul.
Can't wait to fuck that up when we meet him.
Kul.
All right,
Merkel?
Myrkul?
Like, yeah,
Merkel's
Steve
cousin?
Urkel.
The Lord
Urkel,
of
yeah.
Bones.
Okay.
Oh, Lord of Bones.
Okay, so we know what that is.
One of the dead three. Yeah.
So you slapped it out of his hand, right?
Am I offended by this?
It is one of the most evil.
I slap the fuck out of his hands.
Hey,
I pick
just
it back
stole
up.
this.
Make a sleight of hand check.
Oh, you can't catch me now. Nope, you did. 7.
It hits the ground and shatters.
Fuck you! All right. Well, I got nothing.
So,
What I don't have is a demonic idol anymore.
Did it
Now,
break?
now we know what
It
the
did.
third brother looks like.
Was there anything inside of it?
Oh,
Secrets.
as you look down on the ground tripod, you have to like move your dick out of the way, almost like a broom.
Obviously.
sweeping up the
Blind spot
fucking.
As I move my dick out of the way, it uncovers some rubble.
Sweeps through. Inside, you see a small rolled up parchment and
Is that a joint?
a modest
I'm dialing
sized
911.
emerald, green emerald. Emerald probably has a value of 75 gold pieces.
I will take both.
I slapped that out of his hand.
I already took the emerald.
My dick found it.
Yeah, I won't
Do you
fight
go for the
that.
emerald?
Oh,
Excuse me,
yeah.
This was.
Make a sleight of hand check.
Oh, is this
Make
a
a
mute?
strength check.
Is this a meet cute where you guys?
Can I
hold
beat him on
Oh.
sleight of hand check?
Go for it.
To get my own fucking
9?
emerald back?
How'd you do?
9.
9.
12.
Oh.
So go ahead and
Tripod
describe.
dick.
All three of you go for it, but you strong arm it.
You slap your dick
The
in
fuck
their
out of
faces.
here.
Damn it.
Back off.
I am deeply offended by you for doing that.
I grab it with my giant penis.
I'm okay with it. That's fair.
the
Like an
prehensile,
elephant trunk?
like, yes.
Like,
It is-
Some
You got a
peeps.
prehensile
I'm okay
penis.
with it now.
All right.
Mo peeps.
Now you're okay with
So
it.
you
So-
have the emerald. I'll pick
got
up
the
the
emerald.
parchment.
Wait a second. I didn't get both? Whatever. Let's
We're
just
gonna
open
read the
fucking
parchment. Yeah, reading the parchment.
Sure. You open the parchment and imagine that it's like a carrier pigeon note. You know what I mean? It's like a little,
It's tiny.
tiny parchment.
Sure.
And it details, this skull on it with like flames around it and like kind of large,
That is
Little
Ghost
Ghost
Rider.
Rider.
That's Ghost Rider.
demonic, beating red eyes in its.
Is this
sockets.
Nicolas Cage?
Dad?
This is what it looks
Dad?
like.
Dad?
And underneath there's a cryptic message that
So
can only
cryptic.
be read in Thieves' Cant.
Oh, I know Thieves Can't. What's
I
up?
have to pick
Perfect.
2 more languages. I just realized.
1, 3, 4. No, I'm kidding. I have no idea.
Pin. It's a pin for a debit card.
They want to read in Thieves' Cant.
I would like
yeah.
to hand him the parchment for him to read it.
Does anybody read this language?
Does anybody here read this language?
Yeah, hook it up.
So Thieves' Cant is it's hard
common,
to detect.
right?
Thieves' Cant is like
It's like
hidden
symbols.
within
Yeah.
an already like written message or language. It's like, oh, take the second letter of every word and that makes the actual. It's like
It's like
something
pig
that.
Latin.
Exactly. Right. Yeah.
It's weird.
That's not.
I know.
Nashimo, you
It's
give
like
it a
that,
quick
but not.
glance.
Yeah.
Shaw.
I know.
And it details
Same, but
the
different.
entrance to the hidden dungeon underneath
Choo-choo.
the bathhouse.
Did the old lady lie to
slap
me?
daddy hand.
So,
Wait,
fuck
Wait, this is
me.
important. Did the old lady lie to me?
No,
Okay.
it is in
That-
the
that-
north
Don't have to
massage
kill
room.
Don't have to kill her.
No murder.
No, murder.
murder. No murder.
Your wife would probably be happy we're chanting.
Nah.
It's in the
All she
north
hears is
massage
murder.
room.
Okay.
Massage room.
You got it. You got that.
And yeah,
Born
it
to
doesn't
hand job,
detail how to open the door or where the door is in the room,
But it's in that
gives
room.
the location.
Okay, how we get into this bitch?
We get into that room.
So we ask for massages.
No, we just walk up into the bathhouse. We walk right past the front door. We don't say shit. We go to the back room and lock ourselves in. You guys hold the door until
So
I find the.
nonchalant about this. You try to murder everybody, and this is where you're just like, oh, we'll just walk in.
Well, we just.
All right, yeah, I'm fine
No,
with
we
that.
walk in. You guys hold the door while I find it. We murder anybody who tries to stop us.
Murder.
Murder.
I was gonna get you there. You didn't give me time.
Most importantly, what am I going to do about Gooby?
He's coming.
There's plenty of room
Do
for
they let
Gooby.
dogs in? Is
Yes.
it dog friendly?
So
Yes.
are we
Named him
Are we just walking
Googly.
in?
Yeah, why
Sounds
not?
like a
Who's gonna
shitty
stop?
Scooby-Doo.
Who's gonna
You're
stop?
You cool with that, Lovey?
Gooby Doo.
We got flaming badge things.
All
We'll
right,
be
cool.
fine.
Fuck it.
Flaming badges. It's
Walk
totally
to the
fine.
front door.
We're doing it live.
Let's just go.
So you walk up to the entrance to the bathhouse. Again, there's that host stand, the valet
asked you,
stand,
Baba, for a
with
job.
an employee of the bathhouse out front. Behind her are the closed wooden doors with the beautiful image of like the nymphs.
Beautiful.
And whatever. You all walk up to her at the same time, like abruptly, and she goes, "Oh, yes. Welcome to the Smiling Nymph Bathhouse. Are you all here on appointment?
Unfortunately, we're here on business.
Business, you say? What business?
Well, Zod just sent us over. Turns out this place is crawling with baddies.
Bats? Baddies?
We need to get into the northwest massage, or the northwest, northeast?
The north.
The north massage parlor as quickly as possible, as quietly as possible. And I think you're just the didn't catch your race on the intro to help me.
I don't see race. I'm not
Make a
racist
persuasion
at all.
check.
What's better? 14.
Well, that's all fine and well.
I mean, it's not
but
well,
I
it's
can't
really
just
not
let
great.
anyone in.
Well,
you-
thrust well.
I just
well, thrust well?
hold up the badge and I'm like, it's really important we get in there.
Are you now like intimidated?
Yeah, oh no, now I've like got a dagger against her thigh. And
Hey, it's not the usual massage point.
Tripod has something against her.
11.
She goes, okay,
Next to
okay.
the dagger, or-
I'll tell you what. I'll let you in. You can hang out in the courtyard. There's lounging areas there. I'll go fetch the manager on duty today, and you
Wow,
can
you
talk with
Perfect.
him.
You
Perfect.
marry her to
Somebody
get the
follow
manager?
her.
Yeah, I don't like that. We're about to get ratted.
That's fair.
Very good. Right this way. And as she turns around and starts walking into the bathhouse, the doors kind of just like open up on their own.
Tight.
Pass her, let her go, you know?
You enter the courtyard, which is still, it's like walled off but still outside.
Gotcha.
This L-shaped courtyard features a trimmed lawn, nicely manicured shrubbery. The yard is decorated with white marble benches and stone fountains, each in the form of smiling nymphs tipping a jug of water that spills into a circular stone basin. It's very like steamy and warm and comfortable. There are like snacks and drinks being passed around. She says, "Please make yourself comfortable. Find a seat. I'll go catch the manager on duty, and you can bring up your concerns with him."
Mashimo follows me.
Yeah, I know. I'm just gonna straight up ghost her, like dip back into the crowd and then be in her shadow the whole
And
time.
she goes like, "I thought we had something special.
No.
Why won't you talk?"
Yeah, you fucking asshole.
I know.
So the rest of you go into the parlor, the kind of courtyard area.
Sure.
Sure.
I begrudgingly follow Tripod.
Okay.
I don't
You
what
already
he's
know
doing
this
with
place is bad.
Nashimo, self check.
Yeah. 11.
11. She doesn't notice you as you're like walking
Sweet.
in. It's not, kind of like Assassin's Creed style. You're like moving through the crowds of people that are going to their
You're in a
appointments.
white
down.
cloak and
Yeah,
everyone
you
else
like
is in regular
you like
clothes.
grab a
Kinda weird.
robe off like the tarp and just like put it
Not
on
there
so
yet.
it looks like you're lounging.
Into a
And
hay
she
pile
makes her
nearby.
way through. She makes her way through like the big
Downtown.
bathroom where their bathroom, not like where people are going to the
I
bathroom.
got you.
It's a
People are
room with
pooping
baths
there.
With
in it.
Disgusting.
Tubs.
Yeah, they're like big open tubs that
shit
people are lounging in, like hot tubs, cold tubs, whatever that are
Hot
you know,
tubs,
being
cold tubs,
serviced
whatever
and
you want.
such.
Warm tubs.
She
Lukewarm.
turns north, heading towards the north massage room. Make a perception check.
Sure. Oh, not great. 6?
6. There is on the door into the north massage room is another like image of dancing nymphs etched in. But there's another message inscribed in this relief. And as you quickly look at it, you can tell that it's like, you know, directing you this way to the dead three. It's like, you know, dead three, enter here. Sort of.
Gotcha. Nobody else knows thieves' cannon, right?
I speak Abyssal.
All right, well, then I'll just dip out. I don't need to follow her anymore. I'm just going to
Okay.
dip back to the group and tell them I
Sure,
found the
she
door.
goes
and-
into the north massage parlor, and then you dip back to the courtyard. The rest of you, you're either indulging on the free treats and drinks, maybe putting your feet in warm bath water, enjoying a good steam.
I'm doing none of those things.
Yes.
I don't know how to.
I'm trying to
loose,
find a
so.
happy ending. I don't know how to. It takes 3 people.
In 2 years, as long as this campaign lasts. What do you want to report?
Everything. I'll tell you guys everything.
You guys now know everything. Your minds explode.
It's incredible.
The singularity.
No, I found the door. She went in it. We probably don't have very long. I would encourage us making our way there. And
I'm in.
Okay.
Let me finish my trait.
Sure.
Very good. You guys finished whatever indulgence you were indulging on.
I wasn't indulging in
I was just
anything.
standing.
There was no gambling here. It's not your scene.
Different guy too. I introduced myself as Pib.
Illy was just trying to kill everybody's buzz. So.
Yeah, I'm literally just like, drinking kills brain cells.
So, are you guys just marching up to the?
Oh yeah, we're just gonna strong arm it,
I'm
right?
trotting.
Are we good with that?
Are you
Turtle
wait?
formation.
Are you trying to ride the dog, or is he walking next to you?
No, I'm trotting with him. I'm on him, trotting.
You'll have to make an animal handling check.
Oh.
This
Do
is
it.
a new thing for you.
Of course, I'm gonna kill it. Fuck. Poor.
He runs away.
As
Should have
you
got that potion.
get on the Mastiff and try to ride it through the courtyard into the bathhouse.
Going all
Starts
over the
to
place.
And whether you're
Got
sweaty
mud on its
or
feet. The owner's
dog
real
just kinda,
unhappy
bumps
now.
You off, you get knocked off the dog and fall.
I hope it runs into Thrustwell.
As you stand up, grab the dog by its reins and make your way towards the bathhouse, an employee stops you. And he says, "Excuse me, sir. No animals allowed inside the bathhouse.
He's talking about you.
Understand?"
I didn't see any sign at the door.
He looks at a sign next to you.
It says no
And it's
dog.
just a silhouette of a Mastiff with a circle and an X through it.
And a guy on the
You
Mastiff.
understand, yes?
Yes. Well, I'm just gonna head out the exit, the back exit. I'm just gonna make my way.
And he steps in front of you again. Well, the front exit's much closer and right there.
God fucking damn it.
Is this where
Does
the
anyone
Blow up our entire fucking
Oh
campaign.
my
Is this where
god.
the spell slot?
does anyone want to stop and turn around? And
We need
help
to kill him.
Can we tell him it's an
Or-
emotional support
Okay.
dog, or
Does anyone turn around and help him?
I don't give
Yeah.
a shit about him.
No.
Yeah. I said the place was dog friendly.
Yeah, you did. You did.
So I guess I try to help him.
Okay. You turn around and you kind of ask what's going on here. And the employee goes, "Oh, this man's trying to bring his animal inside, and we have a clear no animal policy."
Oh. Well, didn't he tell you this is a seeing eye dog? This man's blind.
Make a deception check.
Oh, Jesus. 20, not natural.
Make a performance check, Mark.
How blind you are.
That's what he's doing.
How well can you
Such
fake your
grabbing titties.
blindness?
Yeah.
Nat one.
No, it's 7.
Thank goodness.
7.
Lord. Lord.
As he turns and goes, "Oh, my
He's literally just
apologies." He goes, "My apologies," and Tommy is just has a book open and is reading it. But I think your friend's blindness has been cured.
He
Clearly, calling
doesn't-
you out, but not trying to be rude.
He doesn't know he's blind. We've told him that he can see.
Make a deception check.
All right.
God damn.
That's the worst lie ever.
Yeah, I know, and I only got a 6, so it wasn't worth
He's in a
it.
bad spot there.
Look, I'm sorry.
Okay, I turn around. I walk back over to the group. I pull my backpack out and I show him the symbol on the cloak.
Oh, Christ.
And I say, "The dog is gonna be all right. We're leaving now."
Now I haven't decided if this random employee is part of the cult or not.
Yeah.
We're gonna
Leave it up to the dice.
You want Kraken or one?
Kraken.
Cracking me balls.
If it's Kraken, he's part of the cults.
Would it land?
It's fucking Kraken!
Kraken! Yeah! Murder! 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 Murder!
All right,
Are we gonna murder him?
I'm really worried that the neighbors are going to call somebody someday.
Yeah, the cops are gonna come down here and just play Dungeons and Dragons.
Summoning demons in there.
Satanic horror RPG.
The employee looks over at you, and he quickly just holds his hand up as the palm of his hand is completely black with one red stripe down the center. A symbol that you, Tommy, are very familiar with, if you recall your background of your character.
Let me know when you guys want to know about my parents and everything. That
Next session is just a 3-hour monologue of you.
It's just you and a microphone.
And the employee says, "My mistake. I didn't realize. Please, of course, enter as you will."
Go.
Would you mind taking us to the door, please? I'd just like to make sure there's no problems along the way. You said perception?
Yes, of course. I'll take you right this way. Also, would you mind if I take a shot of Malort as we go?
We're fucking in, boys!
We did it. We're proud of us.
To recap, we lied about Tommy Wee Gnomes being blind. We failed
Take it to a real dark place.
Then I had to come and pretend I was part of the cult.
The
Oh, nice.
results of rolling a natural one.
Yeah, your mother-in-law had
And
to
then-
get the murder chant explained to her.
And now,
Oh, so sorry.
and we also confirmed that all employees at the spa are cult members.
Sick. I
Some.
have no
Well, he
problem
is.
with anyone
Not all.
here. No.
Some.
I go into aggressive mode. I go from holding my maul like this to holding my maul like this.
As you guys
Everyone's evil. Everyone's evil.
He's walking us directly. He's walking us directly to the entrance as well. That's why he's shooting my lord.
He's really not with these guys.
My lord.
God,
He's
this
got
is
a
worse
pig in
today for some
competition.
reason.
I
The
think it's
further
been
it gets from
fermenting.
Christmas, the better.
aged
so
up a
one's
little
like-
bit.
The further it is from Chris.
Says the guy who's been drinking it just for the fun
Just
of it.
cuz.
Not
Where?
today.
Yeah, you're a monster.
You guys have to like calm Iliad
disgusting.
down as to like not draw any more attention as you guys walk through the
I'm
bathhouse
offended.
as a whole crew, not here to indulge, with a mastiff as you make your way to the back.
As she was walking,
No, you're
I
not riding
put
it.
my dog
You
out
did
as
not
a
make it
stopper.
on that.
I try to animal handle it again for a little trot to the
Yeah,
door.
go ahead.
It's a little casual
He's
trot.
just constantly handling.
Dude, you need to get rid of that mastiff, man.
Give him the Malort. Give him the Malort.
Malort.
Fuck you.
Try to like jump up on the dog. It quickly like moves forward, not wanting to be ridden by you.
I love.
And you fall to
love
the
this.
ground. Your companions have to like pull you up.
God.
I don't.
like get a treat out for the dog and call it over.
I don't pull.
Make an animal
I don't
handling
pull him
check.
up.
Gooby doesn't love me.
I got a 20.
Do you want
Mastiff's
the dog?
his now.
You want the dog? I'll give you the dog.
He has to take care of the dog.
As
Just
you're
like we
quickly
thought.
realizing that there's a lot more to like owning a pet, riding it, into combat willingly, and a special
gotta drink
bond
Malort
is
if you fuck
needed
it
in
up,
order to
so.
establish that connection.
Put the lid back on that. I don't want to fucking smell
It quickly runs away from you and like rubs up against you, Nashima, as you give it a treat. It's like wagging its tail, its tongue like in between its husk of
It's a happy
it's,
puppy.
yeah, it's much happier.
Okay.
And would you have been of a smaller character size? You
Yeah.
could ride it right now.
Yeah, I get that.
But
You're just jealous.
you guys make your way across the bathhouse. You see noblemen, high-ranking government officials, wealthy merchants in their underwear or nude, in bath, skinning,
Dicks and
whatever
butts.
treatment.
So glad I'm wearing like a peripherals
Yeah.
mask right now because I don't want to see any of the dons.
Exactly.
Uh,
As you make your way to the back of the bathhouse, the
Seen too many
cultist
dons.
employee shows you the northern massage parlor door and says, "You'll find everything you need just beyond there. May the dead three watch over you."
Yes.
And also with you.
And with you. Thank you. Thank you.
And he walks away. You guys are now standing outside the entrance to the massage parlor. Try to open the door. It does not open. I try to pick the lock. Tools check.
Ooh. 19.
It doesn't open. You quickly realize there must be some sort of password, special knock, or special way to open
I
this.
point at
cauldron ritual.
the weird thieves' cant on the door again. Say, hey, do you want to read that? Maybe there's instructions.
It just says go this way.
Make an investigation check. Tommy,
Wait, there's a symbol on the wall?
make a history check. Yeah, there's.
Oh, there was? I thought it just said go this way.
No. So it's nymphs,
Like a little Cult
etched
of
into the
Bane
door,
history check?
And the symbol has a thieves' camp message in it that does say cultist this way. but there's more to the message that you just can't make out.
Oh,
And as
That
you
makes
kind
it
of
roll
describe
better.
it to the group, someone who has some sort of history with one of these cults might know something more.
That's right. Backstory.
19. That's how I'm going to be rolling
Plus,
from now
don't
on.
forget to add your bonuses. You need to get in the habit of doing that. History.
History, it has a star times 2. I don't know what that I even wrote.
Modify.
It'll be plus your proficiency bonus twice.
That's not a word.
ant-
Artificer?
All right, well,
That's not a word.
we'll take a look at your
Artificer.
character sheet after this.
No,
session.
it's artificer times 2.
Artificer. If it's
19 is good. Well, I don't know what that means.
it doesn't matter.
It's not a known mechanic to me.
Tell me who
We'll
it
check it
means.
out. A 19 will say, "Oh yes, this is the cult that you're quite familiar with. The entrance, this door,
Cult of Bane.
Cult of Bane. In order to open it, you'll
I feel like you've been
need
doing your accent this whole time.
you'll need your
Cult of
hand
Bane.
painted black with a single trail of blood dividing your hand in half. Pressed up against the door will surely open it."
I decided to take some time to teach my. All right, yeah, I'll do it. So I put my hand to the door.
How do you blacken your hand?
Here, you want to borrow my
I
mascara?
have a disguise kit. If you
Thankfully,
Sure.
I mean,
you've got some like.
I was just gonna say I could take Gooby's shit. He hasn't shit in like fucking
Oh my
3
God.
All right, I'll let
3
you go. You're
hours.
You
right.
should not own a dog.
Yeah, we did
wipe
get into the
your hand on
disguise
his
kit.
butthole?
Paint the hand black. Whose blood will be put on your palm?
Not mine.
The little dogs.
All right.
Hunting the
I'll
dog.
give him mine.
Psycho.
Stop
Sure.
it.
It's a mask.
As you cut your hand, Nashimo, your green drow blood like
Cry a little
trickles
bit.
through. As soon as it's like placed on the
But
palm,
I was
you.
playing My Chemical Romance while
Yeah. Come on, Razor Black Boy.
as soon as it's placed on the palm of Tommy, and he makes the correct symbol, it turns like a dried crimson red. Is anyone at all curious about why Tommy knows these
Hey man,
ritualistic?
what the fuck?
And the door opens as he like finishes the chant, puts his hand on the door, and it just like.
Shouldn't you be up in arms about this?
Yeah, I'm very suspicious. I don't.
Hey, what the fuck, dude?
Don't be suspicious.
So
That's kind of sick, right, guys?
So do you stop and question him now,
Yes.
or do you
No.
not risk the
No.
mission?
Let's
Question me, I dare
Let's
you.
make mental notes of his
Yeah, I'm
creepy
definitely
ways.
just making a mental note that I do not trust him in any
Lee
way.
is creepy.
He might have to stay in this.
Tommy
dungeon.
Wee.
Tommy
that
Wee
is.
is bullshit. Write it down right now.
It
Yeah,
all
that's not
happened
BS.
I suspect
15
that's not
years
even
ago.
So we
No
enter.
one asked for your personal story, Tommy Wee. We just said we don't.
My parents were dead.
It all
Tommy
happened.
Wee, no.
You
Sure.
guys enter, and you see a human male on a massage table, back up with like a towel over his body.
He's got a boner.
And
Yeah,
you
it's
see
how erect is he?
a commoner, a
Got
female
a camping
human,
tent there.
massaging his back.
His boner.
The rest of the room is kind of like littered with like folded up massage tables, maybe some barrels and crates, and other supplies and such. And she looks up and goes, "This is a private session. What are you doing here?"
Show her the hand. Show her the hand.
No, I feel like we should charge in and murder that guy on the table because I
What
know.
the fuck, man?
All right. Well, we're behind the door, so it's got to be someone important. It's probably one of the Vanthapirs.
Or it's just some idiot getting a fucking massage.
could be that, but
That's probably what I. Yeah.
there's
I'm gonna not
Well, we were
charge.
just standing here awkwardly.
there's
That's
6
what
of
we're
us.
doing.
I'm already investigating.
We're all just
this.
talking.
We're all
It's
together,
like,
though.
what the
We can
fuck
talk
are we
about
doing?
it.
I'm looking through the door.
So okay, you just peel into the room and start looking around. Does anybody interact with the masseuse?
I'll interact with her.
What do you say?
She asked what we're doing here.
Yes.
Oh, we're just here on official business. My buddy's part of the whole Black Hand clan.
The hand thing.
I'm sorry. What did you say?
Beautiful amount of nonchalantness coming from.
He's busy fisting everybody with fire and
We're just. What are you doing here?
Got a hot.
That's what you say to her?
That's what you
Yeah.
say, right?
So you peel off into the room. You ask her what she's doing here. Is anyone else doing
You
anything?
answer.
I'll also start. I'll go the opposite way of him and start looking around the room for the
Anything
entrance.
from you three?
I will stand behind him menacingly with my arms crossed and my dick hard.
Tommy, anything from
Love
you?
that he has to specify that.
It's not always hard.
No, I get that. I just thought it like
Seems
walking
worse.
around is-
No,
Like,
if
you
I
never
lose
force-
enough blood to my
It's like
brain,
a
I will
flaccid
pass out.
yardstick all the time.
That's fair.
I'm just gonna say that guy's my dad. I was just making sure he's senile. I was checking up on him, and I just keep walking.
You just keeping it cool.
Yeah, I mean,
He's my dad.
like suddenly second guessing everything with this group.
Why are you sucking my dad's dick?
As you guys peel off, you question her. You got your dick hard.
I feel like you should
she
have
goes,
disadvantage all the times we have a bone.
I'm working. I have a private client. What are your friends doing? You can't be in here.
Yeah, maybe it's time for you to head back outside. Things are about to get a little dicey.
Make
here.
investigation. Make
Little
investigation.
dicey.
make a persuasion check.
Do we say like even she's ill lawful? Like I would have a problem with everyone here.
Make an
like,
insight check.
Yeah.
He went nat.
What'd you roll?
Crit.
That's 20.
One.
Yo, bro.
Don't wish that on me.
That's a 19.
So from what you can tell, just by looking at her and her body language and her
I
reactions,
can
that
tell.
she seems like
Ghost Rider style.
a genuine employee. That's
Yeah.
like you just interrupted, her work.
Some expensive work.
What'd you guys roll in your searches?
8.
9.
8. You guys don't find shit.
Fuck.
If she goes, I've had a bloody enough of this, as she looks at her client,
You gotta pay
Joffrey, get out of here. He's like, oh, but what about, just get out of here.
What about his boner? Is that what he's like, whoa.
He gets up,
I'm rock hard.
robes up, and like brushes past you all, like hitting the tip of your dick, like, oh my George, as he like walks out of the room, closing the door behind him.
That cock is huge.
She looks at you all as you guys are still like ransacking the place and goes, I've had a bloody enough of this. I'm just trying to make an honest living. Are you with those damn evil ones?
Yeah, where's the door?
Just give her 20 gold pieces. Just tell her to
20
leave.
gold. That's not the going rate for her.
Well, that would cover the cost of today's session that you just interrupted.
Do you know where the door is?
Little
I
do
do.
you know, is Tommy Lee
20
Jones used
gold,
to be
it's
a
yours.
masseuse.
You hand over the gold.
You
She goes, it's right there, which is directly behind you two. You guys totally missed that.
Fuck!
We tried.
We didn't.
It only cost you 20.
That easy. This game is way too easy.
She
You
goes,
couldn't even handle a mastiff.
Who has your dog now?
Right.
Does Nashrimo still have him?
It wasn't even a fucking day and you lost your job.
she goes there on those darkened stones there. Open it the same way you open up this door and
Diagon
get out of
alley.
here.
Okay, goodbye. Do you want to just go that way? Or do you want to knock her out?
I would like to try to push her out.
Wait
of
a
the
second.
room.
That might be a good idea because she's definitely going to go rat on us,
I want
right?
to try to push her out of the room.
So you kind of like grab her before they can finish discussing,
Like
murdering or
conspire.
knocking her out.
Discussion.
Do you say anything to her as you like get her out of the room?
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna try to talk to her and just be like, it's best for you to stay out of this. I can tell that you are not evil. You may want to keep it that way. And just try to push her out of the room.
And she looks up at you and just like takes a moment and just goes, thank you. And gets out of the room as you guys go, yeah, we should definitely murder her. You
I'd
look
say
up,
murder. I
Should I launch a javelin at her back?
and she's gone. She's already gone.
But a threatening one. Like,
I'll fucking
I'm not
fight
going to
you.
hit her. Like,
I
it's
will
just going to
fight
just
you.
graze her ear, maybe.
But she has told you the entrance
But maybe
where
miss
it
Let's
is.
get in that fucking
And as again, you
dungeon.
paint your hand black, trickle blood, put your hand on the
Wait,
spot
let me
she
do it.
told
Let
you to. Ooh. Put your hand on the spot it told you to.
There it is, ASMR.
The blood actually feeds into the grout of the stone and outlines the symbol of three demonic idols, one representing Baal, one representing Thane, and one representing Markrol. As the door like sinks in a little bit and opens inward, a waft.
I was just gonna let you guys know I'm going full murder from this point on. I'm not asking any more questions.
A waft
You and I
of
have
You
like
sick fuck.
rotten egg stenched air just overtakes your senses. It's like someone gagged on this dank air.
Fucking gooby. Farted.
The stairs descend down a good 60 feet before bottoming out, far past the vision that you have standing on top of the stairs. Are you guys ready to descend down?
I
into the
have
dungeon?
double the dark vision of the rest of the party. Can I see down the stairs?
So they go down 60 feet and then bottom out.
Oh, that
you know what I
right.
mean?
Okay,
like you
yeah,
can't-
okay. Yeah, I thought that-
I'm
From the
gonna
light.
cast Mage Armor and a little bit of, like blue hue.
Swing.
Yeah,
Down
so
my
mine's
palms.
15. I don't know.
15.
So you glow?
Yeah, he's got like light armor. Like
They've got a light.
So yeah, there's like magical armor over his body.
They've got a light bluish.
Any other preparations to make before we enter the dungeon?
I just dip everything in poison.
What
Your
specifically?
whole body.
So
These
Swords.
snacks I had,
So
poison.
you bought 2 of each. Each poison vial has 2 uses.
2 uses. Okay, so I'm gonna coat 2 of the daggers, 1 in drow, 1 in the. I wrote it down.
Karen
Yeah,
Crawler.
The carrion crawler.
Yeah.
And then I'll save the other ones. Okay.
Any other preparations?
I feed Gooby. He's had a long day.
Does he actually eat from you now?
I need a roll.
The dog is with us, right?
Do I need
Make
an
an
animal
handling
handling?
check. Yeah, go for it. Yeah, the dog is with you.
Yeah,
12.
for 4 more
12.
days until.
Until he
You
dies.
feed your new animal companion. As he like eats out of the palm of his hand, his tail wags. His ears kind of like flutter as he like looks up. He doesn't like lick you.
Ears.
Not yet.
Still not fully
We'll get
trusting
there.
of you,
Don't worry.
but is definitely excited about getting fed. As you make your way down the decrepit steps into the sewer system of the bathhouse, you find yourselves in the lair of the Dead Three.
Let's fucking go.
The rooms and corridors and staircases are hewn from limestone.
Do I need to move miniatures?
No, not quite yet.
Move the little
direct it.
dudes.
There is very minimal natural light, so most of you rely on your dark vision or lit torches to see throughout the chamber.
Gonna
Just
cast light just so I can see. No.
No.
I did it too late.
Yeah, you cast light like maybe on like your hand
Yeah.
or a staff or something, and it illuminates like 15 to like 20 feet. Of
500 people are in the hallway.
That's bad dungeon etiquette.
As you
I
guys
don't wanna
hit the
not be able
bottom
to
of the
see.
stairs, you step
I think
into
most of us could. I think you're the only one who couldn't.
you step into a healthy foot of water, stagnant,
A healthy?
standing.
Is it healthy or is it not healthy?
Can I drink
Stay
it?
It's a
stagnant.
cesspool.
That's
You
fair.
can't follow stagnant after
Of
healthy.
Stagnant, like
Infested.
rotted sewer water. It's not like shit and pee, but it's just like gross, stagnant
Runoff.
water. Yeah. And that smell
Is
of
that
like
the smell?
rotten eggs,
Flies.
that stench is like
Smell of
wafting
sewer.
up from the water. Not enough that it's like a constant hindrance on you, but if you like breathe a little too deep, you just like you get a good whiff of it.
Icky.
The first room you're standing in, again, the walls are made of limestone. The ceilings are very low. They're like exposed beams that are the obvious support, and standing water. Any room that has a standing water is difficult terrain unless you have a way to bypass difficult terrain, as you have to wade through a foot of water.
Should have got that reef shark.
That would have been really smart.
Could have ridden that just fine.
Watch the dog.
Directly in front of you,
Bro.
in
Change
this
lives.
in this 40 by 20
Slaps
foot
it.
room that it's filled with water, limestone walls. Directly in front of you is a hallway that continues down and around into the pipework structure of this area.
It's frozen.
You're good. I thought I saw you.
To the right, you see another opening at the opposite end of the room that goes into what looks like an adjacent room to the one you're standing in. So, you either have the staircase behind you to exit the dungeon, a hallway in front of you that turns, or an opening at the back of the room that goes into like another room. What would you guys like to do?
What do you guys like?
Let us explore.
So,
Yes, but you
do you want to start to the right?
you know that.
Do you want to not? Let's start in the room to the right and then potentially go to the hallway after that. All right, we'll start to the room to the right.
Sure. You guys start to wade through the water. Big, deep steps as you stride through it. There's not a lot that like hinders your movement. Like the floor seems pretty smooth underneath, other than the dank, stinky water.
Stank.
You make your way across the room as you now view the entrance to the other sub room. There's a small threshold, probably about 5 feet, before it opens up in another 10 by 20 room. This room is seemingly empty, completely dark, no natural light, and the water is still flooded up to about a foot from what you can tell.
Can I investigate this room?
So you're going to enter the room with your light spell illuminated? Sure. You walk inside and the light illuminates the dark chamber. This chamber is partly like caved in, collapsed. There's more like rubble than wall. Make an investigation check.
too shabby. My investigation's quite good though. 9.
9. So at the back of this shallow room, you see the water actually gets a little deeper, maybe to about like 2 or 3 feet.
Definitely should have bought a shark.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Tommy.
I cast message.
I
tell him the water.
So message you can cast to one person.
One person. Who do I think's most likely to go swim?
But let me finish the description real quick. So it deepens out to about 3 feet, and you can see like the top of a door frame at the submerged point. You know what I mean? Like submerged
Tommy, we
underwater.
can't walk into this.
That's correct. Yeah.
Or tripod. I don't know.
Well,
Tripod. He's like 4 feet tall.
He's got a dorsal fin sticking off of him.
So who do you want to message?
I want to message Duramir.
Duramir, what do you say? So a message is like a 1-sentence message, telepathic message.
Yeah.
And then you can respond, Duramir, with
I don't
another.
want to go wading in this stinky water, so I tell
It's
him
not poop.
that there's a door that seems to be slightly submerged at the end of the room.
I tell him to fuck off.
Do you accept his message back because you have the mind shielding ring? You don't have to.
I will accept his message,
Yeah.
but
And you hear in your head, "Go fuck off."
Murder.
Yeah, no chance of swimming, sorry.
Do you want to relay that message to the rest of the group?
Yeah, absolutely. Hey guys, the wizard said there's a door in that room that's under a bunch of water, and you want me to go swimming in it. I said no, I think we should go out the other hallway.
Alright, let's go down the hallway.
Does anyone want to discuss this?
That's my opinion. We can do whatever.
I'm not going in there.
I don't know how we'd move the water, so.
Yeah.
Tommy?
At least resistance.
I would die instantly, probably.
from
no, this game was easy. Oh yeah.
Wait a second. Maybe we should send Tommy.
Just toss me into it.
You're gonna toss me.
Toss me.
Okay, sure. Yeah, you guys kind of leave this sub-chamber, the submerged door, and make your way back to the hallway. The hallway runs for another 50 feet, still with a foot of this dank water trudging your path. At the end of the 50 feet, there's a staircase that goes up 5 feet onto dry limestone pathway. You walk up it, the hallway goes another 40 feet to a closed wooden door. It has iron bindings around it as support, with a handle with like a click to open, not like a knob. You know what I mean?
You could have swam down there.
Hate those doorknobs.
No, but it's sticky.
It's not a knob, okay?
You don't smell great anyways.
The door handle.
What do we think? What's
Check it
your
for
approach?
traps.
Make an investigation check.
Oh, 20.
Dirty 20.
Here, this will be your dog representation. You can grab an
Yeah,
appropriate
so,
Cute as hell.
The door does not appear to be locked or trapped.
Four traps? Okay.
Traps. No, it's open.
Can I just like creak it open a little bit and see what's going on?
You go to creak it open, and as you put a little pressure on it, it kind of like pushes back. Not that it's like physically pushing back, but it requires an actual like oomph to open it. You know what I mean? You
Yeah.
can't just creak it slightly.
Kick it in, bud.
Okay, I
with
kick
your
it in.
dick.
Make a strength
I
check.
dick it in.
Get it with your dick.
As you thrust well.
Take it over the name.
Make a dick check, which is
Make a
just a
dick
strength check.
Any dick check.
Dick check, dick check.
Dungeons and dicks.
DDD.
9.
Oh, you're
Go ahead and describe how you thrust well the door open.
Well, fuck. I thrust. I take 2 steps back, and I tuck it between my legs.
Catapult.
I take a minute and I close my eyes, and everyone watches it engorge.
Oh god.
Oh my
I wish I
have
didn't.
to?
I really wish I didn't.
You
I
do.
guess.
It's a crammed hallway.
Ada.
You do. I let out a fucking guttural scream, just as I unleash it and I take 2 steps forward and I just use it as a fucking battering ram.
Oh. Wow.
And as you the door just like
opens, swings open.
Exactly what I wanted to have.
Though the door is made of wood with like iron bindings, it seems way heavier than it should be. But you thrust
You've
well
opened a
open.
lot of doors with your dick, and
Not
this
a
was
problem.
heavier.
Wood on wood.
Hey guys, that door seems heavier than normal, according to my dick.
Before I give the description of this next small
I want to
chamber,
go home.
are you guys wearing your Fighting Fist badges?
Always.
You have it on right now?
Oh yeah.
Cool. Everyone?
Yeah.
Cool. You guys, the door opens and you walk in. Does everyone want to walk in?
Yeah.
Seems like we're kind
Christopher
of walking
Walken.
into something bad because we're all wearing these badges, and he specifically asked if we were wearing the badges.
Yep.
Okay.
Maybe
Just
not.
making sure.
You don't know.
Just making sure.
You walk into a small
You know when they refill your
chamber.
health and let you save right before the next fight?
This chamber
There are no pets nearby.
This is
No.
happening.
This chamber is 15 feet by 15 feet. And as you all enter, the door that you just thrusted open slams, closes behind you. As you stand in the center of this junction, you see the door behind you closed, which is to the north. That is the north door. There's a door to the east that is closed, a door to the south that is closed, and then an opening to the west that is like another hallway that goes off into a separate junction.
Are we west side or are we east side?
The,
North side.
as you look behind you, the north door, the door that you just walked through, this door bears the carving, the symbol of Baal, the chaotic god of murder.
Murder, murder, murder.
The symbol is this skull-headed man with long curved blades where his hand should be, much like the idol Dormir, much like the idol that you had. The north door, the east door, which would be from where you're standing to the left of you. This door, the face of it bears the carving of Bane.
Oh.
Looking at you, Tommy. The lawful evil god of tyranny, who is depicted as a tall, armored man with a bucket helmet. His right gauntlet is painted black and clutches a sickle. The south door bears the carving of Microl, the neutral, evil lord of bones. He is portrayed as a cloaked figure whose face is hidden under a cowl. In his skeletal hand, he clutches a screaming human skull.
Oh, I don't like that guy.
And then again, to the west of you is just an open threshold with a hallway, like leading away. Like it looks like the appropriate approach would be like through that hallway into this room where you have these three doors, but you guys came through the ball.
That's true. We came through the Baldur. Okay.
Wow. Okay.
There's no ball.
So we can go back down the hallway to, like, there's an open hallway that we can go through still?
Yeah, so there's three closed doors, one representing each of the dead three, and then an
The open
open
one is
hallway.
It's probably the entrances from
Yeah.
the other places for the other two.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Holes.
so they can get
So
in.
let's go down the hallway.
Is
right?
the door to the door behind us open?
It closed as soon
Can
as,
we open it?
as
And
you
I
go up
open
to
it
it.
with my dick.
Did you go to like thrust it again? Your dick almost like crunches a little.
Oh, guys, we're not going back that way.
And the door is seemingly sealed shut.
Seemingly shield.
Seemingly
Seemingly
sealed.
So yeah, definitely down the hallway. Right?
Yeah, definitely down the
So
hallway.
the other doors are gonna
The
probably
other
do the
doors are
same.
going to do the same thing.
I know, you
Do I
can
lose hit points for that?
crunch your dick on every other door, see where we go.
Make a
You're
Constitution saving
uncomfortable for a
throw.
little bit.
Yeah, we'll roll that.
Shut
Roll
up.
it.
Shut up.
11.
11? No, you don't take it.
You're good.
You've thrusted your dick into harder things.
Can we double check that the other two doors are the same as the door we came through?
Yeah, crush his dick against all the
Oh
other
yeah,
Come on.
Each of them have these
Take the
symbols of
rest of the
these
doors.
evil gods. They're heavy, made of wood, bound with metal. Do you want to try to open it?
I would like to see if they're openable.
Which one do you want to try?
I'll try whichever one he does.
I'll do Bane. You want to do Merkle?
Sure.
Both of you make strength checks.
What is it with your dicks?
No.
4.
Dormir, you
6,
can't make it budge,
6.
and you have a hard time making it budge too. Though you suspect that you're just not strong enough.
Is there a
to get a
third?
reaction.
Is there a third door?
The third door is the door you came through.
Yeah.
Which
It's the one that I just tried to
hump.
hump open.
And then there's the hallway, which we are now assuming is going to
Is
be
the way to go.
The way to go.
I feel like I had a vision of this morning.
What?
And I saw you both fail to open the door, and I walk up behind Duramir, and I open the door using my pre-rolled critical.
Oh.
Or I burned a critical doing nothing. But either way.
Wow. Sorry, which door were you going through?
Which one were you on?
I hit Merkel. I hit the other one.
So you had Bane.
It isn't Bane what we came in? We want the
No,
other
you
one?
went through Ball.
Okay.
Ball.
Bane ball.
So as Gib walks up behind you, his eyes completely like whited out, no pupils at all. He just like walks up to the Bane or the Bane door, pushes on it like gently, and it just.
No, let's just open it. You guys all just open it.
Tripod and Ilya, both of you make perception or insight checks. Sorry.
It's gonna feel evil.
5.
15.
Tripod, you notice from your paladin training that Gib seemingly had like a divine intervention that the act of which opened up the door. It wasn't because he's associated with the cult or anything like that. It was as if he was meant to open that door.
Hey man, what the fuck?
Just wizard stuff.
Just wizard skills, no big.
The door opens. It reveals a 30-foot hallway that ends with stairs going down about 10 feet past your vision.
We need to keep going down, right?
So you now have like the door open hallway and then the actual hallway.
So there's the room with
They're running
the
east.
three god doors, and then the open hallway that we thought was the way to go. Now we've got a hallway in the God of Bane's doom pit.
Yeah, the problem is we don't have any way to open those doors, right? Because none of us are associated with that cult.
Well,
We're
you
not
open-
telling anybody else.
We have a door that
We
I
have
think
one
we should
open.
investigate.
You have the door you came through. You have one
I just
door
want to make
open.
sure we can get back through that door.
Is it still open?
Yeah, it's still open.
Alright.
What? And
We
we haven't
could
gone
try.
through
We
it.
could try
Yeah,
to
not gone
anchor.
through
We
it.
could try to anchor the door in to make sure it stays open.
Could we make the dog sit and keep the door open?
Like a door
Oh god.
That's up to Tommy.
I announced to the team that I
The dog
have
doesn't
had some
fucking
past
listen.
relations with the cult of Bane, and that if there is ever an instance where we cannot open the door, that I should be able to handle it
Bane
appropriately.
or Ball?
Bane.
Bane.
What do you think? You're talking about Mark over here.
Bane.
I thought we came through Ball.
No.
We all started on an airplane.
Or
We were crossing.
Came
We
through-
gotta get that
Ball.
straight.
the north door you came through was a ball.
And
The
that's-
door you have opened is Bane.
All right.
Marco
I
is
also
so
mentioned
close.
you guys are stupid
All right,
because
so
I did
let's
open
go
2
through
doors prior to this.
Yeah, but I
You
just
said
I
you guys are budgeting.
I just didn't associate the hand thing opening every door of the cult. I thought it was only the one you were associated to.
I think it can.
It opened like generic cult doors.
Okay, cool. Good deal.
So you're the great value of
Yeah.
cults. That's fine.
It's a
Okay,
curtain.
then let's go through the door we just opened.
Cool. So let's I think we should just fucking
Yeah,
check it out.
If he thinks he can open the doors, we should be fine.
Okay.
Check it out.
Yeah, let's do it.
You guys go 30 feet before the stairs go down 10 feet. The hallway continues another 10 feet before the stairs drop down another 10 feet into the familiar dank foot of water.
Oh,
We are
it was perfect.
testing the fates
It was
over
really
here.
perfect.
Bye, Rebby. So at the bottom of this hallway staircase, you end in a foot of water. And you could actually place your miniatures on that little, by the pencils, nope, the little hallway, yup, that one. That is where you can place yourselves.
Good shot.
Yeah.
I gotta put the dog there too.
Got to put the dog there. But of course.
I like that Mark is the smallest by
You
far.
toss.
Well, yeah, he's a
over
no.
there.
Excellent. As you approach the threshold, it's not a door, it's not like a closed anything, it's just like an open threshold into a larger room. Do you guys want to walk in? Do you want to stealth in? Do we want to try to scout
You
it?
want to stealth in?
Yeah, I don't mind stealthing in and checking for traps along the way.
Okay.
I'm gonna come with him.
So
What
first
do you
make a
want?
stealth, both of you make stealth checks.
I miss.
10.
No.
We all died. That was it.
13.
Okay. Both of you place your miniatures where you would like to try to end up.
me. We're gonna be in that area, right?
Yeah, we'll get you in there. Yeah, that's where we're gonna be right now. So here's the description of the room. The eastern part of this room, which is the part that you guys are currently in, that you two just stealthed into, is unlit, flooded, embraced with floor-to-ceiling wooden beams. So you see those two like column beams.
Yeah.
There's a foot of water that you're standing in. Rough-hewn steps rise out of the murky water to the western portion of the room. You can see where it steps up. Which is dry and lit by two torches in sconces that flank a stone altar in the back of the chamber. Shackled to the wall, behind the altar, is a sickly man in a loincloth with a burlap sack over his head, like shackled to the wall over the altar, like leaning over it.
I don't like this.
An alcove in the northern wall contains a festering suit of plate armor missing its helm. I'll notate that in a second. Standing before the altar are two grim figures. A powerful built woman clutching a mace, and an even bigger man wearing a bucket helm. The helm man is jabbing the prisoner with a spear, crushing him, causing him to twitch, Both figures are clad in chainmail, and the woman carries a wooden shield with the leering skull printed on it. So let me go ahead and place some of these figures here.
We're in danger.
Is that perfect match?
Stranger danger.
Mage hand, one of their weapons.
Oh, I was just gonna throw a poison knife.
You're just gonna poison everybody.
Yeah, that's kind of my plan.
Are they gonna die fast?
No, not if I use the drop poison. Or not yet. Not if I use the drop poison. Just KO.
Okay.
It's like permanent sleep. Like you can't. It's a long time.
So, this is the guy that is up like above the altar being poked. This is the woman with the mace. This is the dude with the spear and like the bucket helm, as they both have their attention focused on the altar. This is the suit of armor that's kind of just like up against the wall on the northern part of that chamber.
Don't trust that.
So you also see there's another entrance here, another exit here, and one in the back of like the altar chamber. Your stealth checks make you appear unnoticed to these two figures interrogating, torturing this man above the altar. What would you like to do?
You don't know thieves' game, right?
I do not.
I'm just gonna make. How far out am I?
Each square is 5 feet.
20, 25, 50. I can throw 60 feet, right? How far? How do we calculate throw?
What are you throwing?
Dagger.
Dagger throws 15 feet.
15?
One
do
five.
Do darts throw further?
I think so.
I'm gonna try to sneak snap.
Hey, Elise, you ever play his handbook? Will you double check that real quick?
Where should I go?
That's my column. Oh my god, the whole dungeon,
Look,
bro.
everything's fine, man. Everything's gonna be
Dude, you fucking know my dungeon!
I'd love to sneak. Is this guy? This is the suit of armor.
That's the suit of armor.
All right.
I got steady hands.
I want to sneak past the armor to like here,
Okay.
and I want to throw the dagger dripped in drow poison at the one poking him.
Make a stealth check.
Sure.
You just gonna go solo?
I mean, you can come with me if you want. 11.
Okay. Is there anything
We
you
can't.
wanna
We
do?
can't really talk. You know what I mean?
fair
So like, if you see me moving and you want to,
Cool.
you feel like you
All
want to come with me, come with me.
Understood.
So Dormer, you have kind of a quick decision to make right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
You can either like back up Nashimo as he like goes into attack position, or you can alert the party that's waiting in the hallway.
Chainmail on the lady.
Both of them, yeah, have chainmail.
What's your drop poison do again? KOs.
KO.
So one's down.
It doesn't kill them. It
No, it knocks them out.
Knocks them out.
Yeah, KO.
Oh, right.
Yeah. If they get, if it's
okay.
in their system, they're down.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
I use 2060 on a dagger.
I'm gonna shoot at the lady on the left with my longbow.
26.
So if you throw anything past 20 feet, it's a disadvantage, up to
Disadvantage.
60 feet.
Gotcha.
So you're moving in with.
I'm gonna shoot with my longbow.
Okay, make another stealth check. You're gonna shoot from there.
Yeah, from where I'm at. I've got
Make another stealth check.
150 feet.
Nice.
19.
Okay.
Plus whatever.
So the rest of you in the hallway adjacent to the room see Dormir like slowly, silently, like take his bow out and draw an arrow and knock it into place. Before you throw, before you shoot, is there anything the rest of you would like to do at this point?
Fire steady.
Do you want to get into the room? Do you want to wait for their signal? Kind of prep a spell or an attack or something? What do you think?
I tell Gooby to sit and stay.
Gooby.
Make an animal handling check.
God damn it.
19.
Thank God.
Tank.
The fucking animal just runs in.
Runs in.
Gooby
Hey,
sits
guys.
and stays.
If you had just not said that, we would be fine.
Gotta take risks.
No, that's not a risk.
I want to hang back. I'll peek around the corner, but I'm not anxious to run into this fight.
Okay.
I'm gonna wait.
You gonna wait? Anything from you, Ilya?
No.
Okay. Dormir.
Hello.
Your arrow loosens as you stealthily make your attack. Nashimo, as you step out of the water, the sort of like splash it makes alerts the two that are interrogating you.
Sorry, bro.
So go ahead and make your attack. Who are you targeting? The man with the spear or
One on the left, the lady.
the lady
Because you're
with the
throwing
mace?
Yeah, right.
That was the plan, yeah.
You rat bastard.
Go ahead and make your attack.
5. Then. Oh, wait. I need to do one to hit first, right?
Did
Yeah.
you?
No, I did throw that, yeah. What's the hit dice?
It's a 20, and then roll or add your
3
there should be a
plus
plus to your
7,
roll.
so
Didn't
10.
you roll a 19 to hit?
No,
that was
19
19
for
stealth.
stealth.
Oh, okay.
So 10 on hit.
As your arrow loosens across the chamber, it whizzes past Nashimo. As it hits the, you're going for the lady, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the left.
It hits her on the back. She's got the shield on her back, and it just sticks into the wood of her shield, protecting her from the attack. She looks behind as she sees you, like, already with your dagger ready to throw. As she starts, like, bringing her mace up and her hand up, like, already starting to chant a curse. Everyone roll initiative.
Oh no.
I don't do the Lord.
Is that a 1?
All right. Anyone above a 20?
Right.
19 to 15.
18. You can go first.
So Nashimo, Nashimo and Gib, 14 to 10.
Guys, you're in more danger. Again?
I'm in a lot of trouble. It did not go as planned.
9 to 5.
9.
Working 9 to 5.
Wow. Okay. 4 to 1.
I was 9 to 5.
Oh, well, what is that?
So I was also 9-5. Sorry.
What'd you guys roll?
What is
I had an 8. I thought.
8. What'd you get, Tommy?
7.
I heard
You
9.
thought 8 was not between 9 and 5?
Ilya, how'd you do?
I had
Got
an
that one.
Do you want to take a shot? Lord?
Just a little dabble.
Don't make her do it.
You're
I
at Lord.
have, yeah, I have a
Don't lie.
bad stomach.
Don't lie.
Hey, we're not about peer pressure here.
Oh, we absolutely are.
As we chant murder.
So
I'm a chaser. So
as the arrow hits the back of her shield, she wheels around, her mace already above her, as if she was anticipating an attack. Thirsty for battle and blood, she immediately
gonna die.
immediately starts to charge you. Her natural 20 on initiative is going to give her 2 rounds of combat before anyone else can act.
See you guys in the next one. Horses and
She marches up, her mace already above her head. If you wouldn't mind moving the mace wielding one right up to Nashimo. She bears down, trying to club your skull in.
The one closer to you.
The one closer to you.
Yep, that's the one. The mace comes down, and before you can even react, her zealous, quick movement makes it impossible for you to dodge the attack. She hits you.
That's great.
you are going to take 5 points of
Oh, it's not
bludgeoning
bad.
damage.
I thought it was gonna be lower.
19 points of bludgeoning damage.
As she now takes her first turn of combat,
Oh, right.
she comes back around to club you on the back end. She swings. As she critically hits you, hitting you like right in the kneecap, as the sound of your kneecap shattering echoes throughout the chamber. You are going to take 8 points of bludgeoning damage, and you are now prone from your injury. Grab the prone marker. At least if you wouldn't mind, and putting it under Nashimo's character. As she looks at you, still not noticing you because your stealth check was still clean.
Oh, so sorry.
She says, "Your blood." I think I have the rest of them stashed in my bag over here.
Sick. No one else can get prone. There's only one.
No, I'll touch the other one. No, they're still on the table from whatever.
That's you, right?
Yeah.
She looks at you as you're now on the ground underneath her, and she says, "Your blood will be sacrificial in Ball and Bane's resurrection."
Oh shit.
Oh fuck.
Nashimo,
you up, bro?
it's your turn, then give.
Yeah. Can't do anything while you're prone, right?
So, while prone,
Just wondering when I get away.
while prone,
You only have 15 feet of movement.
your movement, let's see, a prone creature's only movement is to crawl
Okay.
unless it stands up and thereby ends the condition. Standing up will provoke an attack of opportunity.
Right.
The creature has disadvantage on attack rolls,
Okay.
and that's about it.
You can stand and heal.
You're gonna get smacked though. I'm gonna smack you.
What would you like to do?
If you crawl back, I can try and heal you.
Can I?
Is that your normal standards? You crawl back.
Crawl away.
If I try to pop a potion as a bonus action, are you gonna hit me with the disadvantage on it?
So this is a house rule I do. If you take a potion, it's a free action. If you take 2 potions, it's an action. So you can pop a potion for free right now.
I'm gonna pop a potion.
You drink it. That's what. First combat already using the potion. That's what I'm going for.
Fuck him up, man.
And then I'm just gonna take the disadvantage, and with the dagger I still had in my hand, I just gotta make contact. I just gotta clip her with it. So I'm gonna try to like get at her calf or something.
You'll attack disadvantage.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, roll it.
16.
As you go to make the attack, she just like moves her leg quickly and looks down at you and goes, "You'll have no tricks here, wormling."
That's fair.
You miss the attack.
Wormling.
Gib, you're up.
Tells you a worm.
You're not national anymore.
Then
You're
the man
wormling.
with the spear.
That's fair. 20.
You make your way into the chamber. You're standing in a foot of water. A note: while you're in that lower chamber where the columns are, your movement counts as double. It's difficult terrain. Each square is 10 feet.
Yeah, you halved. Alright. I cast Ray of Frost.
Ooh, who are you targeting?
Chick with the
With the mace. Make a quick perception check.
13.
So you notice, she's in this silver chainmail armor, but her right hand, her dominant hand, is covered in a black gauntlet with the mace locked in place into the gauntlet. That right hand is very reminiscent of everything Bane that you have encountered so far. It's like a symbol of him. Yeah. So she might be like a high-ranking cultist.
She's got some rank to her.
Yeah.
Damn, he just went right for the fucking big one.
So is your Ray of Frost an attack roll or a saving throw?
It's an attack roll. Yeah.
Go ahead and roll it with your spell attack bonus.
23.
23 to hit is a clean hit. As your cool ray of frost arcs across the room, lightly freezing the top of the stagnant water in the chamber you're standing in, hits her square on the chest as it whizzes over you, Nashimo. Roll damage.
Oh! 7 cold damage.
7 cold damage. As it freezes her chest and armor, you notice that her movement speed is now slowed as well.
Yeah.
As her next turn, her movement is reduced by 10 feet. Anything else on your turn?
I believe that'll be it.
Excellent. As her cohort, the Iron Consul, turns around with the spear in hand, he trudges up towards you, Nashimo. If someone wouldn't mind moving him next to the Fist of Bane. He takes the spear and just lunges it at you on the ground, making the attack.
Is that an auto hit?
No, he gets advantage though. They changed the auto hit on prone.
He hits you with his first attack.
I mean, that sounded right.
No, first attack. And you are going to take 7 points of piercing damage.
You're the meat shield right now. Once
Thanks-
you go
thanks
down,
for
we're gonna
being
be
the
in
tank.
trouble.
This is why I'm standing in the hallway.
Party tank.
What class are you?
As he looks over into the flooded chamber and sees you get, he then takes a javelin like out of a quiver and hucks it at you. Your armor class is 15, right? With your mage.
He's the one with the shield.
As it sings across and just the javelin like crushes underneath the protection of your mage armor, as it just like wooden shrapnel just like sparks out from the impact. You are untouched.
Can I ask a mechanic question real
Yeah.
quick? Do I have to declare shield prior to knowing the result?
So I roll and I say, "Oh, the attack hit you." Then you go, "I cast shield."
Yeah.
And if the +5 is
Is enough
enough,
to negate
then
it.
it blocks the attack. Yeah. With his attack missed, he kind of like grunts in frustration, but still happy about the victim that he has at his feet. We will go to Tripod. You're up. Dormir, you're on deck.
I guess I will start moving into the chamber.
So
I hear a bunch of screaming.
Yeah, there's a lot.
There's a lot of
You just
screaming.
saw
A lot of
javelin
screaming.
landing
Tripod,
across
you
off
can
my
start,
mage
and
shield.
everyone, I should have mentioned it to you, you can start your movement as if the first 5 feet was inside the room already.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
So my speed is 25 feet, so...
Halved while inside the chamber.
Sure, so that's...
Each square is 10, essentially.
Like here?
You can move... Yeah, yep, that looks right.
Okay.
Now, if you want, you can use your action to move again, to dash. That'll forfeit your attack, but get you closer to the
Yeah,
action.
I-
something.
You could throw.
Throw's not worth
Can
it.
you
I'm
heal?
gonna dash.
Can you heal?
Actually,
I can, but I have to be close, right? If
Yeah.
I'm gonna... Okay,
For lay on hands.
yeah, I'm
Yeah,
gonna
that's a
dash.
Touching with your hands.
He's got
So yeah, go ahead
Believe
and
in
move
his
another
God.
2 squares. Actually, move 3 now, because...
You'd have the extra 5.
Exactly. As you get a little closer. Make a perception check, Tripod.
Um, 8.
So almost directly in front of you, you see that armor that's standing like a statue, right?
Mhm.
It's like armor on a mannequin. You see that it has 2 swords in its hands, and you could have sworn that you noticed it, but it's not doing it now, but you thought you saw the swords like twitch a little bit.
Oh, fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else, Tripod?
Man, that's fucked up. No, I guess
Okay.
I'm stuck until I can dash again.
Could warn everybody.
Dormir, you're
Hey,
up,
those
then
swords
Tommy.
are-
Yeah.
Tommy, you're on deck.
He just
Um,
twitching
So
swords.
you shot the... You
I shot the lady.
shot the lady? Alright, well, I'm gonna go back at the lady
Okay.
with another arrow.
With another arrow.
That's a nat 1.
Oh!
Yeah, you fucking
Murder to your
No,
insides.
no.
Roll a D4 for me.
That is...
Combat is going well. Maybe taking the secret door to the
Joe?
high level people.
I'm good right now, thank you.
Mark,
I'm good.
anybody else?
I'm good, thank you.
3.
3. Make an attack roll.
I have red wine, vodka, or whatever else.
I'm happy to
If
hear.
you're anybody
So
else?
make an attack roll.
Got any Fritos?
Yes.
No.
Got anything in the Ito's family?
Yeah, where's your snacks?
I'm
You
sorry, I
told me
failed
last
this
night.
week.
I was like, damn, Cheetos. Sounds good right now. Yeah, fuck for the
Roll
Cheetos.
damage.
Supply the
That was
bacon.
damage.
I know, I'm sorry.
You
Roll
did your
again?
part.
Oh, that was damage?
Yeah, 10.
Okay. So as Dormir loosens an arrow,
God damn it.
it soars past the combat, past prone Nashimo,
Thank goodness.
and past the 2 cultists as it sinks in the tortured prisoner,
Oh,
like
Jesus.
chained up against the
Nailed it.
altar.
We're gonna learn a lot of
Not
nothing
gonna be able
from
to
him.
question him.
It hits him. He just goes, "Grah!" as he can't like do anything about it because he's chained up on the wall.
But is he dead?
He's not dead
Okay.
yet,
Fuck,
but he's
not
bleeding.
looking good.
That's so metal.
We have 2 paladins who can sort of help. So.
Anything else, Dormir? You can move if you would like.
Um,
Keep in mind that each square is 10 feet in the lower part of the chamber.
Yeah.
Tommy, you're on deck here.
5K later.
Figure it out, Tommy Lee.
my mage hand can't drag Nashimo, can it?
No,
Are you-
strong
It's like 30 pounds.
5 pounds. Yeah.
Okay.
For the record,
Yeah,
he
we
did
would
say
dash.
the water underneath
Yeah.
me is frozen,
Anybody
right?
can do it.
You are
Just
not in
take
the
your
water
action.
part. The water part is
So
in the
you
lower
just can't do
chamber.
anything
You are
else
on the
unless you
dry
have
line
to
of
do
the
it.
part of the chamber.
What bar is it? How many
Depends on
feet?
your speed.
It's your
Nah,
same speed.
I'm gonna stay where I'm at.
Excellent.
Because you can do your speed twice.
Tommy,
Yeah.
it's your turn. Ilya, you're on deck. Tommy, now that you have a new Mastiff companion, he also acts on your turn. So you can attempt with animal handling to command him to do something. So you have a movement and an action and a bonus action, and he has a movement and an action and bonus action on your turn as well. So you could have him like
Does he
move
take
and
it
attack.
or dodge?
You could try to mount him or have him interact with something, just like you could on your
Mount him.
turn.
He's definitely gonna mount that dog.
Everybody's gonna try. whether or
Speed
not he
40
does it.
feet though.
That's pretty fast.
It's faster than you are.
Yeah.
And you
All right.
could use his action to move and dash, and then you still have your attack action.
Okay, let's
Yeah,
do
we
that.
gotta
I'm
put
gonna mount Gooby.
Make an
Or
animal
attempt to.
handling check.
16 plus nothing.
Okay, so let me lay it out in front of you a little bit, right?
You fucked it.
Fuck it up.
We have an intense combat already spewing in this chamber. Nashimo is taking heavy hits. These cultists are acting with zealous rage, and your allies are entering the chamber to try to handle the situation as quickly as possible. You give your new Mastiff companion a quick prep talk. What do you say?
Gooby. We've only known each other for one day, but I feel like I've known you for 7 dog years already.
It's a lot of people years.
It's a lot of people
At
years.
least a month.
I need you to give me your best, Gooby. This is life and death for Nashimo.
It's true.
He's being a little bead out there. He's bleeding out. No one can save him but me, because I've recently upped and now I have a reckless attack, which I'm planning on using if I get close enough.
Get close.
Now, tell me, who's a good boy?
And as his tail wags, he like bends down for you to mount him and gives you a roof of encouragement. Yeah, bitch! Yeah!
Do it, bud.
You mount him.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, you do.
So he can move 40 feet, 80 feet if you don't want him to attack. In the lower chamber, each
That's
square
8
is
squares,
10
wow.
feet, and then on the upper
Move 8
chamber, each square
squares.
is fat.
Yeah, you get 8
All right.
squares on him.
Can you go diagonally?
Double,
It
it'd be
alternates.
20 or, yeah.
It alternates 5 and 10. So you have
Okay.
8 squares.
I feel like I should just go diagonal. So 1, that's 10. 2, 15, right?
No,
10, 15, 10,
yeah,
15,
10,
10.
15, 10. It's
because
double, so it would be.
water.
So
the
just
first one would
count. If you're going diagonally, count out 6 squares.
Be, yeah.
1, 2, 3. That's all I want to move diagonal.
And then
now I
you-
want to move forward.
So how many squares to get to where you want to be?
3.
Yeah, you can make it.
Yeah,
Just
put
go.
it there.
3 here, but I'm still okay. I still need to move.
You still have 2 more spaces though.
So you can get to just the side of Nashimo, which will put you in attacking range of the Fist of Bane, the female cultist. So leave him there. Nope, leave him there, and then put you next to him.
over here.
Perfect.
All right.
And that'll put you in attacking range of the female cultist with the mace. As you trudge across the water, splashing your allies in the chamber, your companion joyfully barking as he's charging into combat.
The only reason it went so well is because the dog's coming to save me.
No, it's all me. It's all Tommy Wayne now.
Is there anything you're like war chanting as you're riding into battle?
Do the gnome speak. Do it.
Do the what?
Gnome speak.
Gnome
Come on,
speak.
We did it before.
Just yell it out.
We were bargaining.
Can I do the Heimaguba Schneider?
That's what we're looking
That's
for.
Dutch.
And you got your swords at the ready as you charge. And you want to make your
Is that
reckless
Celtic
attack?
Dutch mix thing?
Reckless attack 100%.
So for your first attack, roll with advantage. That is 2 20-sided dice and take the higher roll.
Huh? You think you did? That might be okay.
I mean, we have
Oh, that's
paladins who can
nice.
only
18 into
have
19. 19.
cure wounds.
Plus your bonuses to hit. Make sure you calculate that. That's important.
Spell slots, I
Feel like you.
burn.
So look at your
Your
swords. Your swords. It should be a plus to hit.
4 looks like.
Yeah, plus 4.
Plus 4.
Yep,
So what'd you roll?
So 23.
23.
Jordan,
As you
let's
just
go.
like swing wildly, cutting her across the
also
chest, the cut runs deep. Do you want to attack with your offhand as well?
Of course.
Go ahead and make another attack roll.
Sword.
Just one 20-sided die. Not advantage on this one.
Lord.
What is going on?
I noticed that yours is still full, Colin.
It is.
Yo, whoa.
What is going on right
More
now?
like
Until you're next
Dorkamir.
These are weighted die.
Suck my tripod.
Tommy, make an animal handling check as well.
I need a fucking beer.
I asked you if you wanted one.
Face.
Oh, my insides, they hurt.
20.
Nat 20?
20. What is going on?
So,
It's alright, me and Gooby are on the same page.
go ahead and roll damage with your short sword from your first attack. It should be a d6 plus your attack bonus, which should be labeled there.
D6
Plus
attack bonus
plus
is
Plus 2.
plus 2.
d6 plus 2.
8.
That's what you're
Nice,
looking for right there, man.
That's what I'm talking about.
So this is what happens.
It's rebuttal.
As you charge in, you just like lance forward with your first reckless attack, which cuts deep into her chest. You bring your offhand like wildly around, which causes your massive companion to like shift his weight awkwardly, almost tossing you from him, but you manage to like stay mounted in like a mechanical bull fashion. You cut deep into her as she screeches out in pain, almost as if fueled by the blood that you just drew from her chest. Anything else, Tommy? That'll probably be
I
it.
can't do anything. I'm good.
Anything you want to say?
Come on, have something witty.
Come on, Tommy, we.
Oh!
I know I'm really putting you on the spot here, but
Yeah.
Taste my steel, fucker.
Till next turn.
Ilya!
somehow that was the worst thing I could have fucking expected.
Ilya, you're up, then the cultist, Fist of Bane.
Fist Bane, I just met him.
He's ready. He's the first date kind of guy.
Rector.
Damn near.
I just dash to get to there. That's as far as I can do.
Okay.
I've got no range.
I've got no range. As the Fist of Bane female cultist, still like shark smelling blood and water, just brings her fist, come crushing down on you, Nashimo.
There's a good chance.
She swings with advantage since you're prone.
Yeah.
As she hits you like square in the balls,
Yeah.
critically scarring you again.
A 20?
She back to back crit me.
You're going to take 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
Are you dead yet?
No, I'm still up.
You guys hear just like bones crack, blood splatter
But I'm not great.
from the seasoned
Like, if I
assassin.
were to give a numerical value to the way I was feeling right now, it'd probably be a 4.
Okay.
Nice.
Is that your
Out
hit
of
points?
20.
And
Out of 20.
she's just chanting, "Blood for Bane! Blood for Bane!" Nashimo, you're up, then Gib.
Okay. I guess I have an order of procedure question.
Okay.
If I disengage,
Yep.
can I still get up?
So the disengage will be your cunning action.
Right.
Yeah, you can still get up, and you will not take any type of opportunity. Standing up will take 10 feet off your movement speed.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Can I then free action for a potion and attack?
Yes.
Sweet. I'm gonna do that.
Okay. As you disengage
That's
and
how you get
stand up, chugging a potion on your way, drawing your weapon as
Yeah,
she's
that
just
helps.
chanting out, "Blood for Bane!"
And then can I? So,
Nashimo pounds some malort.
Where are you, bud?
Chug,
I want
chug,
to get up
chug.
on this side.
Butt chug it.
And then I'm gonna attack with advantage.
Okay, with the flanking bonus.
Still with the dagger that's poisoned.
Yes.
Sweet. That's not great. 9.
9. As you like dig into her back, she still has the shield there blocking the attack.
Yeah.
She does not get hit.
Alright, cool.
Anything else, Nashima?
No, but I'm up.
Gib, you're up, then the Iron Council.
I'm gonna cast another ray of frost.
Real original.
14.
As it like hits her on the chest, but she just like in her blind, blooded rage ignores the effects of it. She takes no damage. Do you want to move at all?
I'm gonna hop back into this little doorway.
Wow, what a coward.
As the Iron
what I
Council, the
expected.
spearman, turns around and lunges at you, saying under his breath, "Your blood is ours to boil."
No advantage. How about?
He reaches with his spear. Shimo. As he lunges, you sidestep, avoiding the attack.
Thank goodness.
But his multi-attack proctors another lunge at you.
Oh, damn it!
This one hits you.
Of course it does.
As it spears you like into the side, in between two ribs, puncturing a vital organ, you are going to take 8 points of piercing
You
damage.
did give yourself 10, though.
I did, I know, but still.
We have potions, don't
I know
worry.
we do.
And healers.
I'm not worried about it. We'll be there for you.
I'll be there. Except if I miss my arrows. Every fucking time.
This chick's got some
Unless
beefy
I'm pro.
He then turns to his cohort and looks at her and goes, "Bane blesses down on you," causing her and her blood rage to make a wild attack against you,
Oh,
Tommy,
fuck off.
allowing her to
I
proc
hate
her
her.
reaction. She swings at you, unless you would like to redirect the attack to your mount.
Oh, are you fucking serious?
To my mount?
To your
Yes,
dog.
the
To my
dog.
dog? No. Absolutely not.
Just seeing what kind of people you are. Okay.
I would have literally thrown you out of my house.
I think that's fair.
Of course not.
She makes the attack. Make a strength saving throw.
That's a 20, right?
Yeah.
3.
3. Make an animal handling check.
Of course, I'm gonna kill this one.
On the table. It's gotta be on the table.
You're so far.
It's gotta be on the table.
Oh, it's gotta be on the table? Okay. Way better. 17.
17. She goes to club you as you like kind of skirt to the side out of the way, and you quickly like double tap your thighs on your mount, proctoring your mount to bite down on her hand,
Rip it
now
off.
restraining her in place.
Love it.
And she critically failed. Well, I guess I need to take a shot on the Lord. I rolled it.
You critically failed?
Yeah, I got
Oh!
As she critically failed her attack of opportunity. That's a big.
That's a
board.
shot, man.
Jesus. She critically fails.
Failed.
She critically fails her attack, and you command your mount to bite down on her arm, restraining her in place.
Buy some more Lord.
Oh fuck!
We need to provide more for this.
Tripod.
Okay.
It'll be
Yes.
your turn, then Dormir.
So,
that ass.
I was gonna try and
So
help
much.
Nashimo, but
You
he
can take half
dashed
of it.
away from me.
Sorry, bud.
So,
I needed advantage to try to knock her out.
I guess
That
I'm
was a
gonna
dexterity.
move towards the battle.
Do it. Get in here.
So once you get up onto that second level, it's normal.
Normal
movement
5
speed,
foot.
Yeah.
So
Because it's not covered. in
that would
water.
put
I need to
me right
print some
here.
water tiles. Is what needs to happen.
Dormir, what the fuck have you been doing, dude?
Missing 2
Where you
arrows.
been at?
Missing 2 arrows.
Can you, like, toss weapons to teammates?
Yeah, man. You can get as creative as you
You can
want.
do whatever you want just if you roll it.
So
Just like, fuck me.
I don't, my
I'm
blade
trying to
will
think
not
of any
reach
way
me
out of
from
this.
Here,
Who
so
are
right
the,
now.
Who are the enemies?
guess I'll take
The
a.
one to my left and the one
Make
to
an
my
athletics
front of
check.
me. So that guy on the left. And then this guy. Yeah.
I feel the curse of
This guy,
tripod on my
and
tongue.
This guy. This hasn't come
Dick on my tongue.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen.
14.
Yeah.
Here's what I imagine happens. As an example of how I encourage you to be creative during gameplay, you kind of like charge in, through the water up onto that pedestal, that step up.
Yep.
You take your glaive, dig it into the ground up against the step up, and sort of like pole vault yourself, giving you an extra 10 feet of like movement across the
Oh,
floor.
So-
the flying dwarf.
Far be it from me to question the dungeon master.
Yes.
But why would I not pole vault using my penis?
How long?
And here's that creativity I'm looking for.
Okay.
As you just like
That was
you
a
open
test.
your arms and like trust fall forward,
I feel like you had an extra roll.
springing yourself over and up, landing 5 more feet forward in reach of your glaive to attack either the Iron Console or the Fist of Bane.
We're gonna try and finish off this biddy with the mace.
I'm sure you are. Yeah. So she's currently restrained by Tommy's mount, which means you have
Gooby.
advantage on your
Okay.
attack roll.
Gooby doo.
Gooby doo.
Gooby dooby doo.
19.
Coming after you.
19's a hit. God. The
So
Lord
with
just
the glaive, that's 1d10.
See you, Gooby doo. Your owner will forget you. What's the Gooby do?
He won't buy
that
you
is
any
a-
food.
8.
Oh, I'm gonna be overfeeding the goose.
The
I need him big.
Fist of Bane
4
has
days from now, you never
7
know.
hit points left. Describe to me, Tripod, how you kill her.
Kill shot.
How you
Kill
finish
shot. Kill shot.
Finish it.
Murder.
Murder.
I take my glaive and I aim low, and I go directly for her Achilles tendon, and I slice it. And as I slice it, it flops around. Just
Stop it.
As she falls to a knee, I take my gigantic penis and I bludgeon her to death.
I imagine just like you just like flick it back and douche.
Like how slamming into a
Skull
door
fuck.
was hurtful earlier, but then killing a woman with it is like,
No problem.
it's fine. No
Now I'm
damage.
full of rage. I don't know what you want me to
It's
tell
different.
you.
It's totally
Rage.
different.
As her skull caves in, she almost is like excited at the aspect of dying by
My
penis.
penis.
Obviously.
She lies
Can't
lifeless
blame her.
on the ground. Her cohort, the Iron Consul, enraged that you killed her, is now fighting for his life and revenge. We'll go to Dormir, then Tommy.
I'm gonna shoot an arrow.
Which one do we take out of here?
The lady friend.
The mace one. Yep, she gone.
17.
Hits.
You got dick to death.
When I was 17.
I drank some
9.
9 points of damage.
9 points of
Very
damage.
You loosen an arrow.
With a fake.
As it hits him like square in the shoulder, he's almost blind to the pain. Anything else?
Can I shoot another arrow?
No, you don't have two
Okay.
attacks yet.
Okay.
Tommy, you're up. Then
I'm just
Ilya.
gonna scoot forward a little bit.
Yeah, go ahead and move. Each square is 10 feet in that part of the chamber. Tommy.
Yes.
Who's the other? Right here, right? This is the other.
Yep.
Get him.
What's the suit of armor that
Get in
someone
that
thinks
ass. All right.
bewitched?
I'm gonna move 10, I
You're
guess.
just chilling in the hallway.
And
counted.
Gooby
Just
will.
backed out.
I
You
just
saw me
murdered
give
someone
it
with
once,
my
I made
dick.
advantage.
So I'm gonna move 10
Step
and
up.
attempt a reckless attack.
Roll with advantage. As you swing wildly again, proctoring your reckless
Roll
attack.
20s.
Roll in like the dice.
No.
Ooh,
Take the higher one.
19.
19 plus your bonuses. Get in the habit of adding that.
Yeah. Plus.
Shit. That's why you need to use
Just
his
be
app.
familiar with his character sheet.
In the middle where your weapon is. What'd you swing with?
Oh, okay. Plus 4. 23.
23
Yeah,
hits.
Yeah.
Roll damage.
Is that a 20?
Yes.
is it? No,
No,
what
it's
is it?
gonna be a
6, right?
6, right?
Right.
And I think you plus 2,
4.
right?
Yeah.
Strength.
4. Now
Four.
make your
4 total.
now
Yeah.
make your second attack. You have your offhand, so it will be a D20 with this one is not advantage.
Just the one.
12
Plus your bonuses.
Plus 4.
plus 4.
16.
That hits.
Yep.
Excellent.
Alright.
So roll that D6 again and plus 2.
6.
Beautiful.
10 damage.
In total.
10 damage.
Good.
Now you can proctor Gooby to attack if you like.
Wait. Hold on. I rolled a 4 plus 2, my d6. That's 6 total.
No, because you get 2
You
extra
attacked
damage.
first and
You
did
attack
4,
with the other,
remember?
what other weapon?
You have two swords.
Ah,
You
okay.
attack with both
Okay, I
weapons.
get it.
Yep.
All right.
Do you want
Total.
Gooby to
Okay.
attack? As you just like cross slash, it like cuts open his upper chest to shoulders, blood like pouring in between his chainmail. Do you want to proctor Gooby to attack?
I would say yes.
Sure.
Sure. So go ahead and make the attack roll. You should have it notated. You wrote it down, right? His bite
Yep.
attack
His bite
should be a +3
plus
to hit.
3 hit, d6 plus 4.
So first roll the d20. We got it first.
4.
4 plus 3 is a miss. Okay. So as he goes to bite, his teeth get like locked up in the chainmail and can't puncture the skin. Anything else, Tommy?
That's it.
Ilya, you're up.
Finish it.
So if you want, you can make an athletics check as well to try to lunge closer into battle.
I don't think I'm athletic at all.
I don't know, but I like that mechanic.
Yeah, sure. I'll make
Yeah,
it.
you've got the two-handed maul. That's big enough to
So I
launch
make an
you.
athletics check.
Make an athletics check.
That's a 22.
Absolutely, yeah. You pop over as Tommy like moves 5 feet up. So just put yourself on top of Gumi, and you, Ilya, land right where he was.
Right?
She's the green cloaked one.
Yeah, that one.
Put her right in front of tripod. In between. Yep, perfect. And as you come down, your maul above your head. Slam it down.
My apologies.
Should I make an attack roll or damage?
Attack roll.
Oh, that
Roll it all.
is a 7.
Roll with advantage because you guys have them surrounded. Yeah,
It wasn't always that.
That's a 12.
As you slam too anxiously, he manages to step to the side, avoiding the attack. Nashimo, it'll be your turn.
Can I do
Wonderful.
a bonus
Sorry.
action still?
Yeah, what's your bonus action?
No, that's fine.
Are you sure?
Yeah, that's fine.
Now's the time to shine.
I don't know if I want to waste a spell slot. It's fine.
Okay. Nashimo, you're up. Then get
Oh, and attacking. With advantage. Go for it. 15.
hits.
Sweet.
You have sneak attack?
I do, you're right. I need a d6 in there.
It should be like 2d6, right?
No, first one's only 1d6.
Okay.
It's just 6.
This is gonna kill him. Give me the deets.
I mean, literally after taking so much damage,
What do
I'm
you do
over
with your
this
penis?
dude. I don't do anything with my penis.
Why?
My penis is normal.
I don't understand.
I'm not cursed.
I don't understand.
I just lift his head back and finish it.
As he drops to the ground, muttering as he gargles up blood, "Bane will bleed you dry." Hits the ground, dead.
Yeah, but you won't. Now I would.
Make an investigation check.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm right here. Not great. 6.
Between the two, you find 50 gold pieces and nothing else of substantial value.
Guys, I didn't find anything.
No.
As you guys finish the battle, trying to bind up your wounds and assess the situation, you hear another like painful sigh come from the back of the chamber.
You shot me.
Please,
Sorry, I'm new at this.
help me! And with the call of the wounded, chained man above the altar, we'll end the session there.
Oh.
Marvelous Guy Fieri date.
Bum, bum,
It's
bum.
4:55.
4:55. To go to your stupid
We will pick up with.
I mean, we can go another half hour if we want.
That's your call, dude.
That's a-
You
I don't
said
wanna
5
make you
o'clock,
wait, brother.
and I'm looking at.
But like, what is this?
Do you have another good stopping point in 30 minutes?
Yeah, that's exactly.
We can interrogate. We can talk, not interrogate. Talk to this guy.
No, it's interrogation. Let's go.
Let's call it what it is. It's an interrogation.
As he
Man,
goes,
who the fuck are you?
Please come closer. I don't have much breath in me to speak.
Yeah, neither do I.
You shot me again.
Fuck you!
Does anyone want to approach him?
I will approach him.
Can you heal him?
Yes, I can lay on hands.
Make a wisdom saving.
Help. Me.
Oof. Not great. 6.
6.
Yeah.
As you walk up to the altar and outstretch your hands onto this wounded prisoner, you begin to channel the divine energy, the same divine energy that you are beginning to question. Tripod, you know that pretty soon in your paladin training, you would be making your oath, your allegiance to the divine gods, something that you have been questioning and almost outspoken turning away. The divine energy manages to reach you and channel through your body, through your fingertips, into the man. But you have that like surreal moment that like, wait a minute, is this still something I want to hold on to? That moment passes as you transfer healing energy into the prisoner. How much do you want to heal him? So you have 10 points of lay on hands to play with. It's 5 times your paladin level.
Sure, so I'll 5 points.
5 points? Yeah, you dump half into him. As like his arrow wound closes up, forcing the arrow to like pop out of his rib line and like fall onto the ground. And you see like scratches and bruises heal and close all over his malnourished body. He looks down at you and goes, "Oh, thank you, oh noble of holy warrior. Please, cut me down from here."
Sure, let's cut him down.
What was you?
Nope, with the glaive. The gold one.
You got one of the
Oh yeah, this guy.
That's it?
You cut him down, sort of like helping him lean up against the altar. Dormir and Gib, both of you make perception checks, please. He looks up at you and goes, "Noble one, my name is Kill him."
Kill him?
Kill him, Jasso.
Kill him just so.
I am a noble. I was captured in the lower city by these damned cultists. They slayed my bodyguard openly in the streets, bound and gagged me, and drew me down here, dragged me down here, and tortured me for fun, for joy. Please, if you can return me to my family in the upper city, they will pay you a handsome reward for my safe arrival.
So his arrow wound is closed.
Yes.
But is it fully healed?
No, there's like a scar there still, yeah.
I want to poke it.
Oh, why do you do this?
What are you actually doing here? Why are they interested in you?
Make an intimidation check. What did you guys roll? 10.
18.
That's a 2. Nope, that's a 5. Sorry.
It's okay.
You have
Intimidation. Dormir. As you sort of like, leave the stinky water and join everyone up on the dry limestone part of the chamber. And as you like step over the body of the Fist of Bane, the one with the club, you notice something that Nashimo did not find in her person. A key ring with 7 keys on it.
What? 7 keys? That's a lot of keys.
Oh, you didn't notice it at all, you idiot.
And they're in my pocket.
I thought you were supposed to be the stealthy,
I know, me too.
perceptive one.
Apparently not.
Apparently I'm the meat shield.
You're the
It's just like normal
You're the
chainmail.
party tank.
Bloody and broken from combat. What was your intimidation?
5.
Are you kidding?
It was a 2 plus my 3. Yeah.
He rolled a 4 on his.
Wow! Eat shit, nerd.
You got him.
It's like your dick. I'm intimidated.
I get really hard, and I intimidate him.
Just start flailing around.
And she goes, okay. I'll come clean. I do not come from a wealthy family. Well, at least I did until our father died and left all of his inheritance to my 2 sisters, leaving me with absolutely nothing. I've been living on the streets on my own, observing everything that happens in the recent chaos. I might have observed too much of the cult's dealings, and they dragged me down here to end me and silence me. Please, have mercy. Guide me out of here, back into the streets, so that I might live another day.
Do you want to see what he observed, or do we want to just kill him because he obviously
I'm
didn't
not
have
gonna kill him
any? He didn't have any money.
We don't
His
need
sisters have all his money, and he told us to go out on an adventure.
Why were you cut out of your father's will?
Well, I might have gotten a little too close to the dead 3, the cultists that run this decrepit dungeon.
Kill him.
No, we want him for information.
I can. As he hears you just chanting, "Kill him, kill him."
Murder.
Yes. And then pull out my torturing tools, which you all look at.
I just healed the guy.
Kill him.
He was about to tell us why he was answering our question.
That could be the best
What's
form
He's
of
literally in the middle of telling
torture.
you.
Heal, torture, heal.
So you
Let him
cut
talk.
out-
Let him
You
talk.
cut out of your parents' will.
Yes. I got into some dealings with the cult. You see, I lived on the streets. And they paid me enough gold to keep food in my belly, to act as sort of an eye on the streets of Baldur's Gate, a point of contact, if you will.
So you're a street rat.
Yes.
I don't buy that.
But if you allow me to live,
I'm so sorry.
I will be more than happy.
You did it,
Literally
right?
what I was doing.
Okay.
More than happy to share a bit of information I know about the cult with you. Just point me the way out.
Give him. Tell us.
I will point you to the way out once you give me all the information that I've requested.
Roll that intimidation.
That's a big one.
That's what she said.
7.
7?
Nope, sorry. 10.
Fine. That's a fair deal, as I really am not in a point of demanding things. You see,
I was gonna say.
I'll just stab you again. Yeah. I got this big old thing.
Stabbing.
Just keep stabbing.
Just keep stabbing.
there's one individual, another high-ranking nobleman. I believe his name was Amic, something along those lines.
Oh, Armok.
Armok. One of the boys.
Amok.
He
Not Thrustwell?
He often wanders the hallways of this plungeful dungeon. I've seen him passing here as I've been tortured. He often talks to himself, asking questions as if his mother, he keeps saying mother, is right next to him. I believe that he is her favorite. She demands and expects much from him in terms of what their family can do and provide for Baldur's Gate. He might still be in the dungeon. If you move quick enough, you could find him.
Point me in the direction that you think I can find him.
Flipping over that. That way. And he points actually that way to the hallway and the entrance.
Back where we came from. Here?
Closest to at least there. Yep, that door.
Okay.
That way. Goes deeper into the crypts of this dungeon. You'll find more cult resistance though as you travel there.
Alright.
Hiding in there.
Can everybody else hear me questioning him?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we're right here.
It's kind of up to you a little bit.
Alright, so I'm doing it loud enough that I can ask, what else do we want to know from this guy?
Nothing. I think that's all we needed, right?
Do we kill him?
Who? I mean, we could ask like, is Armok the leader? Who's the leader?
But we loot him.
Maybe we ask, what
He's
do you know
naked
about
and chained to a wall. Where is he hiding it?
Have you heard the name?
In his prison wallet,
Under his
aka
skin.
his butt.
Have you heard the name Thrustwell?
Could be. Damn it. Could be some good gold.
Alright.
It's up his butt.
Check his prison bricks.
God damn it.
How much gold is
Make
it?
intimidation check. 17. Thrustwell, yes, I know him. He
Personally.
is maybe the most ambitious of the family. He owns a very high-end, prestigious tavern, the Low Lantern. Though I assume you know this is common knowledge.
Yes, we do.
He often meets with other dukes, other high government officials inside the tavern. I've seen them come in and out as I spy on him and learn as much as I can. What they talk about I do not know, but I'm sure it involves the future of Baldur's Gate.
You are the worst spy ever if you don't know what they're talking about.
Well, I'm poor as fuck. They won't let me inside.
It's high end tavern.
Yeah, man, what do you want?
I don't understand why we should keep this guy alive. Kind of sounds like a piece of shit.
I can promise you more information about the dungeon and the other areas around the chamber we're standing in, but you have to promise me that you won't kill me.
I have danger sense now since I leveled up. Can I do like a danger sense type thing in these
You
corridors?
feel like this guy who's been tied up,
Make a
who is
perception
on the edge of death, is danger to us.
No, there might be traps elsewhere, like going down this hall or something.
Make a perception check.
14.
As you kind of like try to like rely on your wilderness survival tactics and your quick reactions to immediate danger, you don't feel anything in your direct vicinity. Like the altar isn't trapped. This man isn't maybe hiding like a secret dagger or spell that he could like unleash at you. Even like the threshold, the doorway thresholds don't seem to impose like immediate hidden danger. But you do get a a read off of this prisoner that he might be holding some like information back that could be dangerous. Should you not know the information? You know what I mean?
Okay, I'm kind of getting tired of the conversation. I'm gonna walk up and cut his finger off.
Okay.
Oh no! Please, I've been compliant. What else do you want?
Tell us
Take move, Dormir.
what we're missing, or else.
Okay. The last bit of information I know, and I plead that you'll keep me alive after I tell you. That way, through the exit directly next to us, which is right next to the altar.
Yep.
That pathway leads to other subchambers. Sorry, I'm distressed and had 2 shots.
I don't have a finger.
I've been tortured with 2 shots of Baldur. Over there, I've heard dark incantations, rituals, speaks in tones of necromantic activity. I believe necromancers, followers of Markrol, raise the dead from the chambers beyond there. That's all I know. Now please, have mercy on me.
I don't like that. No.
I know you don't.
I do
I'm
not
sorry,
like that.
Ilya. Do you have something to say for once?
Say, I don't like that.
Descriptive as always.
Yeah.
Now, for the matter of my release,
Let him go.
Yeah, just get on.
Wait, let's check his pockets.
he has a one.
He's naked?
He's naked.
There's no pocket.
Check nature's pocket.
Check his butthole.
You want?
I'm just gonna need to check inside the asshole.
We're gonna do a full search here, okay?
Yeah.
So to be comfortable. Yeah.
Should I Ramsey Bolton
Relax
torture him with
on
Gooby?
As you go to frisk him, he goes, okay, fine. I'll tell you the absolute last thing.
This guy is fucking hold me off.
Can I punch him in the stomach?
Always check nature's pocket.
Always rummage around.
The lesson from today's session: always check nature's pockets. He goes there, over there, and he points towards the armor. That's like the statue
one that-
armor.
Fucking stuttered at me.
Where you thought maybe you saw like the hands and swords like twitch.
Yep.
He goes there. That bit of armor. Although the armor and swords have no wealth and value, I've seen the masters of this chamber, my torturers, stash valuable treasures inside of it. Take that as payment for my life to be freed.
Ilya, I see.
Everyone make
Ilya should do it.
Inside check on it?
Everyone make an insight check.
Yeah. I don't know if it's like it twitched earlier.
17.
Nat 20. I know everything.
18.
21.
Wow.
You guys
We all know
really
everything.
wasted some rolls.
Yeah. You all beat him.
Nice.
But Ilya, you really
I don't like
see
it.
right into his soul, and you immediately
not
know
my club.
that he is lying, and you can tell that armor is cursed or trapped or a danger in some sense.
Oh, this guy was trying to find us.
And he's trying to fuck
Can
with
I
you guys.
make an attack on him?
If you can just outright kill him.
I
He has
will.
one.
Hold on. Before we kill him, I need to yell out something.
No, I'm gonna kill
Kill
him.
him.
Describe to me what you do. So he's slanted, leaning up
Yeah.
against the altar, with his hands out in front of him, cowering. What do you do?
I would like to bash his head in with my maul.
Do you take it and just thrust it, but his
Just
head up
one
against,
pull
or
and
just?
just slam it down.
And you guys see skull fragments, brain and bone and blood just splinter out like shrapnel as his body is almost embedded into the stone altar. His whole being is obviously dead and desecrated. As you turn around and look back in the group, again you see the mask covering her face, her eyes slightly shift underneath it. Do you say anything?
The Lord doesn't take well to liars.
Jesus.
What about murderers?
Any more?
Murder is necessary. Murder. Chant it.
Justice prevails.
What does my penis do in this situation? Does it grow?
You tell me, man. I don't know.
I think it might grow a little bit.
So, with the prisoner now dead, beyond all recognition, you know that through these side chambers over here, necromancers of Markrol summon the dead and deal in demonic
What the
rituals.
fuck is that suit of armor?
And
a
the
trap.
hallway out to the east, that direction leads deeper into the chamber where you might find more answers into the dealings of the dead three.
Is Nashimo still almost dead?
So
Yep.
I just had a quick question.
Should I heal him?
Yep.
I investigated the
Do you
armor
do it
and
when
it
you're
appeared
dick though? That's the
normal,
real
no, like,
question.
weird
Is your lay
stuff
on
happened.
hands
Your
thing?
lay on hands
dick?
is like you
Yeah.
I thought you
Lay on
investigated
dick.
What's
the
your max?
armor
No,
the
the
cultists.
All right, I'll give you
That's what I
6.
thought you did.
10 healing points.
Do you want to investigate the armor?
yeah.
That'd be
Well, I mean, I would have
four
done
to
that
get
before we found out that it was
I got you.
maybe bad juice.
I'll let you backtrack because I
stacked.
misunderstood. You know that there's something weird about the armor.
Yeah.
Do you want to investigate it?
Yeah.
Roll it.
Let me tell you about my
You
bed.
decide to put it on.
So 14.
14.
24.
So, wait, 14 or
It's 14. He moved it.
describe to me how you investigate it.
Don't touch it.
It's got no helmet.
Correct.
So I look in its little helmetless hole.
Look at this hole.
Do you look or do you touch?
I look.
Nothing happens.
Thank God. Nobody touch it. Touch it.
No, touch it.
I go stumbling over as I see him peering into the hole, and I slap it on the titty.
You slap him on the titty?
No,
The armor on the titty?
I mean, what are you looking at this old pile of shit for?
As you slap it on the titty, the armor starts to rattle. Not because the armor is moving, but because the swords in the hands are vibrating.
Why
They-
do you kill this guy for? What
They break out of the armored gauntlets as here, put these down.
Why
Two
did you touch it?
Seriously?
God damn it.
two floating
the guy.
animated swords come wailing, swinging, attacking in
You're
the
not close to it.
chamber.
We're
I'm not
close to it.
helping.
Both of them each make an attack against you, Dormir, and an attack against you,
I'm
Gib.
not helping.
They were on this column, right?
No.
So,
Or were
so they,
This is the suit of armor.
yeah,
Okay.
they come off the suit of armor.
So it's
I'm not
me
helping.
and you.
Oh, I got
Kill
you.
the guy.
Who is this
Yeah,
guy?
there we go.
This is the suit of armor. So it's me here.
So the suit of
This happened before.
one of these is
just so you
dead.
know.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
the
that
spear
guy's
guy.
dead.
The spear
This
guy
guy's
is
dead.
dead.
Oh, this
Yeah.
happened
Yeah,
before?
I tried to check his armor a while ago, but he thought I meant the person who was laying
So
on the
we will just put them right here.
The animated swords strike and hit both of you. Dormir, you're going to take 10 points of slashing damage. And Gib, you're going to take 9 points of slashing damage.
Gib's almost dead.
We'll go to the top of the order. Nashimo, you're up. Then Gib. The swords are magically floating, attacking anyone who's in the
So did
proximity.
I not kill this guy? Are we backtracking entirely, or what?
No, the guy's dead.
The guy's dead.
So
Can-
Skull gets crushed, and then they touch the armor.
I'm not helping.
Can I get advantage on one of the swords? Like, is it close to one of the other people? I just-
Actually, no. You cannot have advantage against animated objects. It's
Oh,
part
really?
of their mechanics. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll just attack it.
Do it.
Maybe not with that dice.
On the table. On the table.
17, 21.
Hits. Yep, that hits.
21. Attack what? The sword?
Yeah.
The floating sword?
Yeah.
3.
3 points of damage.
Yeah.
What?
It's still living.
With your dick.
Sweet.
Gib, you're up.
Yeah, just use your dick, idiot.
this coldness sword.
And it's going to.
22 hits as you ray of frost it. It's cold steel.
2 points of cold damage.
On the one that was already hit, or on the other one? 2 points of cold damage. As its cold steel is now slightly cold and slow.
Colder.
We will go to tripod.
Fuck you idiots doing?
Stopping the swords.
I guess I'm gonna throw a hammer.
That's fine.
At who, though?
Yeah, the fucking
Real
sword that's
question.
floating around. I kind of want to throw
Big
it.
damage.
I kind of want to throw it again, but I'm not going to. I'm gonna throw it at the hammer.
By a sword.
13.
13 hits.
Throwing
This was
hammer
the trap you
is
didn't want to do.
I wanted that money.
5.
I tried to do it.
5.
Oh, I felt like it was
The sword drops down to the ground as the blade is separated from the hilt. It is now unanimated and a broken sword lying on the ground. There's still one floating.
I would like to high five my dick.
You just, yeah.
So you
No, it's
you
up here.
slap
Oh,
your
It's
dick
up
out.
here.
It's like a bugger head, yeah.
Got it.
Dormir, you're up.
Well, I suppose I should attack the other sword, eh?
Well, this is your fuck up. So yeah,
It's your fucking problem.
I leave.
Yeah, I walk away.
I jump back a bunch of feet. Away from the sword. I'm supposed to roll 6, excuse me. I was using my short sword because I'm in close combat. 8.
Jump it.
As like a fraction of the steel like breaks off, but it's still floating. Tommy, you're up.
I mean, I'm pretty close to it, right?
Keep your dogs away from the
there.
floating
Yeah,
sword.
I'm not gonna let the dog get.
Don't let Boogie get hurt. Gooby.
All right, so I'm gonna solely attack the sword with my 16
plus
5, 8 plus 8.
It shatters. Steel shrapnel hits the ground as the hilt clink, 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 clinks. Both animated swords are now disposed of. The armor still like standing in place. You investigate it further. It is breastplate armor. If anyone wants to take it off mannequin and don it, but past that, there are no items of value left behind.
I can't wear.
I think I probably need to heal dumbass.
Yeah, probably.
How about all three of
Dumbass
us?
can heal himself.
Do you have a potion?
Yeah, he's got 3 potions at least.
Yeah, you can use one of your own healing potions.
I left them in my house.
Don't give that guy shit. Don't give that guy shit.
Make a deception check.
Fuck that guy.
Make an insight check.
Insight the hell out
You
of
saw
it.
him give it 2.
Ilya, you make an insight check too.
What'd you roll?
Oh, like
4.
Oh no.
Oh,
Can
well,
stop
that's not
lying
good.
in front of her. She could have
I
been
get 5 out of that.
What'd you roll?
6.
What'd you roll?
6.
Both of you roll again.
Oh no.
I'm gonna
Please do better.
use my. I had a vision of this argument happening.
God fucking damn it.
So it's a 15.
It's also a 15.
Both of you roll again.
Oh my
You
god.
didn't have a vision of this.
Thanks. This is getting out of hand.
6.
21.
21. As the back and forth coincides, Ilya, you cannot tell that he is lying.
Oh, can you?
Fine, I give him a fucking potion because he's a dick.
Thank you. I should have brought them down here, but
Yeah, you owe me.
I'll make sure that
I want 2 potions.
I'll give you a
in
potion
payment.
back at some
No,
point.
I want 2 as payment.
I'll see what I can do.
And with the potion consumed and a dire deal struck in.
I was literally just trying to help you.
You're
It's
good.
your own mistake.
You're not.
The dungeon up forth now seems more perilous than the rooms you've already explored.
People were
As the
partying
secrets of the
with
Dead
so
Three
much
are still kept inside these pipe-worked walls, we will pick up the intrigue on session 3.
3.
The Baldur's Gate is set into a
3 roll-offs to see if I.
Yes.
That was intense.
That was serious business.
That was serious business.
I was definitely not rooting for you, Will.
Azrael, thank you for the sub and the emote, or however you say it. Emote, right?
Emote.
Yeah, thank you for watching. I
Yeah.
hope everyone enjoyed. We certainly had a lot of fun playing. At least I guess I did. Oh wow, there it is.
Wow.
She's still in character.
The reviews
She's
are
still in
coming
You're just
in.
gonna hide in the back.
Just showed up right in the middle.
We will certainly keep everyone updated
It's
when the
my
next session will
backstory,
be.
tripod. Alright, I didn't know you
Until
had a
next
giant
time.
I'm
dick
just
when
gonna
I
sit
wrote
here and keep
this.
talking about my dick for a little while.
That's fine. I gotta pee, so I'm gonna walk.
Go for it. Dude, you're the dungeon master. You could have taken a break and literally said, hey, I'll be back in 2
At
minutes
any
at any
point.
point.
That's true.
How we doing on the campaign? We good?
We won.
We're good. I think
I
we're
don't
doing
think we
good.
won yet.
That's
It's not
that's
over.
the whole campaign.
It's not over.
Nailed it.
We
Why
said
do
to
you
kill that
want?
one
Why do you want to know
raggedy
that I'm
dude.
lying so badly?
Because I'm lawful
She's
neutral.
lawful,
That's my whole
lawful
thing.
neutral.
Yeah.
So essentially,
I'm a
like,
paladin.
That close it up?
It's my whole
Let's
thing.
leave it. Let's talk about it. Nashma, how mad are you that you didn't get to murder anybody?
I'm pretty upset that no murders were committed on my behalf tonight.
Dormir, did you get a kill?
Not just no
I got one.
I killed the guy on my
I got one.
I squashed a man's
Did
head.
we
yes.
find out about this
Yeah.
altar? Was there anything cool about the altar?
No, we didn't investigate it. Because you were too busy fucking
That
Wait,
was-
just to be clear. We don't want to go in this door because there's fucked up cult shit happening.
We don't know.
We gotta make a decision.
We have to go everywhere. That's.
I would go this way first.
You have to
Because
do
I feel like we need to
100%
level up
story
maybe
first.
once before.
Can we bring this
do
guy
it.
back to life and see what adventure he wanted us to go on for the fake money that he had?
Oh, you want to do some
You want to
black
bring it back to
magic?
like, who's got a necromancer?
Not
Like,
me.
I'm not a necromancer.
yeah, what are you talking
To be
shit?
fair, I tried to investigate that way before we found out it was bad, and I felt like I should just stay committed
Committed
to
to it.
Yeah.
Okay.
With your life.
Somebody killed him.
Yeah.
Session 2, what'd you guys think?
I'm a fan.
Nobody investigated the altar, so that's gonna be what I do next time.
Okay. I'm
We're
also
gonna
a fan of like, feedback, criticism, things that were good and bad, and, anything like that.
You need ships.
I think you did a good
We need
job.
ships.
You don't want to try to do that.
I feel
Don't do
like
boats.
we're asking the wrong questions sometimes. It's like we're.
Is there an instance?
Boy, I should have written that down.
You mean you feel like he's helping guide us sometimes?
Well, which
is
kind of his job. So yeah.
Right.
I think you did a good job moving it forward because we could have gotten off the rails a little bit.
Well,
He did a little.
As
We
soon
only
as
had
you
like
say,
3 hours to play, so I feel like.
as soon as you say roll this check, I'm like, okay, we should have done that.
Yeah, I mean that's definitely
That's
part
gonna
of it.
be-
Like there's, I want to like let you guys do what you want to do, but
But if
we have to.
literally, if we had like an all-day session to play, it'd be one thing, because then you can just do whatever you want. But yeah, being like you only have 3-4 hours, then you kind of
It feels a little more handhold.
Right.
So why don't we commit to an all day next time?
Yeah, I mean, if Mark doesn't have a Guy Fieri date, we could probably do it.
Right.
But
What's an all day mean? Like a 6 hour, 8 hour?
I feel like 6
Well,
hours is usually
All day is all day.
right.
Well, you're talking to the wrong guy because I live right here. He's downtown.
Like
12 hours,
I have no problem with
12
any of
hour
that.
stream for charity.
I could commit
a
to,
noon to 8.
I could commit to a 10 to fucking 10.
I literally have nothing to do
From
today.
10 a.m.
so.
to 4 in the morning.
It's just Mark and his date with Guy
Alright.
Fieri. That's fucking
So
free.
next
Understand
time,
it, like,
why don't we all schedule? Obviously, we'll figure out a date and we'll say this is going to be our all day. I will try to have the tech set up ahead of time because
I don't know
obviously
why that
that's.
mic didn't work.
I will.
it's your fault directly.
I have another mic. I have another.
I can come over. We can help test or something.
Well, the thing is, we can't use another Yeti mic. It can't be another USB. It has to be an XLR.
Okay, I don't have another XLR. We can
So
just buy one for
yeah, I'll grab
$40.
another XLR mic.
These cost like $40 probably.
They're 80.
Oh, mic?
Yeah.
Really? Okay.
But either way, we'll figure it out. Yeah, let's just plan an all-day session next time.
Everyone look at their calendars while we're all sitting here together.
So the next 2 weeks are out for us.
Right.
Yeah, it's out for me too.
I can't play the next 2 weeks either.
I need to show you the
That
schedule.
puts us in a
because you need
March.
to give me like a time frame of when you think because
I
we're
have
not
a wedding on the 14th. That what's it called weekend?
What about the
St. Patrick's
7th?
Day.
The 21st is probably best.
I have a pull lever event that day. I'm free the 14th. I'm free the 7th.
I could do the 15th or the 22nd. I could do Sunday.
When's St. Patty's
We can do a Sunday.
We could do a Sunday.
I can't do that weekend.
The
Weekend
15th.
of the
14th.
15th.
Okay.
You do the 22nd.
What about the 22nd?
So it also opens up the 8th.
Sunday.
Oh yeah, 22nd. I'm
I'm going to
free.
be gone the 8th, unfortunately.
So the 22nd.
I could do March 1st.
I'm
Let's
going
see, 2
March
weeks
1st.
here.
Gone.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, sure.
How about the
8th?
I think
Fuck, I could do it next weekend.
The 23rd.
So we could do the
I
8th
could do the 23rd.
of March.
Okay.
I can't do
He's
the 8th of
gone.
March.
You can't. Okay.
Disney.
You going to Disney?
Disney?
Fuck yeah.
Like Disney World.
World or
Disneyland.
Land?
Orlando.
Nice.
We were just there.
You're just there.
Who said they can't do the 22nd?
No one.
No one. I think the 22nd's our day.
22nd is Sunday.
Like next week?
No, Saturday.
No,
Oh,
that's
I'm sorry. I lied.
Keep
Well,
up.
the next
Sunday the
week.
I fucked
22nd.
up. I can't do the 22nd.
Sunday the
Fuck, man.
22nd.
Of February.
No, we're talking
March.
March.
Yeah, March. I don't see why I wouldn't be able to do that.
I'm
March,
free
okay.
both 22nd.
So March 22nd.
I'm free all the time.
Or the
You know.
21st. Who can't do the 21st?
I can, no, I can do the 21st.
21st.
You said you have a pull lever.
I have a
Yeah,
pull
Joe's
lever
got a
event
pull
that
lever.
day.
Oh shit.
Okay. So
22nd.
All day.
Plan for an all-day session.
We still want to start at noon, or we want to start earlier?
I
If
feel
it's
like
Sunday, I'd like to
No,
start earlier.
we can go earlier.
Yeah.
Let's be done by like 6.
Shut up.
Yeah.
No.
You don't have anything to do.
Just like eat and go home and have dinner and.
Dinner will be at the
Your wife doesn't want to
Shut
see you.
up.
Courtesy
so
of-
boring. God, you don't have
Seriously.
Courtesy
Well, we
You
can-
probably don't even like murder.
We could get here at 10, and
Yeah.
then start
Yeah,
at
8
11,
hours.
and then go.
That's good.
So 7.
Plan on the 22nd then?
11 to 7. Get here 10, start
Get
at
here
11.
10, start at 11,
Sold.
go till 7.
Alright. Alright, I'm adding it to my calendar now.
Done.
So that's what we're planning on. We're not leveling up.
No.
Okay.
You don't get to do it every time.
Don't speak for me.
I just
Satisfying.
wanted to ask.
The completion of this dungeon will be level 3.
Okay.
And that actually gives me enough time. I kind of like level 3 is a big level for a lot of you.
Yeah.
And I need to like kind of talk with you individually about like some character things that will happen, Mr. Oathbreaker.
My dick's getting bigger?
Yeah, that's when
Your
we
dick is
decide to
getting
actually
bigger.
be an Oathbreaker.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Doorbreaker.
So I
Doorbreaker.
this is just like me being dumb and inexperienced, but like I leveled my character up and was like, now you get a spell slot. Do I just randomly pick a spell?
Oh yeah, we didn't go through that.
So you have first level spells.
So I have 2 spells that I can actually do that are like with my character. So then I guess that I can just pick a level 1 spell.
So
Is
you
that how
can
that
have
goes?
spell slots, but you can have more spells that you know.
So all of these that have a 1.
The level
are
1.
level 1 spells.
Okay, that makes
So
sense.
I think if you go to his book, or go to his page, the Paladin page.
It should say how many spells you
No,
get.
no,
That's
you're
the
good.
Paladin
Yeah, I just didn't know how
spells
many
right
spells he gets.
There's this thing.
I mean, what's your?
Oh, there's the tray.
I mean, I have
The tray.
4 paladin
4
spells.
slots.
So fancy.
Level all level 1 is you have a level 2 slot.
It's like $12.
Level 1.
Okay.
Some
Yeah.
straps.
So you can pick.
So you get half your paladin level plus your modifier, I think.
Which one?
Charisma for paladin.
What I saw in the book was that I just get 1 slot.
You get 1 slot, but you know more spells.
No
Oh,
spells
okay.
you know.
Okay.
So you can pick 3 spells out of this stack to have
Yeah.
ready and use whenever you want.
Oh, I gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's essentially how it works.
So it's how many spells you know, but how many slots you have is how many spells you can do in a day.
Gotcha.
Or
Okay.
in a like long rest.
Like you don't just know every spell on that list.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. That makes sense. All right.
Just catalog.
Anybody else got comments on the?
No, I did like bodybuilding.
Colin,
Hello.
we should get in touch in the next couple weeks
About Battlemaster?
I was looking.
about Battlemaster and about your backstory. I have a book all about the history of the Blood War that I think you should read. Because when we get down to Avernus, that's going to be a big moment for you and the information that your character would already have.
Cool. Bye, team.